All right. Let me put my headphones in for a little bit just so I can hear the feng shui.
Hear the feng shui.
I got to hear the feng shui right now. I'll take them off in a sec. There we go. Oh,
Crispy.
I heard my voice like this in a while.
Hot minute.
Listen, welcome back, guys. This is episode
254.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
My nigga.
I was listening to 253 this morning.
Okay.
We back.
254. And this one is The Man Cave, a.k.a. Man Them After 7.
We live.
The CLB.
Oh, yeah.
The CLB.
Listen, put your do-rags up. Yeah?
Put your do-rags up.
Listen, this do-rag out in here, do-rags, this is the symbol of the man cave.
Bro, if you're at home right now, you man, them
You know what I mean?
ladies, them headscarf.
Listen,
Throw them
bonnet.
joints on. A little
No.
know how the rappers put the bandana over the mic when it...
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'm blessing the mic, yeah. Those who are watching on YouTube, I'm
Yeah.
blessing the mic with my do-rag. You know, I'm gonna hold on this. Dress this mic up, bro. You telling me?
Come on.
What you telling me, man?
If
Dress
you're
the
not
mic.
going to do it properly, don't do it at all. Come on.
Listen.
Is that velvet?
Listen.
What is
What
that?
is that? Is that velvet?
What is that, towel?
Listen. The man cave is back. Before we get into our prayer,
Yeah, ooh. Let's go.
Obviously Gina's not here again, guys. Don't worry, she'll be back next week.
Okay.
Back next week. And before we get started, a quick official word from our sponsor, all right? So I'm an ambassador for a brand called Aaron Wallace. All right, they do men's beard and hair products. All right, so right here on the table, I've got the conditioner, the shampoo, the moisturizer, and the oils. Yeah, if you want to get your beard fleeky like your boy, yeah, hit their website up.
Mm-hmm.
You get 20% off all your purchases with my discount code
What's the code?
AW times Big Man Use. All one word.
Is that times letters or times X?
X.
I see.
You know, you're a good man. AWX Big Man Use
Covered.
for 20% off all your purchases. And also, they will be stocking in Sainsbury's.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a big deal still. So congrats to them.
To be fair, when it's give me like maybe a couple months.
Yeah.
When I get to key stage 2.
Also, it's a black-owned company.
That's what I like to hear.
Black-owned company, fully black-owned, and they've been working hard. And yeah, they're in Sainsbury's now, so you can pick it up from your local Sainsbury's. You get me? But if you want to help me out, go online and use that code.
AWX.
X BIGMANYUS. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, would you like to give us a little prayer?
Okay. This is the Man Cave episode 2.
Episode 2.
Gather around. Welcome here today on this beautiful, beloved Sunday. As you're waking up, the sky is blue, the sun is shining. Welcome to Frank Bueller Baptist Church on 64th and Barkingside. Okay, today is a special day. We call it a Man's Day. Can I get an Amen's Day?
Amen's Day.
You feel me? Where men are allowed to POS, that stands for pop our shit, without fear of damnation, condemnation, retribution, reconciliation, reparations.
We don't want to reconcile with y'all bitches. We don't want to reconcile with y'all bitches.
Brother, trust me. Or any of them little fancy words with shun at the end of it. Lord, in the Bible it says, I think it was the book of Leviticus, chapter 17, verse 11. It said, where more than one nigga meet in your presence, you should be there. And today, we got 4 of them motherfuckers. All right, now, let us say a prayer for our true lady of the church, Gina Bang. She is out in Africa, the country right now, shaking her tail feather uncontrollably. Lord, please give her eternal control and divine favor on how to mother button up them shirt, blouses, and dresses, because it's entirely too much titty city right now, and it's making me nervous. But I digress. Here at Frank Bueller Baptist Church, we don't police any woman's wardrobe. We don't do that. Speaking of Gina, how are you, brother? Deacon Brent? You all right, sir? You good? Your family good? All right now. Brent, could you do me a favor? Could you talk to Brother Boateng on the side? He conveniently found his way to the bathroom when the collection bowl come around. Stupid ass Ghanaian. But we at Frank Bueller Baptist Church on 6th to 4th in Barganside encourage everybody to give freely unto the Lord. So shall we bow our heads in prayer and say Amen's Day?
Amen's Day.
Amen's Day.
Can I get an Amen's
Amen.
Day?
Let me get some of this.
Listen, I don't even know where to start. We got a lot on the docket still. You know, all right. Headphones off now.
Oh shit, the gloves covered up.
Headphones off now. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where do we even start, bruv?
Bro.
Where do we even start?
It's been a while. So do we start with something light
So like
or we go
yeah,
music?
we start- ooh.
Let's start with the boy.
Oh,
Oh,
certified.
Drizzy.
Certified.
Oh,
That's
Drizzy.
cool.
Oh, Drizzy Drake. So Drake finally released the highly anticipated CLB.
Mhm.
That's certified lover boy.
I don't know. Acronyms are very in these days.
Trust
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
Yeah. Very,
It's you, nigga. You started this shit. To, you know, what I'd call mixed reviews.
Yes.
Obviously, the whole beef with Kanye is, you know, the subsidiary story to this, but you know what I mean? Let's go around the room. What's everyone's thoughts on CLB, first and foremost? Before we get into, you know, the bars and
Yeah.
the toxic masculinity and,
Oh, we love that.
you know what I mean?
He's got some bars there. Me,
Yeah,
it's Drake.
yeah,
Like it's very Drake, but I still like it.
yeah,
I wasn't in a rush to give it a mark or anything like everybody else.
yeah.
I'm kind of enjoying it, but I've got a theory about Drake.
Okay.
Why it's got mixed reviews. Everybody has their favorite Drake.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So sometimes when Drake gives you certain tracks, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I like that.
yeah,
So certain people want a project where they hit their own favorite Drake. You know when Drake's got like a time and a place in a track,
Yeah.
or the title, you know he's about to go in.
The timestamp songs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bars, innit? Yeah.
That's when you know you're gonna get your, or you know if he's with Ross, you're gonna get certain. Then like I think because he's doing it a lot, people are like, it's just Drake, and that's why. But I enjoyed it. Obviously, you know what my song is.
yeah.
Mm.
Brother
I feel
Jesse.
you, I feel you. First listen was in the gym, cranked that up at 7 a.m. It was going, it was one of those ones, okay. Intro was hard. I
Yes.
fuck with
Yeah.
the intro. The intro
Yes.
was cold. Production was cold. I was feeling it.
Champagne poetry is hard.
Very,
Very
hard.
hard.
Sky, next track was, I can't remember. But I remember track 3 was like, Girls Don't Like. We'll talk about the lines later.
Track-
And then it was gone. So it was like, okay, this is good,
Yeah,
this
go
is
on.
good, this is good. Normally with Drake, I'm waiting for that one where I automatically say, this is my shit. Pull up.
Yeah.
That didn't come until probably Pipe Down
Okay.
production. And that
Hard.
was
Yes.
hard,
Yes.
hard.
Pop down's hard.
That's my favorite track.
Yeah. And the ending track, of course, you can always count on Drake for that little reflective retrospection.
Remorse.
The remorse, you know?
The remorse.
Epic, a little smooth sample in there. For me, 21 songs is a bit too much.
It's too long.
Mm.
But you know, this is the equivalent of a double CD
Yeah.
Trust me.
from back day. But in the streaming era, they don't really separate and say this one, this
This
two. Or
two. But I
sometimes
swear he did it with the last album.
Sometimes they say side
Yeah,
A,
yeah.
side B
Yeah.
on the platforms, but normally you just drop all the fucking tracks.
Yeah. It was hard. I was thinking which one is gonna go to the club or which one is gonna, you know what I'm saying, be the energy song.
No one better tell me Way Too Sexy. I beg.
Way too sexy.
Way Too Sexy
Way
is
Too
gonna be
Sexy.
that.
Way Too
track.
Sexy is not it.
But
No,
it's not.
it
It's not
is.
for
It's
me.
not it.
No, the way it is. The thing is,
It's very mild.
no, for me,
It's mild.
It's already in the club.
it's in the club.
I know it is, but
it's going
it
off
is
in the
because
club.
it's the only one that can be in the club. But
No Friends in the Industry, I thought could be that one as well. No Friends in the Industry kind of reminds me of what's that one? Isn't
Oh, yes.
that tune. So I was thinking kind of, but the theatrics, the video, the all white kawaii,
yeah, it's
and all of these
hilarious,
things,
hilarious.
the memes,
It
it's
kind of adds to it, but I think
Yeah, that's it for sure. But I
Me-
think the song's overrated. For me.
when I first heard it, I switched it straight away.
I'm too
And
then
sexy
after,
for my shirt.
I had it playing.
Too
Sorry,
sexy
can
for
you hear him clearly?
I took my headphones off.
All right, cool. Can you
Sorry.
just turn it up
Sorry.
a tiny bit? No, as in do this.
Oh, sorry.
That's the one.
For me, to switch straight away.
Yeah.
Then after, I played it and I was like, you know what? This is kind of catchy.
Was that post, the memes and all of that stuff, was you took it in the second time yourself and you decided that this is actually dope?
I listened before it even I saw the video.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? This is actually better than I thought. And then after I started to see other people, because my friend tweeted, oh, this tune is dope when it first came out. And I was like, what? This tune's rubbish. Then I had to walk it back. I said, nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's grown on me.
It's not rubbish, but it's not great.
That's not great.
I don't
It's
need to
not
play
great.
it ever.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
I'm never gonna play it again. I'll hear it again because it'll be played,
Yeah.
but I'm never gonna play it again.
Literally.
You know what, Brent? You can go first. I mean, you can go next, and I'll go last.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 tracks here, and I
Yeah.
have some notes next to them.
That you
Okay.
kept.
I think
Jeez.
when-
you deleted everything else.
No,
Okay.
Whoops.
I think when I talked to you
Must have read that
first,
part.
I had maybe 4, 5.
Yeah.
I've added a couple. I've added notes next to the couple as to why they weren't in the first list, right?
Okay.
But one, I expected better.
Yeah.
There was no standout track other than, for me,
I know. What guy?
7 a.m.
Yeah. Okay.
for me. But there were a few tracks that grew on me. And then I realized I was harsh in the beginning saying it's absolute trash. Because that's what I said.
The song or the
Yeah.
album?
No,
The album.
No, he told me the
Okay,
album's absolutely
yeah.
trash.
Because I expected so much more.
More,
right?
yes.
And there was no,
Same.
again, signature track when I was like, all right, cool. At least this one is a takeaway.
Yeah.
I think it was sloppy when all of the features on the tracks, I didn't enjoy all of them. And a couple of them, I didn't enjoy Drake's even more so than them, which was ridiculous.
So you got outdone a few times. Got spun.
It was too close.
Too close.
Oh.
But do you
And-
think,
okay, I feel
one, to add on to that point, he missed a trick with a couple features?
100%.
Because
As in features he didn't get or features?
no, feature he had, like Giveon and Yeba
Yes.
needed longer sections.
Yeah, but
No,
and the track.
no, he needed a
Giveon was
song
cold.
with
needed to
Yeba.
rap
Yes.
on Yeba.
Yeah,
Yes,
that should have
yeah.
been a song, not an interlude. This ain't
Yeah.
Bree's interlude, big man.
Yeah,
That should have been a whole song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even using the Masego, he should have got Masego. For me personally, like with the Young Bucks, yeah, people want to hear them.
Yeah.
And he's doing what Drake does.
Yeah.
But he should have made an album with people like
Wait, sorry, can I get the aircon off?
Sorry.
Chili.
yeah, the album with people where you're like, when I saw Yeba was gonna be in there, I said Giveon. It's okay,
Yeah.
because that track with Giveon, he had that. I was
100%.
that's hard.
Bro, in the Bible is I forgot. That's my top.
In Bible's hard as well.
In the Bible.
And like,
That's
just speaking
my
of features,
shit.
I feel the Jay-Z feature is very forced. Because remember, that song was leaked ages ago. And It was
Yeah.
called Lot of 42 or something like that. innit?
Yeah.
And that Jay-Z wasn't needed on that song at all. The Thames song disappointed me, I'll be honest with you. Coming off of Essence, I wanted to hear something
Yeah.
epic with
Yeah,
Thames.
she was
And I think
underutilized.
the song fell short of that. Sorry, go on. That was just me adding to the feature.
That's fine.
Okay.
Obviously we will deep dive, but cool. That's my first
Yeah.
take.
All right. So initially, one is too long for me. It's far too long. I'm not really a massive Drake fan, so I never had really high expectations, to be fair. So this sounds like a Drake album to me. He didn't really go outside of his typical box. It's very Drake, from the sound to the bars to the whole shebang in it. Songs I enjoyed: Champagne Poetry. I think the beat switch is hard. Pipe Down is epic. No Friends in the Industry is hard. 7 a.m. on Bridal Path is hard. I love, my favorite song is actually the one with Wayne and Ross. I've been bumping that heavy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It didn't make
It
my
has
list
to
at all.
be.
Huh?
Didn't make my list at all.
That song
That song
sounded
for
like
me-
it was made in 2018.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
care.
right.
It was made in 2002.
Yeah.
You Only Live Twice for me.
No, but
On road.
no. The thing is, there's nothing bad with it because that's the sort of production we like. Just
Yeah.
sounding beats.
Yeah.
No.
Bars,
it's not.
bars.
It's not just plays.
It's Bink.
It's Pink.
I said sounding though.
Yeah,
I hope it was
Yeah,
just
no. But
Bink.
Bink and Just Blaze have a similar.
You have similar.
figure
Yeah.
eight.
Yeah, he wouldn't have
Okay.
the mix going on like that.
That,
Sorry.
don't do that.
That's
That's the thing. as
Race My Mind. I like that as well.
I do like Race Man, but you're right about the
I like
mix.
Yeba's Heartbreak, but I want that to be a whole song.
Yes.
Um,
Giveon needed that.
I didn't mind.
well. Educate me. Who's Yeba?
You need to.
Oh, I know she's a singer.
She's a good singer.
That's what I know.
Yeah, man. She needs to be used properly.
When you said Masego, are they like clicked up or
No.
has nothing to do with each other?
No. Masego is just obviously he plays nearly every instrument,
Yeah.
but his sounds that he like him on songs would work well with Drake because he has unique.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like Drake could have worked with him better and Giveon because he, like those sounds, like especially with the album title Certified Lover Boy, I was kind of hoping more of a...
There was no Lover Boy in this. I don't know why it was called Certified Lover Boy. Like,
There was Loverboy, man.
yeah, in sprinkles. If that's the album,
Yeah,
nigga, you've been wearing a fucking heart on your head for almost 2 years. So I'm thinking you're giving me like
yes.
R&B type of
So you
feelings.
wanted R&B.
No, that's not what I wanted. But the album's called Certified Lover Boy.
Mhm.
You've got a you got a heart shape in your head. So
I didn't expect R&B.
No,
I expected like
no
a
R&B,
gang of
no
drive
R&B,
home sounding
R&B
songs.
topics, not R&B music.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
songs about
Instead of fuckboy topics.
songs about girls. That's what I expected to hear.
Okay.
It's called Lover Boy, not Certified Toxic Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't get the correlation. Oh, the artwork as well. It's grown on me. I get it, but it's garbage.
What is it? Is he just smashing every single like race? What is it?
What do you mean?
You said you get it. What is
Oh,
it?
because it's Certified Lover Boy. And
So he
there's-
just loves everybody.
no, there's pregnant women on the cover. So it's
Oh, is that what? Oh, I thought it was something deeper than that.
I thought it was because he's done 9. How many features?
yeah, but that's not. Yeah, but that's a subplot.
Okay.
That isn't the reason why they're there.
Okay.
Obviously, it's Lover Boy, pregnant women. I don't think there's any deeper. There's not,
Mm.
they're
Yeah,
not
but
deeper.
how many children has he got?
One.
So why all of them pregnant?
Listen, take the time and play for this. Man. You know what I mean?
But does album art, does it have to bang? Does it have to take you there? I just looked at it, I said, laugh. Okay, this is just repostable.
It doesn't have to take me there, but
Yeah.
it's good if it does.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because we're in this streaming age, innit?
Yeah.
When we used to collect CDs, it mattered.
Yeah,
But
man.
not
It don't really matter now.
Yeah.
Look at Kanye's album cover. It's just black.
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
It's just nothing but black. So.
Yeah. I do feel like in one way it's Drake and we shouldn't discredit because Drake gives us what Drake gives
Yeah.
us. But then I'm with Brent in terms of I wanted certain things from him, but because I want this because I know he's got more.
Yeah.
That's
Has
the
he?
problem. No, he's got
100%.
more.
Has it? Wait, hear me out. Yeah, this album was supposed to come out when 2020, maybe like early 2020. He had the single with Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Since then, he released Scary Hours 2. He released Tootsie Slide. What's that
Some throw
mixtape with the mask?
Oh, with Lemon Pepper.
Yeah, no,
The
that's
two-pack.
Scary Hours 2. No, he had like an EP type.
The Care Pack. No, that's Care Pack.
Scary Hours is the one that had a couple Jules songs.
Scary Hours was 3 songs.
Oh.
Scary Hours 2. That's the one with Lemon Pepper with freestyle.
Yeah.
Then he had the joint with Tootsie Slide on it. Let me just-
No, but
I'll find
the
it.
thing is, he was giving us Lucy's
Mm.
to keep us on the trail because the album was supposed to be out in.
So he had Dark Lane.
There was
That's
nothing
the
else
one.
between that time.
Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yeah.
That's Tootsie Slide, all that stuff in it. So for as long as this album's been delayed for, or been in the works for, I thought he was about to give us like
But then don't you
the
think
best shit ever. And to me, this was just very
safe?
safe, very Drake. And some of the songs, he recorded them last week, bro, because he's referring to Kanye leaking his address, which was about a
Yeah,
couple days ago.
he's probably added to it, but I think
Yeah.
he probably added bars to it because there's a rumor that he added bars.
Yeah, he had bars, but sometimes if you've got a complete song, you might speak on this as a producer and you as well. If you've got a complete song, to add a bar in there may have to change the whole verse then, because that bar may not go with the whole sequence. So
I hear what you're saying.
yeah.
So
you
to cut it in and
yeah,
paste
you can add bars, but sometimes you might just make a whole new song
Yeah.
based off of what just happened last week or whatever. Because he addressed a few things that Kanye done in the last couple of weeks,
Mm.
but this album's been in the work for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And you threw the
You know what I mean?
Shikari reference in there.
So there's a lot of these songs were leaked already. So there's a lot of old
That was
songs.
garbage.
And if you're artists like Drake and songs leaked a year ago, you'd scrap them and just start again. Man still included them, or renamed them, added Jay-Z onto the song. So I don't know. I just feel like it didn't feel like there's a lot of work went behind this.
I can't wait another 2 years for Drake. He hasn't given me something that I can.
So you
sit
think
with
there's
for
more?
2 years. There's something else. It has to be.
Is
I
that
think he
your
just threw
faith?
these out, and that speaks to it being rushed or he didn't really care about it,
Yeah.
or the flipping artwork not being dope.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Yeah.
The whole rollout to me was poor.
Do you think?
And even the billboard thing, I get it, but that's
do you
meaty.
think it's because in theory he already had the album?
No, it's effort, but it doesn't mean
He had the album before lockdown.
Precisely.
So he was like, "This is
this
was gonna be released.
Yeah.
I'm contractually having to release this,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give it to you guys." And I think with Kanye coming out of the thing, I think it kind of threw him off in a sense of like, no, I wish I could probably do more, but I can't.
He was like, "Here you go." Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
obviously
this is a placeholder.
100%. Kendrick's coming back, right?
Yeah.
When Kendrick drops, everybody be talking about Kendrick, and
Yeah.
he wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
You understand? So he's like, "Alright,
But
let me-
then I'm not
let me
gonna lie,
throw-"
with Kendrick's last, the single that he released,
Yeah.
you can keep that.
That's not Kendrick's single.
Is that baby?
That's Baby Keep Preaching.
But he has a point.
He can keep
He's
that.
still spat on it.
Yeah,
right?
he can keep that.
So is that a repetition of Kendrick's music?
No, it's not. But he's still spatting it.
If he,
I'm sorry.
no, it's not representation. No, it's not representation. No, the thing is,
Drake spat on
the thing
on
is-
Trippie Red song 2 weeks ago.
no.
Am I lying?
No, he
Trippie Red.
did, but it's the type of
Trippie
rapping.
Red.
If Kendrick's gonna rap like that, he can stay
Right.
where
You
he
stay in
is.
Compton.
I don't care. I'm not a Kendrick fan, so I don't. It don't bother me.
I'm
It's
just,
like-
no, the thing
but-
is, my thing is
Yeah.
because he sounded like Eminem.
Yeah, but he sounded like that on Damn.
No, but in that particular song,
Yeah.
all I could think of was Eminem. It was very cartoonish,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
I don't need this, please."
I ain't even
Yeah.
heard that song, but you're not giving me
No, look, just save your time.
save my 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's very animated, very like
Yeah.
rapidy rap.
Yeah. And I got a feeling that Drake is like, why is Kanye West needs to leave me the fuck alone? Because Kanye West is fucking with his feng shui.
Yes,
Mm.
100%.
He's fucking with it, bro. Like, Drake's got a plan. He's got a path. He's gonna roll it out. And then Kanye is just throwing spanner in the works, kind of, innit? He's ruining his whole... Now it's not about Drake. It's about Drake and Kanye. It's about Donda versus CLB. It's about the beef. It's about all these little subplots. It's like, nigga, leave me alone. I'm trying to do my shit and put my music out how and when I want to. Now it's like, am I delaying it because of Donda? Is he delaying it because of my album? It just makes it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very childish, but they've had that long-standing undercurrent beef for.
And you know why? Because Drake fucked Kim, apparently.
Jeez.
I'm just putting it out there. This is man cave. But that's not a secret. That's not a secret. I'm just... And then, okay, no, let's speak about the big thing, obviously. The leak. So Drake goes and leaks the Kanye West featuring Andre 3000, Life of the Party. Can I just say that's one of the best songs I've heard in a very, very, very long time. From the beat to the way Andre's rapping, the concepts, like Andre 3000. I'm not one of them guys who thinks Andre 3000 is the best rapper ever, or he's the best, or he's the GOAT, or whatever. But
You don't think he's top 5?
for me, no, I can't pretend. No, he's not top 5.
I think a lot of people don't.
He's a very good
think
rapper.
He's top 5, but they just say it for sake.
Yeah.
Oh, serious.
He is one of the people. I'm saying, give me evidence. You haven't even heard half Outkast albums, and you're telling
they
me.
hey our dons.
Brent, I'm telling you.
These tunes, that's what they know.
I ain't talking about niggas who know about rap. I'm talking about
Okay.
like casual people who say, yeah, Andre 3000 is the GOAT. They don't even listen to,
Okay.
they haven't listened to Outkast albums. They've listened to the singles, or they've listened to Speaker Box Love Below.
Yeah.
But they
Sound like
don't, I mean, I think
that's what they know.
It's
MTV
like-
base. They're not in the archives 16 for 16.
yeah,
I don't believe it.
they're letting the media tell them that
Yeah.
he's the best.
The thing is, Andre is. I mean, 3000 is.
No, he's sick.
He's, as you said, I think it's probably one of the best songs I've heard in a while. That
Yeah.
was the Kanye that I went like the actual production.
No, Kanye is giving us glimpses of what he used to be.
So you're basically saying
See-
Drake and Kanye they have things in the tuck and they're just
No. You see,
No. This was
Kanye-
meant to be an album.
Kanye is different. Kanye
Okay.
doesn't have. For me, Kanye doesn't have. I don't think he has things in the tuck. He's too conflicted within himself to produce what we know. Like his piece is gone. Like when Kanye was producing
Yeah.
what we wanted,
Yeah.
he had peace. He had his mom. He was.
Yeah, but you're thinking, no, but he's in a different stage of his life.
No, that's what I mean. But he had peace. Now you don't know if he's breaking up. He's getting back together with. He's in that curse of a family, and he just.
You reckon that's the reason why his music is the way it is?
Name somebody that's been in that family and their career has stayed well.
look at Chris Humphries.
Nah, because I think Kanye is making the music he wants to make. I don't think it's
I'm saying the curse is true.
Curse is true. Look at Lamar Odom.
No, I'm saying
Chris Humphries.
I'm saying this.
Niggas in the G League.
No, I'm not saying no. If you look at Kanye's private life,
Yeah.
then obviously it's a complete chaos. Obviously, musically, he kind of started veering off from Yeezus. That's when he started.
But Yeezus is when. Remember, Yeezus when he was with Kim. Like since he's got with Kim,
So you're saying Kim influenced the shit music?
What the good.
the man is not happy.
No, but
What was
he
the thing
made
with Father Stretch My Hands? What was that album?
Life of.
I thought that was an alright album.
That was a remnants of
that was reminiscent of the first 3 albums.
yeah. That was Kanye that we love, and then after
I ain't putting the shit on Kim.
I'm not putting.
I'm putting the shit on Kanye West.
I'll put it on the family. I'm gonna put it on Kim per se.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, if he has 9 or 10 songs like Life of the Party, nigga, we need that. We need that immediately.
Yes,
That shit is epic.
100%.
That song and the one that samples Do What by Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Those
I
two
love that
songs
track.
give me the old Kanye vibes that I need in my life. So basically, Life of the Party, it wasn't released because, from what I've read, obviously it was meant to be a song about both of their mothers who passed away. But then Kanye uses his verse to diss Drake. So when Andre heard it, he was like, "No, that's not what I signed up for, basically." And I think it was something about the clean version or
But he
an
released a
edit
statement.
or different edits. Yeah, he released a statement, but that was meant to be on the album.
Fair.
I don't. The funny thing, it doesn't really place well on the album. It doesn't really fit the other songs to me.
But the album
27 songs deep.
I reckon
Deep
putting
in the
that song on the
heart.
album is a waste of that song.
No, 100%.
If you put that song on the album, cut it to 12 songs, take out all the fat, all the filler, give me 12 of the best songs plus that song, and the album's sick. No, don't give me part 2 of 4 other songs, and then give me this, that. No, give me 12 of the best songs. Give me that Andre 3000 song, and that album is epic.
I think people need to start going back to 14 songs and 2 bonus tracks. Because
Yeah.
this stuff is pissing me off.
Even Drake's album, 21. We don't need an hour. Kanye's album is an hour and 45 minutes. Drake's is like an hour and a half.
I haven't got time for the.
They're lucky it's Kanye and Drake. Otherwise, I'm like,
That's it. I say I have got time because I always go back to albums, but I give albums a free play kind of time
limit.
But for me with an album, I have to be because my 3 a.m. ears ain't the same as when I wake up.
Yeah.
I just realized because if I'm expecting an album, as what you said, sometimes you might be a bit harsh. You'd be like, okay, no, but where's my song that's gonna make me replay? But then when I wake up in the morning, I might feel like, let me listen to it again.
Yeah.
Or on a drive, you feel it. It's different.
But don't you always find that one song though, at least on every album, that one that you
Yeah, it has to
play?
be.
Yeah, you always find one.
No, there always normally one.
And that one may not be as great as the last one, but it was just, you still find one song that you're gonna rinse.
Do you know it's weird for me? Yeah? If you have 1 or 2 songs that speak to me, the rest
Yeah.
can be trash. Your album would get a 6 out of 10 for me.
Impossible.
It's weird, trust me.
Off of 1 or 2 songs.
It can't be lower than 5.5. Literally. You can give
No,
me
but then just give me one song then.
Well,
a
the
2-pack. A Lucy's.
I can't judge an album off of one song.
No, but you know what?
And say, this album is lit
I would say
because I like this one song.
but it'll make me go back to the album.
Exactly.
It
And then
make me have
subconsciously, you start that tune that on first listen was a 5. It's now a 6. It's like, okay, you found one little line in there that
Yeah, because
resonated with.
I might feel like it's cohesive.
No, I hear what you're saying, but if someone asks me about the album, I'm always gonna say the album's rubbish, but I like track number whatever.
I'll be like, it's alright, you know.
I'm not gonna tell
Them
you the
2
album's
tracks
alright
there?
because I like 2 songs.
But if I
2 songs out of what? Out of 21?
13, 13.
Out of 21 songs, you like 2 songs, you're telling me the album's a 6? Impossible. Even 2 out of 12 is not a 6.
But the
Impossible.
other 10 are not shit.
Yeah, no. If you're telling me the other songs are good, but
Yeah.
these are 2 are special, then fair enough. But if you're telling me the album is trash,
No,
but these 2
just-
songs I like, then you can't give it 6.
Try and change it slightly. So Kanye released Drake's album Address.
Yeah.
Now, how would you take it if another man that released your Address?
If I hear these man live down the block, they're on the same road in that caliber, like
I'll be honest. I'll be like, okay, what now?
pull up.
What now? Okay, you leased my address. Okay, are people gonna come to my house? Like what's the plan in it?
I don't
You put my
understand.
address out there, so what? So randoms can come to my house and knock on my door, or you want me to get robbed? Like, what is your plan? It is what it is.
I think they're in cahoots, man. I won't have it.
Nah, I don't think. Do you think this is like a
I don't think they're in
marketing
cahoots because
scheme?
This is like, there's a bit of beef, but let's capitalize. This is like when Kanye
Yeah, of
and
course.
50 went back at
Yeah,
it
of course.
for Curtis versus...
But I don't think they're behind the scenes talking about it on the phone.
to be honest,
I think they're just both playing into it because
Yeah.
it's good publicity.
that was a death of 50
When he
What
went out
was?
thingy.
when he went at Kanye. He wasn't.
No, Death at 50 is 50, man.
No,
Death at 50 was 50 not producing anymore. Like producing good music.
Yeah, that album was.
Like after Curtis.
Curtis was a
that
decent
it.
album still.
Curtis was decent, but after Curtis, that was it.
Yeah, it was.
That was it. All right, so CLB. Let's talk about the bars, not on a rappity rap shit, but the toxic bars and the stuff that we can kind of expound on and
I know.
and talk about. So the first line that I want to talk about is the what do you say about I'm a lesbian or something like that? What's it about?
I'm a lesbian. Me too.
She says she a lesbian. I say me too.
Yeah.
Is he basically saying that he just likes girls? That's it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a play on the words.
Yeah, I get it.
Um,
The line that's been in my head is I had to fuck a lot
I
of
knew it.
girls to get a kid like this. I said, yappa. I had to fuck a lot of girls to get a kid like this.
Bro.
Was that a question mark or a statement?
I think that was
Exclamation
I think that was a statement.
All right. Suppose you change it to question mark. How would it be perceived?
If he asks a question,
Yeah. If it's
As
the
in
kind
what?
of question he was asking.
I don't get how that's a question.
Say it in your mouth.
I had to fuck a lot of girls to get a kid like this.
Question.
Ask
Say
me
it in your mouth.
No,
Put that question mark at the end of it.
no. Ask me as a question.
I don't swear.
Say bleep.
so you had to
At a sex.
I had to fuck a lot of girls to get a kid like this.
Yeah.
A question mark at the end. It's different. Come on.
Oh, okay, cool. No. Now I get it.
Because depending on
Oh, okay.
what punctuation
So,
mark you use,
Are you saying that
he's
could be?
rinsing his child.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, he's
Nah, I
saying,
get it.
thank God.
Yeah, I said it in my head. I think, okay, yeah, he could be saying that. This kid ain't shit.
This is what you
I
gave
fucked all
me?
these girls for this nigga.
My bad. Little curly afro
Because
nigga.
that's how it was.
Adonis. Yeah, no, obviously, sometimes you look at baby, you think you look like Winston Churchill. Slyly. You know what I mean? Winston-ish.
Winston adjacent.
Like, but you know, once you grow up, you're gonna grow out of the Winston look, and you're gonna look like, Steve, or whatever your name is, little boy.
You know what? Baby pictures are so funny. Don't you ever look back and think, you see your baby pictures like, how did you dress me like this?
Yeah.
Like, where would we go in that you thought it was okay that I wear these
This is a
corduroy
fucking-
trousers?
Nah,
It's
because,
Carl Canaz or
that
some
was
bullshit.
the in thing.
Look, I hate
Like my mum put me in corduroy trousers a lot, but that was the 80s, early 90s.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Corduroys. I had a green pair of corduroys.
Did you have overalls as well?
But it don't happen to me a lot. I used to wear things past the sell by date. So if corduroys were out, I'll still be looking corduroys. So I'll be at school getting teased. Look at this thing. Everyone will touch my. The only thing you got this, you touch the trousers. Bro! Nigga be doing this to my trousers. I'm like, get the fuck off me, man.
And it makes it sound just
Leave my corduroy. Is it corduroys?
Yeah, it's
corduroys
corduroy, yeah.
alone. Yeah, my mum
Bro,
didn't know. Like,
that's too funny.
my mum, this is not the season right now. This was 5 years ago. Season.
Yeah.
Stop dressing me in these
What
old
was
nigga
that
clothes.
shop? Fucking.
Naf
It was BHS and CN something.
CNN.
CNS.
No. CNN was like baby stuff. Or,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that place you can get toddlers and babies.
yeah,
Yeah,
CNN.
They closed down now, but
Yeah.
yeah, them places. Bro, used to
I was
shop.
thinking about. Do you remember the first time you was told to go and get dressed yourself as a child?
I don't remember that day.
I remember I put on a Liverpool top.
Yeah.
Some corduroys.
Yeah.
And
Some black shoes,
You know the little what's the
suspenders.
suspenders.
That is an egregious outfit, bro. Suspenders, Liverpool shirt, and corduroys. And what was on your feet?
Some black shoes.
Black shoes. You know from
That-
Shoe Affair, them jets.
That
just-
outfit, that
I just
outfit
put
is
them on.
outrageous, bro. All right, Drake bars.
Drake
Or
bars.
just Drake.
Um,
Hold on, what was the description of the album actually? It was something to do with toxic shit. Let me just read it quickly.
what was the chain that I said?
You get one bar that I like to. You give me angel eyes, but give me hell at night.
Hold on. So the album description was a combination of toxic masculinity and acceptance of truth, which is inevitably heartbreaking. So that was the actual album description on
Okay.
platforms. Yeah.
Obviously, well, to be fair, he is petty. He loves a a few.
Oh, a couple of these are the ones I wrote.
Alright.
How am I gonna wife you? You're not Aisha enough.
Okay. All right. So let's break it down in all honesty.
Yeah.
So he's basically saying that if you ain't wholesome,
You're not for me.
if you're not giving me like, you know, Susie homemaker vibes,
Yeah.
you ain't covering up.
Mm.
You ain't, I mean, we don't want you on the gram showing ass and titties.
Ass and titties. Shake that. You know what it was?
Then you ain't, but that's basically what you're saying, right?
Literally.
Because that's kind of what we look at Aisha Curry as. Look at her as safe,
Yes.
wholesome, you know,
Yes.
clean cut, not particularly like overtly sexual online. That's how, you know what I mean? So Brent, I know you like women like Aisha Curry, so what's your,
I like all women.
what's your take
I
on
would
it?
take them as they are.
Even white women?
I'll marry them. Same way.
Brent, this is the man cave, man. Yeah? You need to
We're
give it up.
protected. We prayed.
No,
Remember last time?
I appreciate the fact that I've met a woman who I am now deeming too hoish to marry. Nah, I don't look at it like that. If I've approached her like that, I'd marry her like that.
Yeah,
I'm not looking to change
no.
her.
If you approach
This
her,
is not my argument.
that's fine.
If that's your argument,
That's not
Gio,
what
jump in.
he's saying.
He's saying
You want to change her?
I'm not changing.
I'm not changing anybody, but
Mhm.
you're if you want to be free and active,
Mm.
that is your choice.
No, but that's
so,
that ain't what Drake's saying though.
Just don't pull up at bar.
He's saying that if he approaches
So for
you
me-
yeah.
and you're not Aisha enough, from then he's not looking to wife you anyway. So you telling me that you approached her and that's how the way she was? Yeah, because you didn't care, but he cared.
Yeah, so but he's saying is that he would fraternize with her, he would get his rocks off
Yeah, rocks.
with this woman
Yeah,
who isn't wifey material.
yes, she's not Aisha
But
enough.
he won't wife her, right? He won't
Yeah.
marry her.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm guessing you guys share that sentiment, right?
no.
You don't? You would marry a woman
Who is
that
not?
you just want to smash?
Who is not Aisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would marry a woman.
All
who's not
right,
Aisha.
so we're on the same page here.
I would too, but it depends on how not Aisha she is.
Mm.
Yeah, that just does depend.
Mm.
And if I fall in love with her, then I'll move to Scarborough.
Aisha Curry is not the bar.
No, that's not.
She's not the bar of women.
Yeah,
Right?
but that's
She's
not
not
what
the
he meant.
It's
really,
all
is it?
metaphor.
Yes,
Right?
yeah, no, it's a metaphor, but he's using her as
Yeah.
he's putting her up there. He's saying you're not Aisha Curry enough for me to wife. So that
Yeah.
he's saying the attributes that she displays,
Yeah.
that she embodies, that's what
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah. Do you even think that he actually wants an Aisha Curry? Based on his history, do you actually think he wants an Aisha Curry? Okay.
No, because
What? No, sorry. What he wants is a combination of both.
Yeah, he wants the best of both worlds. Like a lot of men probably do.
Mm.
A lot of men probably do want the best
Jay,
of both
Jay
worlds.
and Robert, the best of both worlds.
So when you say
That's a very toxic reference.
Fiesta. You're sick, bro.
The best of both worlds. Come on. Bro, that was the intro, bro. I bought the album, you know.
So I bought
I
an
got it on
album.
CD, cuz.
I had it a CD.
Yeah.
I was going to work back then. CD player dropped. The CD just rolled down the train track.
Oh,
That was God still. Because the album to me is trash. Wasting my money. Sorry, go on.
what is the best of both worlds to you guys?
Robert and Jason.
You're deep, bro.
I'm playing. Okay. The universal one is, you know like that saying, I need a lady in the streets, well, a freak in the sheets. That's how people define the best of both worlds.
That's the ideal.
So again, that's Aisha Curry, no?
Is she a freak in the sheets though?
Well, who would know? And I'm sure that it may be the case, but
What do you mean? I'm sure it may be the case. She might be stale and dry, nigga.
yeah, but you're just projecting this particular image onto her. I'm assuming that she
projects out.
has.
Yeah,
sex.
you're assuming, and I'm assuming,
And
and,
that's-
we're in the same boat.
But what we started off with,
Uh-huh. Yes.
started with is these two examples of these extremes, right?
Yeah.
And he said, every man would kind of like
Bit of both.
both worlds.
Yeah.
What does your both worlds look like?
Both worlds means, as he said,
If he said lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets,
Mm.
again, that could easily be Aisha Curry on visuals alone. It's not the one that Drake is saying, you're not Aisha Curry enough, because I guess she's visibly
Mm.
in the streets.
Mm.
Aisha Curry isn't. So what does your best of both worlds look like?
I suppose someone that's visually appealing that has that je ne sais quoi.
Are you men afraid of loud sexual women?
I'm not afraid of any
Nope.
woman.
Come on, are you afraid to basically embrace her? Like
Like a dom and that.
Like a what?
Dominatrix.
No,
That's
I'm
what-
not talking about that.
I was concerned there.
What are you talking about?
Don't know.
Wait,
Wait,
That's
wait,
not
wait.
what we're doing?
Nope.
Okay, sorry.
Dominatrix.
That's what we're doing.
No.
I'm taking the left.
I'm not afraid of any woman. So, what do
Are
you
you
mean by
afraid
that?
of making
Speak
an
for
honest woman
yourself.
out of a woman that everybody sees as a street lady?
Pardon?
He said take a
Hold on.
hole into
Sees
the
as a
house.
street lady or is a street lady?
is she
There's a
everybody
difference.
What's the
friend?
difference?
Is she
If
everybody?
she's perceived as one?
If
she,
she's
No, so is perception reality?
100%.
No, it's not.
So,
So-
yes, it is.
It's not
So,
reality.
pardon.
Yes,
so
it is.
if someone thinks you're a hoe and they think you're fucking everyone, but you're not fucking no one, how's that?
The damage is already done.
How's that damaged?
Come on.
the perception.
Matrix
No.
trailer just dropped the other day.
No, the perception.
What? The
I'm
Matrix
gonna
trailer?
disagree. The
Keanu
perception-
Reeves.
John Wick and
The perception doesn't bother me. The perception doesn't bother me. It's the reality. If you everybody's friend,
Wait.
you can't be my wife.
Let's
as the
before we continue.
Mhm.
If everybody, all your circle, basically perceives her to be a hoe, but she isn't, you guys are fine with that?
perceives it to be a hoe based off of what?
Yeah.
What's the evidence?
Doesn't matter.
You know
Fill
what?
Of
in
course
the-
it matters.
Insert.
Okay, let's say I know this you can't really deduce someone's a whole, but they what they do with their social media, their stories.
I don't like that word. Just say sexually free.
Liberal. You know what I'm saying?
No, but then they'll just say, oh, you think liberal women are hoish, so you can't.
That's what I'm saying. So there's not really much
No,
you can
no,
do with this.
I thought we were in the man cave.
No, we
You
are.
said
No,
your prayer.
no,
Welcome.
no. What I'm saying is, I
I
don't
would
agree
say-
with that statement.
But I would
because
say
you're liberal, that mean you're a hoe.
no, exactly. I would say sexually free in your sexually free.
So would
Yeah,
you
but- no, but
marry?
that would
Would
make you
you
a hoe.
marry a sexually liberated woman? Yes,
But
you
what is
would.
that?
What's
But
Wait,
liberation
let's
could mean.
define it. Let's
Okay,
define
okay,
it.
that's
We're
fine, that's fine.
complicating it
Okay,
for
you
no
know what?
reason.
If I would say
But you're asking us for definite answers, then you're not defining it.
I'm
Let's
not-
go.
We started with the question about what Drake said,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wifey you because you're not like
Aisha,
Aisha,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So I'm guessing
wholesome.
there are two examples in front of him.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm guessing all of y'all understood the two examples, even though we didn't define it.
Yeah.
Right? Well, we kind of because we had Aisha as the polar, right?
Yeah.
So based on that, let's run with that.
Right.
Okay.
He's a joke man, you know.
Um.
So would we wife the opposite of what we perceive Aisha to be is the question.
Actually, first of all, I wanted to know if all of your brethrens
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
perceived the young lady that was on your arm as the one that Drake said, "Mm-mm, you're not
to be
Aisha."
honest, my brethrens. Yeah.
So
They're not gonna tell
perception,
me
right?
that.
So is perception I heard or perception I know?
No.
No, he's saying that
They think.
it's just what they think. It's not
Yeah,
a fact.
because we're arguing the whole
Yeah.
reality and perception.
Yeah, yeah. So they-
Yes, I would still wifey a girl, even though my friends thought she was a hoe.
Yeah.
If it's not a fact. So-
Valiant.
But if I'm with him on this.
Cool, Valiant too.
But if I know, she's everybody.
No, that's different though. Because
Yeah.
that's what
So
he's
wait,
saying.
wait. So what you're saying is that all your friends may actually know, but you are plain ignorant. Because we can spin it.
No, he was
No.
about to say if you know she's a hoe, he's not wifing her, is what he's gonna say.
I was.
But whole is subjective, man. It's
Mm.
2021. Have some sweets.
It is subjective, but what I'm saying, if she's everybody's friend, then she's not for me.
Wow.
No, yeah, obviously. But
What?
Bars.
If she's popular, she's not for you.
No.
that's not what he means.
That's
What,
what I
can you
mean.
explain it?
Okay,
I,
he
I
means-
was stupid here.
I wish
Okay.
I had the camera on clip.
If
I have it.
she is sleeping with everybody,
And they mama.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
that's what he means.
So if she is sleeping with other men, including you, you're not going to wife her.
simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Yes, Brent. What were you?
So in my
Okay,
my
go on.
understanding,
Yeah.
when you're courting a woman,
Mm.
before you all decide it's exclusive, she can be dancing around the block,
Yeah, she could be.
right?
Yeah.
But how many blocks?
So it
That is
matters
the
how
question.
many.
She on 54th?
Yeah.
We need
So
to
how do you
know,
find this information out?
I don't.
And that's why I said
I don't.
we get back to the point of perception. Because
Yeah.
if all of your brethrens
Yeah.
are part of that dancing circle,
Mm.
Who?
perception is that she is out there,
Yeah.
but you have not yet decided that it's true. Can you still run with her?
So like say for example, let's say you got 5 bedrooms and all of them will say, you know what? Now she used to talk to my man Daniel. She must be beating. stuff like that, but you don't really know. It's just
Let's even include the
Right.
brethren as one of
Hearsay.
the people that she is dancing with.
I don't know.
What?
If she's
So then it becomes reality because of one of your brethren seeing her.
in my circle,
Let's get to the crux of it. Are you talking about your brethren's fucking her? He's just talking to
If he's
her.
talking to her, I
What
don't
is
care about
happening?
She is having sex with him.
Then of course no. What type of stupid question is this?
she can't. Wait.
So, what?
No, wait. So
If a girl I'm trying to court is fucking my brethren, do I want to wife with her? No.
All right, cool.
possible.
So that's just because it's your brethren. If it's somebody else that isn't your brethren,
Yeah.
then it's possible.
Of course.
Of course.
So it's the fact that it's too close
Yes.
yes.
that she becomes.
my
Brent,
friend.
we spoke about this a million times, bruv. Yes, and
My
yes.
friend. My
Whoa.
friend. Look.
So it's not about the quantity.
Of course it is. No,
You,
but
you just
no.
said it isn't.
quantity.
No, I didn't say that.
matters.
Stop putting words in my mouth. We were talking about one person just then. We said
Precisely.
Pray for me.
That's one person. How about quantity then?
Hear this.
one. No, go on.
If you just said
Yes.
that only it takes one brethren
Yeah.
It depends
to
which one.
disqualify her.
Yeah. Wait, no. Let
It
me
takes
finish.
one brethren to
Yeah.
disqualify her
Yes.
from walking down the aisle with her.
Yes.
If you remove the brethren
Yeah.
and she is having coitus with 5 other
You didn't.
guys,
Now you're adding 5.
But this is-
Knock it off.
is-
Knock it off.
that's what
Now you're trying to add 5
I
in.
just
This is-
mentioned.
No, before
isn't
we were talking
quantity,
about
so I
one
have
and
to
one.
mention plural.
Now you're doing it. No. Now
Are we
you are.
following the
Now
same
you are.
argument
No,
here?
you're following something up there.
So let me start again and ask the question.
yes,
Let me
yes, go
start
on.
again and ask the question.
Wait. Is
Why-
this some sort of liberal quarrel?
No, because he's trying to spin the thing. If I was talking to a girl and she was sleeping with one of my friends and nobody else, then it's not gonna happen.
I understand.
If you remove my friend,
Our
and she's
survey says-
sleeping with one guy I didn't know, it can run.
I understand.
If she's sleeping with 5 guys I don't know, it's not happening.
All right, so then it becomes quantity when it's more than one.
Yes.
All right, cool. But if it's just one brethren,
Yeah.
and if you compare it to 5 guys over here,
Yeah.
you would definitely like, that one, sorry, no. But if you don't know about the 5,
If I don't
Then
know,
it's cool.
if I don't know, I don't know.
then beautiful.
Yeah,
It's not about what
If
you
I
know.
don't, obviously, it's always
It's
about
always
what
about
I
what you
know.
know.
So this is why it's
And
doubling
this
back
is-
to perception.
Precisely.
I know.
Bloody
you're
hell.
doing this.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I never disagreed with you on that though, the perception.
Anyway, I'm done. I'm done.
No, I got your perception part.
This guy
Don't
don't
get me
know.
wrong, I got your perception part. I do get that. I did get it from the beginning.
So hold on, so you act on perception and not facts.
I
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
I
I'm
am
asking a
the
question.
whole wifer. I don't care. I don't care.
You said hoe and not hot wifer, right? Just checking.
Yeah, but no, but I said to you as well that I don't care about what my man them think. They can think she's a hoe. If she's not a hoe, I'll still wife her. That's what I said at the beginning.
If your brethren
Yes.
perceive her to be loose,
Okay.
you would still basically wife.
If she wasn't loose and it was just a perception, yes.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine. And you and
Because
sorry,
I don't.
I agree with that. That's
Like who cares what the man them
perception
think?
doesn't-
I ain't fucking the man them.
doesn't matter in a sense. Like it's actually what I know.
Mm.
The facts. If I know, you mentioned my friend had folded her like a hot pretzel.
And also, hold on. Let's go on. Finish your point because let's get on to let's put the man them on the bus. Go on.
Boy.
No. Because niggas be violating.
Boy.
Violent.
Okay, we're moving. Yeah, if
The
we
man cave.
if my bridging
Sucker ass niggas.
has folded her like a pretzel
Mm,
and seen her
the
cum
Westfield
face,
ones.
Yeah.
it's a no for me.
How about if it was 20 years ago?
This is
Before he
different.
met you?
No.
No, this is
Before he met you?
No, see,
It
no,
was
but-
before
but he met me.
Hold on. Let me just get this before I forget. Yeah.
He really was.
No, because
he really wants to get some
could it go back to the perception thing, innit?
Yeah.
So you're saying, oh, would you not wife feel not because of perception? Yeah. Perception sometimes is built on off of what? Off of hearsay, off of lies, of assumptions. I remember one time, yeah, a guy, and sometimes I don't understand why guys do this. He volunteered information to me that I didn't ask for, and he told me that he
I hate
slept.
that.
He told me he slept with one particular girl.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So then in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, okay, this man and this girl, they had a relationship, whatever. Fast forward now, I find out that he didn't sleep with her.
What the hell?
He was lying.
You
So
lied
in my
to
head,
me.
I thought he slept this. So to me, she was off limits because she slept with my man. Come to find out, no, they were just talking. They were just talking. So based off of his lie, I now perceived something that was incorrect. Hence why this whole perception thing sometimes is air to me.
Yeah, you didn't perceive it. He just lied to
He
you.
told you.
I know,
a
but
both-faced lie.
if I go and tell someone else, and then it it spreads, it multiplies, Chinese whispers, and then that becomes the perception. And who knows how many other guys are saying the same thing. And
People need to stop doing
yeah, so
that's really annoying.
that's why the whole it's
Am I
sometimes
weird? Am I weird that I don't really care if the close brethren has done this, that, and the next?
No, you know what? To be honest,
I feel it as
I'm surprised at you.
No,
I'm surprised at you.
Tell me.
No, I'm surprised. No, I'm surprised at you.
Why?
Like for someone like Margs, not really, because if you see something,
As in, I would
But-
judge her because she.
no, as in you would still go there.
no. The thing is, my thing is,
Look at him. He's like,
People change.
no, people change, but the thing is, context is always important.
Yes, and so you need the context.
Context, I have to.
It needs to make sense.
Context is king in everything. So if you're saying 10 years ago she met my friend, they had a little relationship, cool. That like if I've met her in a different scenario and we get along and I feel like she could be my one or my person, then we'll move with what. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think that's gonna may affect depending on what affect the relationship.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me that she met one of my friends
Yeah.
you know, it was just
It's like kissed him in the mouth and
no, not even that. If it was just like
couple months chatting and fizzled out.
not even that. If he just called up after finished raving all the time and
Oh, the jump off.
So my friends are good caliber
jump
men,
off.
innit?
yeah.
Good caliber men.
Yeah.
And anything that I am attracted to,
How do you vouch for that though?
Wait, hold on.
How do I vouch my
wait,
friend?
wait,
let
wait,
finish.
wait.
Let finish.
Finish your spiel.
I am in two minds now because I've just been disrupted by Pastor.
Your friends are good. What men?
They're good men.
Okay, cool.
They're very good men.
Okay.
And bear in mind, I know you, right?
Yeah.
You're my acquaintance. I wouldn't fold you into that particular band of merry men.
Yeah.
My merry men.
Okay.
No offense. I love you still.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're very good men. So
Yeah.
if a girl had
Coitus.
whatever it is, to be honest, I'd be like, is it? And what? Now she's on me? That makes sense, right?
Man say we a group of stand-up niggas. Is that what you're saying?
100%.
Wait, no, but what you said ultimately that you were still wife or you
She
still
has
be?
good taste.
100%.
Okay.
You're still wife.
Yes. And
Are you having a conversation with
No,
your
but okay, cool.
boyfriend?
Wait.
Conversation about
wait.
what?
What's
Ask them if it is right?
What's the extent of their relationship? Is
Yeah,
it-
so what's the
did they
context?
were they full on going out or they just a
Oh.
fling? Like what was it?
Was she a jump off?
So wait. So you would wait. This is a perfect segue to the next topic here. So you would actually
I know what's going on.
you would actually date your friend's ex. This is a man code violation 101.
Yeah.
You're a sick man.
And now you're judging me.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I am.
So you said context matters.
This is a sick.
So hold on.
Negro.
Would you date okay, let me just list the things. Would you date your friend's sister? The silence is killing me. Would you date your friend's sister?
You need to give me a chance to respond to all of your questions.
Would you date your
I
friend?
am here to answer all of your
Okay.
questions.
Question one, you heard
That's
me.
how you buy 15 seconds.
Would you date your friend's sister?
I've said what I've said,
Okay.
and I will double down.
Yes.
on that
Would
said.
you
I'm
date
not
your
going to run
friend's
away.
sister?
22 seconds.
So I will date anybody that my friend allows me to date if it's in his family circle.
Okay, you're not. No
You're
judgment.
telling me I'm sick,
no
right?
judgment.
No, my
you're not
friend,
sick. You're not sick.
my
You're not sick.
friend,
You're not sick.
my friend knows me,
Yeah.
and my friend knows the caliber of man I am.
It's not about
Let me
that.
finish.
It's
Let me
not
finish.
about the caliber.
Let me finish.
Hang on.
So, because my friend knows me, my friend will be like, 100%, this would be a great man for my sister. That's how he would see it.
Yeah, that's
So
different.
I
That's
wouldn't.
his
I
perspective.
wouldn't.
That's from his
I
perspective.
wouldn't.
I get that.
Again, I wouldn't.
But would
see,
you be looking-
I
why are you
wouldn't see
looking?
anything wrong with that.
Why are you looking at her?
Let me give you a scenario. I don't know. Let's say it's his 35th birthday party. You know the family. That's your boy of dozens and dozens of years. And she's there looking scrumptious. Yeah. Are you gonna, and in your mind you're thinking, I want to move to
Bear in
Mary.
mind, this is someone that have seen grow up from
Yeah.
from the youth.
Since the training, bro.
Yeah, this is someone that you've seen grow up, Brent. Sorry.
So, okay, cool.
I'm
So,
not sure what you're saying. This is adding to my.
I'm just saying.
Response.
I'm just saying you know her because you know him.
I mean, very close friends. Then
Yeah, so you know him for years. You know her for years because you know him for years.
long love.
Yeah.
So you see him at his 35th birthday party and you're like, you know what? She done grown up. She's looking nice now. Do you, before you just go and do your chitter chatter, do you go to your boy and say, you know, Miriam is, they have your blessing? Or do you interact with Miriam first and then
to see if the
relay
fire's
that.
gonna stoke first.
Sorry, I don't approach women like this, so I have to place myself in your shoes. So,
Oh, your shoes, huh?
I got slippers on. What the fuck you talking about?
we both got slippers on, nigga.
Oh yes.
All right, so if that was my type of approach, as in I would approach this girl, yes, I would have talked to her before.
Okay.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't have gone to him for permission. He would probably come to me and be like, "Hey, my sister's talking about you. Are you serious with her? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, cool. I keep my lesson. Of course you do, nigga. I'm me.
Mm-hmm. Upstanding citizen.
That's right.
Fair enough.
That's right.
Okay.
Ask another question, nigga.
You date your friend's mother? No, I'm playing. So, well, no, we've established you date your friend's ex.
I'm a violator.
You date your friend's sister. So obviously cousins, obviously in the mix as well, because you date sister, so you date cousin as well.
Nieces.
I think I've covered all bases. You're a scumbag. You can
Cool.
I'm
So
sorry.
why is it illegal? Why are you seeing it as morally wrong?
All right, so I'll talk about it. I'll be serious for a second. So I know cases of men marrying their friends' sisters before, yeah. And just going off what you said, yeah, those guys were stand-up guys. So they are somebody who their friend wouldn't mind marrying a sister because of the type of person they are, their character, their morals, their beliefs, da. So it can happen. It can happen. But for me, I just think it would change the dynamic of me and my friend's relationship too much. Two, when I first meet a friend's sister, they automatically become my sister. That's just how I am in it. Like, I don't look at my friend's sisters as, you know, someone I want to be romantically involved with or someone I want to sex with. I just automatically, he's my bridging, you're my sister. That's how it is for me, innit? So I can't really cross that line where I'm dating my friend's sisters or cousins. Cousins, maybe. So that's just me.
Oh, that's your cousin?
That's just me. Cousins can run. Cousins can run.
What if the cousins were around for the same amount of time that the sister was around? Because that kind of tends to happen.
Then no. So if I see the cousin like a sister too, then no. But if I randomly meet your cousin at a party at a wedding, okay, yo, it's your cousin. We can have a little conversation still. But sisters, nah.
Cool. So let's just say you met the sister after a while at a wedding. You
Yeah.
didn't recognize her.
Yeah.
She was just pengalangers.
Yeah.
And you moved to her.
Yeah.
Then you realized, because somebody told you,
Yeah.
that's your friend's sister. You then basically shut everything off.
That's a very different scenario. In that scenario, I'll probably tell my boy, yo, I just spoke to this girl, she said she's your sister. And then based on what he does, I might just gauge it from there, but I'll speak to him quickly
Why?
because that's his sister.
Yeah, but
and
why are
I'll-
you speaking to him? You're shutting everything off. It's your sister.
Then it is what it is then.
So
It's done.
no more pongy. No more
No.
interest.
No.
Bloody hell. Cool. You're a good man.
I know I'm a good
I'm
man.
also a good man.
You have to tell me that.
I'm also a good man. I'm also a good
I
man.
know I'm a good man.
So the ex thing, my friend's ex, you think that's a much more deviant behavior than the sister conversation, right? Oh, so there is leeway.
There's context.
Because when he was
No,
literally
I'm saying that,
down my flipping door.
no, that the
Pause.
context may help.
Please.
The context may help someone's case.
It's when men doing mad men keep talking about
The likeliness of it for me.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I think, and this is just me thinking on the spot and trying to come to a conclusion now, I think dating someone's ex is a bigger violation than dating a sister. Way bigger.
I'm with you on that.
Way bigger.
So why you mention context?
No, context in terms of like someone may, not me, I say context for other people. This is me thinking outside
I would
the
like you to
box.
speak for you, bro.
For me, it's a no.
All right, cool.
Because as you said, if that's your ex, she's not someone I'm looking at.
Mm.
I don't see her in that light.
Wait, when you say you don't see her, like you might see that she's absolutely beautiful, but you just can't go there because.
No, it's almost like, yes, you acknowledge she's, like I might acknowledge she's pretty or
Yeah.
good looking, but that almost switches it off automatically.
Yeah.
It's like an automatic
Cool.
out
and,
the window.
And what if your friend
Yeah.
is the type of guy who doesn't basically abide by these same unwritten codes, and he would actually be cool with you dating
Dating his
this
ex.
girl?
That's his business, but I'm not trying to.
Suppose he beat her.
As in beat her up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to get involved in people's business, you know.
No, as in,
Because-
suppose he
because-
treated her like
no,
filth.
because if he beat her, then I would like it goes against my moral code. Like you can't. I don't think you should beat women.
So would you date her after?
No,
Because she was.
I'm not dating.
How does that
her.
make it better?
Let me explain my reason.
Oh,
Because it probably sounds
I'm
stupid.
not a hero for anybody.
No. I'm probably not explain myself properly. So, the love you have for your friend is why you wouldn't basically go for the ex, right?
No, it's kind of what you said. Where if I meet you and this is my girl,
Yeah,
automatically
that's sis.
this is I like if I see it out. Do you want a drink? How you get home?
Yeah.
That kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
So
That's it.
you say you like context, right?
Yeah.
Now, this girl, please, everybody, I want you to answer this. This girl was your best friend before the fella came in and made her girlfriend, right? And she was mistreated within the relationship.
Yeah.
And because you are her best friend, she basically confides in you 24/7.
Yeah.
Filth.
Filth?
I see where it's going. Here.
Intriguing.
I see where it's going here.
Finish
And
it then.
Me, that's not gonna run. I can be your friend. See, as a friend, there's a friendship.
Yeah,
You can confide in me. I might take you out for a meal just to cheer you up. But that's where it stops. I'm not being the shoulder to cry on. To
You
now.
can be a shoulder to
Let's
cry
start
on,
again.
but them
Let's
scenes-
start again. Your relationship with this girl is like this.
It can still be like that.
Let me finish. This is how it started before your friend came
Yeah.
into the picture and said, you do know? Said, nah, she's my friend.
Hmm.
Right? And you were basically lying to him a little bit. Right? I'm building the story.
Okay.
You said context matters. I'm giving you a context.
Okay, no, I'm
Taking
hearing you.
us there.
I'm trying. Because I want you to understand that this particular toxic mindset that you haven't said anything yet. Both of you all seem to have adopted as me being a scumbag because
I'm
I've
using
decided.
the word scumbag very loosely, so don't take offense.
No,
to it.
you do it all the time to me, to be honest.
So why you?
My name is
So you-
Brent Scumbag Coulthrust.
So yeah, but they don't put so much emphasis behind it. Then
I go. So, in the beginning, she was your best friend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is of 20 plus years.
Yeah.
You've always had something there with her.
And undercover.
Yeah, but you just haven't basically looked to do anything.
underline.
Yeah.
She's in the lobby. Not the friend zone, you're in the lobby.
The thing is, when you give someone a scenario, you add so
I've
many
got a
different
theory.
variables. Of course, it's going to change their mind and they're thinking.
No, but when you originally answered the question, it was a
Yeah,
doesn't
before
even
you
matter.
added all the little tidbits.
Cool.
Yeah, I hear you, but content, even though we've had this underlying thing, whatever,
Yeah.
the reality is, I want to remain friends. Like, you've dated my friend now.
Yeah,
You've told me about the abuse. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll now it's good.
I'm thinking that's a lot now. So
Yeah,
now,
now it's I'm heavy.
Not
It's heavy on
only
me.
are you my friend's ex, he also beat you, which is terrible. But that's adding on all this layers that I don't need, bruv. No,
And that's
Or it's too much baggage.
and that's what that's what I
Don't
said.
say that
That's what-
word.
That's what I said.
What's that?
Oh,
Who
we
said
caught you on
that?
camera. You didn't say anything, but you nodded.
baggage is what? It's bags full of things you're bringing from your last relationship. So yeah, sometimes you can bring too much baggage. I said it. This is the man. Okay?
You know what I'm thinking? That's why I said I don't want to be no one's hero.
Yeah.
Because in context, because she knows I care about her
Mm.
and I will do anything to make her happy,
Yeah.
more or less. Don't now turn to me and be like, oh, well, we've got our underlying thing. We've never addressed it. Nah.
All right, cool.
no.
So
Leave me out of it.
that's
drop
fine.
me still.
And I appreciate that everybody doesn't have the same mindset as me. I think it makes the world a better place that we have some variety.
What's the variety?
So your brethren's ex is a no-go, right?
Yep.
Your brethren's side thing is a no-go.
Now you're talking different.
What, to wife?
To wife.
Hell, it's a no-go. Sorry, I'll get mixed up with my words there. It's a no-go. It's a no-fly zone.
Cool.
Wait. Are we talking about the same?
No.
Your
When you say
brethren's-
side, it's just like a link, or he was just chopping her out. We need context.
No,
What's
that,
the difference?
obviously that's what he means. Chopping her out.
No, wait. What's the
Okay.
difference? The link and the chopping.
There's no difference, bro. It's the same thing.
If it
No,
is-
no.
He
Because
says, I want to know the
Why isn't he just talking to her?
talking a few dates, maybe a kiss in the mouth, but maybe a little licky on the titty. But that's it.
So is that fine? Can Marvin lick her breasts?
I know
No
you're gonna say
no home run, no oral and no home run. Kissing, ass grabbings, titty cities. These things.
That's a convo we can have.
That's what I'm talking
What
about.
about you? Your brethren sucking breasts.
Oh.
Can you marry?
Oh, no. Can we take second breast out?
No.
Just kissing.
Just kidding.
Wait,
Now
no,
you're gonna say, can
no.
we take tongue out as well?
No.
Yeah, just peck.
No.
Just 1, 2, Mrs.
No.
wait.
No.
So, wait. So you said, I can't even get the words.
Y'all are bloody.
No, the thing is,
Weak men!
No, hear me out.
Yes, we are, nigga. Yes, we are.
So he was
Bloody hell.
on my
No, but notice, Brent. There's so many women in the world, innit? Why do I have to be one who's been with my friend? This is
Because
there's
people change.
No, I know
People's
they change.
mindsets
I know they change.
No, I hear
no,
that.
No, it's not about changing because I'm not giving you grief about your choices.
But you are.
No, it's because I know him. That's all it is.
There's only some exceptions I'll give you about your choice. Like if there's certain men that if you
So if
you
Caliber is weak.
No, but what did
Bloody hell.
No, but what did he show her though?
I hear that, but
No, because he's basically saying, he would judge her on the men she chooses. But
certain men. That I'm like, nah, him.
Say it, brother.
No,
Where
I
in
know
the
what
man
you're
cave?
saying.
Him.
No, I know what you're saying. I know
He
what you're
said
saying.
ugly
No.
men.
He was
No, it's not about- that's about argument.
talking about
That
character,
man is a
talking about character.
scumbag.
No, I know. You know he's a scumbag, but
So
does she?
man's-
No.
That's the thing. If she don't know,
When
I
you
gotta
say
give her.
scumbag,
He
clarify
slotted her out. Is that what you basically said?
Sorry, what?
No, that's not what I'm. That's not. I think we're having two different conversations.
Please.
I'm basically saying, yeah, that how does you're judging her because she's dated him and he's a scumbag? What I'm saying is maybe she doesn't know he's a scumbag. Maybe that's not what he's
But where was her?
showing her.
Yeah,
So
where
he
was
don't.
her critical thinking skills? Where was her critical?
Where's her foresight?
Where was her
You know,
No, but how she
you
supposed to know
know
he's a
that
scumbag?
men are suckers for idiots 100%.
Yeah, because we've heard
That's
on
their
lockdown,
rite of
men
passage.
present
That's
themselves
their
sweet
rite
as
of
pie.
passage.
So-
And
Yeah.
in fact, there are even women who would call you a scumbag and you a scumbag. I don't know much about you.
I've been called a scumbag.
But this is it. So when you
That's what I'm
say,
saying. So
when you
you
say
can't
what you're
judge
saying,
her on her choices if she don't know
I've never been called a scumbag, but
to your face, or heard about it through other people.
true. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but certain guys, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, certain guys, I'll be like, rah, him, cool, but if she doesn't know his reputation or
Yeah,
what he's really like or what he does, I can't blame her. No?
I can
How?
to a degree.
If she don't know him from Adam and doesn't know nothing about him, or they don't have any mutuals or any close friends who can say, oh, you know, thingy's da da da.
So you're looking at her like, you fell for the okie doke. The way he runs London, like you.
Double cross.
Bro, Hezzy. Bro, you fell for the hesitation spin move. Fuck me.
Man said runs London, you know. What is this fucking Monopoly, bro?
You know the one, put a property
I think no,
The
maybe
boy.
it makes it a bit hard. But I'll be thinking him.
No. I get it.
Ass girl,
And based on your
something.
perception, you'll be like, nah, this can't really, like, that's the type of niggas you're going for. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
I get it. But when you really take a step back and think, can I blame her for it? You can't.
No,
Unless he was,
He's not having it.
unless he was showing all the scumbaggery and she still went there anyway.
What if she was in that period?
Because that's what she wanted.
no. I know. I
You know
hear
what I
it.
mean?
She might want. She might want the scumbag. I hear that.
Yeah, but
Somebody
no,
pray
but, no,
something.
but
I can hear.
I think it's my friend.
But that's when you can put your judgment eyes on them. If she wanted the scumbag
If she went, if she went,
and she went there knowing he's a scumbag, then cool, you can be like, nah, I can't fuck with you because you fucked with my man. He's a scumbag. You knew it as well. So big man, I'm out.
So you judging her for her mistakes?
her mistakes. No, I'm not trying to judge her for mistakes, but it could be, you know, if it's two scumbags in a row, it's no coincidence.
Yeah.
She had poor character judgment skills.
Yeah, but she's trying to basically, she's
Character-
trying to
Very
get
bad
to you.
choice skills.
She's trying to get to you. And,
CJ.
and when she found out he was a scumbag,
Man said, I'm blaming you for the CJS,
The
bitch.
CJS, sorry, bro.
when she found out he was a scumbag, she left.
And she's now coming to me because now I'm her hero.
So you only date perfect girls? I don't understand.
No, I don't date perfect girls. Everyone has their flaws.
But you don't.
No, I have flaws. I'm a heavily flawed person, like any other individual.
Bars.
But what I'm saying is,
The
if you don't have any self-awareness of, like, one person, anyone could fool one person, like, because people lie. But if you may have a pattern of the particular people you entertain, I'm not for you.
All right, tell me what a scumbag is to you. Because as he said, he has been called a scumbag before. Tell me what a scumbag is for you.
What I've got in my mind is someone who is clearly just wants to slap cheeks. He just wants to clap cheeks.
Is that a scumbag?
No, listen to me. I'm gonna.
It's tight over here, boy.
No. I'm
Listen,
Jason.
calling me scum.
no.
Pull it out the bag,
No,
son.
I'm gonna say, by any means possible. This means dirty macking,
Dream selling.
okay, yeah. Borrowing money of women,
lying,
That's a scumbag.
manipulating.
Yeah, again, but
Manipulate.
one,
Sure.
a lie is only a lie once you found out it's a flipping lie, right? Until then, it's the truth,
Okay.
right?
Not buying that.
Yeah.
Okay, I get
You're
the
not
whole
buying what?
deception.
No, I get it. I get it. No, okay.
So you were saying because he lied to her, she is now.
No.
aside?
No. As I said to you, anyone can. People can lie to anyone. I'm saying to you, like you can pick one, maybe two bad people, like, and it's okay, cool. That's life. Chances of life that happens. But if you have a continuous run of a particular type, you're not a good judge of character.
Yeah, trends matter.
The thing is,
Let's just jump at this.
No,
This is
People
wild.
have patterns.
no, it's tough. It's tough because let's just say she bumps into two guys who are all lying to her.
Yes.
They're putting their best foot forward. They're lying. Everything's a lie. She
Yes.
doesn't know that, so I can't really blame her for falling for lies because according to her, this is the truth.
No, I hate.
But if she dates two guys who are both trappers, she sees their movements, she sees them doing crowd overtly.
He didn't mention any of
and
that.
no, I'm saying, and still goes there, then I can say you're a bad judge of character because
He didn't mention any of
you
that.
see these guys trapping, doing fuckery, getting into fights, and you're still there.
And he didn't mention
I
any
know,
of that.
but if it's just two guys who are just lying to you, I can't blame her for
I
that.
did state. I stated anybody can lie to anybody. This is not what I'm saying. You could like someone can lie to you, and as you said, you don't know until you find out.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like people have character traits and like that are there. Unless you're blind, what you just said, some of the characteristics you meant, they are there in a person. You can see it from early. So if you're saying that you didn't see it, that says you have no self-awareness as a person.
Sorry, have you misjudged someone's character before?
Of course I have.
Again,
Not
you're kind
consist-
to yourself and shoot
No.
yourself grace.
No. But what I'm saying to you is, it's not often I do it because I'm not blinded by what I'm saying to you. Is sometimes people are often people go into patterns. I'm gonna go into a little thing now because you've kind of got me in a place where
I would like you to explain yourself. Yes,
people-
rightly so.
people sometimes blame the game without looking at themselves.
Mhm.
So people are often blinded by what they like rather than what's actually happening. So example, you're a handsome man, you've got good height. Women will see you and see your height and think they found the one. They haven't looked at anything about your character. Then you're a scumbag. Hypothetical, you're a scumbag.
Because it
I'm a
didn't work
chopper?
out.
Wait.
I'm a
'Cause-
chopper,
no,
right?
wait. No, because you've
And I
shown
stab people.
you've shown all the traits of a scumbag, but
And I remember I asked you to define it, and
Right.
you said I lie.
no, I said you lie, you what did I say?
Manipulate,
You
sell dreams.
You sell dreams. You're not a consistent character. You're like you show these things. Then okay, you know what? That's like one bad. It's bad. It's okay. You can make a mistake. He moves to KO. He's got the same similar. He's 6 foot.
Because of this type that everybody has, right?
He's 6 foot. That's the type. He's the same. She moves to Yusuff. It's the same. Where's the understanding of okay, but what will happen is from that whole sequence, it's the game. There's no people out here for me. Where is the self-awareness? Like as humans, we're all flawed, but you can't tell me what patterns create who people are. But if you have a pattern of people that you're saying, okay, you know what, it's this person, and it's only because they're 6 foot with a beard.
No, I think I understand what it is that you're trying to like
Maybe I'm
convey
not
to me.
explaining it
I
properly.
understand what you're saying.
No, how I basically see it is when it is I get frustrated with women when they say certain things like there are no good men out there, right?
Yeah.
When she only goes after men who cheat, abuse, and to everybody in the world, they know full well that's not a man you settle down with. If that's what you're talking about, then cool, I understand that.
Yes.
But that's the issue with women liking certain types of men, right? The traits that exist in those types of men, they love that. And it tends to be men who aren't ready or aren't willing to settle down with said person.
Yes.
Right? But I wouldn't, based on what you said, that he lies to her, that he sells dreams. I know so many quote unquote good men that do the same thing.
Okay.
And until she finds out it's a lie, it's the truth. Until she finds out these dreams are dreams, it's reality.
I hear what you're saying.
So if you go with what he said, he's a trapper. He's in the bando, right? 100%, that's a bad guy.
Well,
There's no sustainability there.
Actually, he's just a street farmer.
He's a street farmer.
Cool.
Cool.
Not all trappers are bad guys.
Yeah. Might be a good
Thank you.
person.
There's grace there for trappers. Cool.
I'm not
Wonderful.
saying all trappers are
Listen,
bad guys.
trap lords. I didn't try to down.
I'm not trying to ruin your
I'm just
market out
saying.
here.
Yeah, he just
Just to make a parallel, innit? Because there's some trappers out there who are good stand-up guys. They just
Yes,
make
guys of the community.
making money. You know what I'm saying?
God willing, all your sons will become trap lords.
huh?
If they can navigate the law for
And
their
flip
whole
that
life,
into property in
then
Africa. Yeah.
go for it, son.
Break daddy off with a little song. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I mean?
If they're doing good work in the community, hey,
Wonderful. But back to your point. I really think it's unfair to basically, unless it is that you proper qualify what it is you're saying, I think it's unfair at present to kind of down those women just for
I'm not downing. I know.
falling for a lie or two.
Yeah, don't let him get you there.
Wait, so he should continue?
Wait.
No,
Run it.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Let me qualify.
It's the words you use.
Yeah,
Damn these women.
women.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
One thing I'm gonna make very clear: people have make their own choices. I'm not downing any lady, woman with your choices. You do what you do. It's only you that goes to sleep with your problems and your happiness. That's very simple. So my opinion doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying is, people have patterns, and if you're not aware of those patterns, then it's not the game, it's you. And in certain circumstances, you can't think people will just accept you because I want it to be fair, I deserve my shot. Life is never fair. Life has never been fair.
How many relationships have you been in?
4.
And are you currently in a relationship?
What is this I'm hearing? No one's got their headphones in. It sounds like there's classical music in the back.
Is it?
Or some sort of something. I just had to save you, brother. no, I'm joking.
Classical music.
Bro, keep listening. I see, there's something here, bro.
That one has to be...
Wait, so talk about it for a second. Oh yeah, I can hear it. What the hell?
Is your computer, or is it your phone?
Nothing's connected.
It's not my phone. It's like a...
Bro, something.
It's in the background.
Was that playing the whole time?
But it's not, it wasn't loud. But I mentioned it before, but you thought it was your phone reception. I was actually talking about, I can
I
hear.
don't know what you're hearing. I don't know what's
We're going to have to clap that part out.
One second.
Because that's a technical there.
Yeah. It's a T.
It's gone now.
I don't know what you're talking
No, it's gone now, but I heard it.
about. Yeah.
It was like it was a white lady's voice.
Sure.
Brent, you got
It was,
women
man.
in the house? His face.
So why is that a...
It's a technical for me at the moment.
No, but this again, I
'Cause I'm
don't
working on
understand.
things.
You're
I'm
putting
working on
yourself
things.
out there, right?
No, I'm working.
Ledging it, and I'm saying I'll meet you on the ledge and ask you some questions because you shouldn't be on the ledge right now.
Why am I on
Saying
the
the,
ledge?
because 4 relationships, that sounds like you had 4 chances, right?
Nigga, you making bad choices.
This is what I'm saying. I don't understand.
You making
There's
bad
4.
decisions, nigga.
Wait.
And,
Past strike 3.
We're back. Nigga out here making bad decisions, Jason. Jason.
I like the way you put me there.
But obviously, it's context, right?
Content.
To be honest, my decisions haven't been bad decisions. I can't fault any of my decisions. I'm not out here saying, damn, why is the game being so cruel to me? It's not fair.
I mean, you're not complaining about the missteps.
Maybe he understands his wrongdoings and takes
it's not
accountability.
That means he was the fuck up. You're the common denominator then.
You the scumbag.
Yeah.
Me? No.
You warned them about.
You fucked up all them situations.
No, I haven't. But what I'm saying to you is, yeah.
Then who did then, Jason? Who fucked him up? If it wasn't you,
Tanya. What?
if it wasn't
Jessica,
you, if it wasn't you, that means it was them. That means you're a bad judge of character.
CJS.
I like the way you got me there. But let's clarify this. Two of them weren't my fault. But life is life. But what I'm saying to you is,
Accountability is key.
and some were my fault. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm not saying out here, this ain't fair. I'm not saying I'm meeting the same type of people.
So basically, take your L's in silence.
You take your L's and
It's
you
basically
learn.
what you're
So those past relations,
Yeah.
in let's say looks and character,
Yeah.
were they pretty similar?
No, I think they change through your development as you grow. I think you're who you go for a lot of the time changes.
So you tried to adjust to make it work for you, and it still didn't. So you're still finding yourself.
I never said this didn't
No,
work.
but I'm guessing he's trying to make it a parallel with the whole doing the same thing, expecting different results type thing, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, because before we was talking about if
Yeah.
that person goes for that.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
person's gonna win.
No, but you do. You have to change because you have to figure out why things may not be going how you want them to.
Yeah.
Like if you want, example from the previous episode when I guess Michael was like, oh, he wants a relationship. But the image he was putting out when he was
Ass and titties.
Sorry, wait.
Don't shake that, okay? Don't shake that. Anyway, carry on.
ass and titties and ass.
So what did you think he was looking for?
He said he wanted a relationship.
And what did you think he was currently doing?
He was posting ass and titties and ass. That's not relationship stuff.
Okay.
That goes back to the Aisha line of you ain't homie like Aisha.
so
So,
you're saying that
Who's the male equivalent of Aisha? Like, if the girl was to say, "Oh, you ain't so and so enough,"
It was Derek Jackson, but we saw how that turned out. That nigga.
you ain't Brent enough.
LeBron, I guess, as well.
yes. So you're saying that because he posted up pictures of his bum
ass and titties,
and his breasts,
ass and titties.
And football.
he couldn't get a relationship.
It's not the image that you want to set out to get a relationship.
How do you know that that's not what is needed in that community?
Okay, tried and tested times. It's not often that's a high success rate.
You normally dabble in that community?
I don't.
In any sexual.
In any sexual,
Oh, it's across the board?
it's across the
I hope
It's
so.
universal?
science.
Science. Mm.
Yeah, ass and titties.
All right. Cool.
Ass and titties. What is ass and titties?
Cool.
I'm just saying.
Let me ask her on this question. Have you ever put your breasts on the interwebs?
My pecs.
Yes.
Yes.
And have you gotten people like thirsting for your relation?
Loins.
Not just his body, but they
Yeah.
want.
Yes.
And again, that I believe that's the case, right?
Mm.
It can happen to anybody if
But I
They
didn't
have-
show my ass though.
that's fine. That's fine.
And if I show my ass,
DM's gonna be dry.
I lie. They're gonna be dry.
I don't know what
I hope so.
No, Brent. Because this is not about Michael. This is about me.
Yeah.
If I'm on the gram showing my bare ass, people are looking at me like I'm mad.
Cool. It's the bareness of it. If he was wearing like,
or some hot shorts.
yeah,
Spare me.
because
Bro,
I've
said
been
it to every-
seeing
Bro,
some
what are you
PTs
doing?
doing some squats and that.
Yeah, but that's business. It's not pleasure.
What? Naked?
No, not naked. but
Exactly.
might as
Like
well
in them leggings just to show
Might
the
as
form
well
and
be.
that.
I'm talking about girls. I thought you were talking
If you
about
like ladies,
Nah, I'm
that's
talking about
men.
men doing squats in what exactly?
in skimpy stuff.
Just
As in tight, or you talking
Tight.
about lengthwise?
Tight.
Oh, the Nike,
100%. I've seen
Pro
it.
joints.
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
those joints. Yeah, this is a PSA. Unless you're like Simeon Panda size,
Yeah.
you gotta wear shorts for them. You can't be out here wearing leggings to
Leggings!
the gym with no shorts. What is this, bro?
nah.
No,
That's,
bro, they just look like
it's the
And
ice
even
cream.
when you're hench on the bottom half, it still looks a bit weird.
Yeah, it
I
looks
think
mad.
all men should have a meeting to agree to wear shorts
Yeah.
over the leggings.
Bro,
Yeah,
I've
Back
seen-
to you, Brent.
It's weird. They just look like
That's not
caterpillars, bro.
Like
I don't like it.
Bare
bro.
rocks.
Yeah.
Rocks.
There's one Donny. in
I
the gym that
don't
does
want
that.
you to think that I am basically saying the measure of a good chase doesn't equate to less than 4 chances, right? I'm not one who basically believes in that. I am one who believes in keep going until it is that you find that particular
God damn.
Hang in there, kiddo. You get it
100%.
I
So
hear you.
I don't know how many times you've been in a serious relationship. I'm not sure if it's going to be 4. I'm just thinking based on how much I know about you.
But what do you know about me, bro?
Not much. But I know enough.
Let's get the number first.
Has it been 4 serious relationships?
Riding around on safety. Nigga be. Well, you want the answer?
He's
Well,
older than you.
Huh?
He's older than you,
I
right?
understand.
And you're younger than him.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right? 4 serious relationships? You've gone
Just
through?
drop the number, nigga.
Oh no.
Again, that makes sense to me.
Mhm.
And I don't even think you 4 serious relationships.
No, 3.
This is it. So, young man, 4.
To be fair, and it was 3 and 2, and it was really 2 because
This is it.
the new ones only new.
To be fair, I'm saying 4, but I would literally is really 3.
Oh,
You're
here
not
we go.
discounting it.
Backtracking this
Nah,
nigga.
I'm gonna be real, innit?
And why is it now picked down at a level?
No, because I'm taking it in consideration. What?
How long
is
was
actually
it?
serious? Year and a bit.
And why have you now discounted it as
Because
serious?
like when I take it to the others, I don't think I don't.
You're not
that's-
comparing it to the others?
No, you don't have to compare.
Not
As in-
compare, but it's what I would regard as a serious relationship.
Did you love her? Jesus Christ.
The fact you
you
have to
did.
think about it means
You
that
did.
there was something there.
You did. You loved her.
Um,
Don't now look to basically.
Don't let him
Sure.
twang
Say it
you.
with your chest.
Don't let him twang
No,
you
no,
and make
no,
you
no,
want
no,
to
no,
retract
no.
one relationship.
But
man.
I'm telling him not to. We
No,
talking
I
about
know,
no,
but
he's-
I feel like you want to retract it now based on everything he's
No,
saying.
no,
don't.
no,
Live
no,
your
no,
truth,
no,
bro.
no. I'm living my truth.
Mm.
I'm saying, yeah, I did love her.
Thank you very much.
But it wasn't a relationship then?
yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as it wasn't.
Was that
serious.
like the first one?
You
where
loved it, but it
kinda
wasn't
in
serious.
Young mode, and you
I don't
jumped
Yeah,
down
it was a young kind
That
of.
was the
love.
first one?
Yeah, so that was.
Oh, it was a teenage love.
Yeah, that doesn't really count. That's like love.
How
that's,
old were you?
that's like lover boy stages.
How old were you?
TLC.
60?
Oh no, we don't.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, 16-year-old nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that don't really count.
All right, cool.
When I really take it in, it don't count.
Cool.
How long
So,
did that one last though? Did that go to
I know
20
when
or something?
year and a half.
You know
Year
how
and
so.
a half.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
no, just
you're
exclude.
18, you're adult. You will be tried as an adult in court.
Look, we are living in an age and we belong to a certain caliber of the male species that
You fine ass individuals, sorry.
can get women, right? And it's a bloody minefield out there for them. Some of y'all actually pollute the waters. Some of y'all actually do damage unconsciously.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about?
See accountability here.
I lied. This supposed to be the night and cave, nigga. The fixer.
You better talk on your
I lied.
transgressions.
So I do believe that through conversation, it is important that critical thinking is present in her. Because you are a certain caliber, you vibrate at a certain frequency, and you cannot basically entertain nonsense for too long. So if she's coming to you with backward, chipped away consciousness and a thought that can't basically merge with yours,
Yeah.
I understand you saying this can't run because it will never work.
I have a feeling that your tolerance levels are just on nothing, on zero.
I
Like,
think so.
that vibe that you give me, like, Jason ain't here for no play.
I don't even believe that though.
You don't believe it's on
I
zero?
don't believe it's on zero.
I think it's on zero. I think he
Four?
don't.
Damn near near. No.
4?
No, 3. Really,
No,
3.
no. That's different. That's when you're in stuff. and
Yeah,
you're trying to
I'm
make
talking
stuff
about.
work.
I'm talking
You
about.
started from scratch.
I'm talking about. If someone new comes along and he sits down at the fuckery, he's gone. He's not even. I'm not even
It
giving you a chance.
depends, as you said, context matters with everything.
Because it does, but I think Yusuff gets my vibe. But I
Yeah.
generally don't have a high tolerance level.
Give me an example of what you won't tolerate then, because it might, in my estimation, it's just what everybody won't tolerate. It's not anything specific. So he said you are 0 tolerance.
Lack of critical thinking is.
Do you like
You know
women
what?
with lack of critical
You know what?
I hate
Do
it.
you? So all of us here, same thing. Name something else.
She can't be a busybody because she can't be for me.
When you say busybody,
Talk your shit, Smith.
when you say busybody, as in she's around the block, she's
No,
around the way.
nosy, you know.
Oh, as in wanted to know where you are. So
No.
No. I think you're saying she can't be everyone's friend.
No, when I say it's nosy, like, you know, like there's you know, like there's women that you might meet and you know they're nosy from, they'll ask you questions about your friend that they may have seen you on the socials with.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So what about you? Do you like that?
Wait, what was it again? Nosiness. It can be irritating.
Sounds anal nosiness to me. That particular thing. Why are you asking me about somebody that knew me who was next to me when I liked a picture? Why are you asking me about that person? That sounds like what he's talking about. Not just the case of, oh, how was your day?
Are you talking like you can, the person is bait trying to get a CRB in conversation with you?
Kind of, but sometimes it's just, I'll say like,
Girls who just want to be a part of the mix.
So you want critical
example.
thinking, but
What
you
was that
don't
someone
want her
was-
to do due diligence.
due diligence. No, there's due diligence and there's being nosy. I was at Summer of Love.
Yeah.
Someone asked, like, I said, oh, hi, what's going on?
Yeah.
They asked me about someone that we know.
Yeah.
I just walked off mid-conversation.
Yeah.
Why?
Excuse you.
Yeah.
Why do you need to know this?
Was she fine?
Doesn't matter what she
How about you?
What's the question?
Somebody asked a question at Some of Love and she's fine.
Bro, I don't even know what to do with this question. Ask the question, just comes up to me and says, "What, like, you see that guy, the tall one? Is that big man? Like that sort of thing."
Is that the question that was?
Nah, it wasn't even like that. It was
Come
more...
on, give us some context,
It was-
man.
Go on.
We're potting.
It's more like, say, it wasn't Yusuff, but it's like, so... Who is it?
I swear it was.
Just insert Yusuff's name.
I
or
swear it was.
whatever
Does so and so have a? Was it that one?
Yeah, someone's like, have a girlfriend.
Oh, she asked you for somebody else?
Yeah, but it was not... Like,
She wasn't interested, so she's not interested in you.
No.
You
but
got
it was-
vexed because
No,
yeah.
it was... No, listen.
I would have walked to me too.
Oh, so what?
I would have walked to me too.
No,
You
it's
don't want me?
context. No, it was context because it was like, okay, when people do that thing of like warming up to say hello,
Yeah.
but they're gonna ask about somebody else,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, wait. So you know full well that she's just being
She was just
silly.
trying to, an icebreaker.
That's why I
sort of
asked you,
thing.
she's fine.
it doesn't matter.
So you're not even tolerating that silliness.
Why are
Jesus
you asking-
Christ.
That's what I told you. Zero.
Why?
Zero.
Why do I care?
But let's give Jason some respite for a second. And let's go on to the next topic. Yeah. And this kind of leads.
He doesn't need any respect.
might as well do
I don't like
the,
when he did that. He's
what?
fine by himself, but cool.
What do you call it? The summer rundown.
This is some run off quickly
Yeah.
after, but let's do this Diddy topic quickly
Yeah.
because it stems on from the who's off limits.
Yes.
All right, because Diddy's out here. Yeah. Diddy's out here dating his son's exes. That's egregious enough.
That is,
Yeah.
maybe not for Brent.
The reason why this topic came up because Diddy is been seen to be dating Joy, which is Bow Wow and Future's baby mother,
Wasn't
Right.
he dating what's the name? From
which is cool-ish. Obviously, him and Bow Wow have a relationship. They're cool, whatever. But it just stemmed. Then I went back and thought, okay, this nigga is always. Me and him were talking in it. I think this nigga's. No, you called him. No, he said, is Diddy the ultimate sloppy second?
Literally.
Basically.
Bro, it's
What about Future? Who was first?
Ray J? No, wait, we're talking about.
You talking
This same young lady. You
he
said
was
she has
first.
two children by two famous guys, right?
Bow Wow was first.
first?
So
Oh.
second was Future.
Yes.
Was Future interesting? Sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yes, Diddy
No.
is
Yeah.
third.
So this goes back to the convo we had before about who's off limits. So Diddy, to me, Diddy's moving like a bum. He's moving like a bum. From time you're dating someone who dated your son,
It's just
Yeah, that's scumbag.
you're moving.
behavior.
Why are you smiling for?
fucking
Because you're
crumb
doing
bum.
it.
You saw what she looks like. We
I
talk
don't care
about.
what she looks like.
I know you don't. I have heard your moral compass.
Diddy's moving like a bum. Yeah. So the question is, obviously, in the industry, yeah, it seems like rappers and entertainers, they date the same.
Yeah, the same
crop
20%
of women.
of women.
It's like, and I think just like Brent, they get a kick out of someone they know.
That's
Being
not why
with-
I would consider anything.
No, but
I just see myself as a top
Okay,
of the
fine,
flipping
fine.
mountain.
But I think, do some men get a kick out of knowing that another man
Yes.
has been there first?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Why?
because they feel
It
like
validates.
it validates
something.
who
It
they are.
validates them.
Yeah, who
As
they
in,
are.
she went for you because you're up here.
there, and I
And the fact that
But
she's got me as
the
well
reverse
means,
works because if she's with someone who you don't rate, i.e. a scumbag,
Yeah.
or even worse yet, someone who doesn't even look good, you be like,
Doesn't
why are
even
you
look good."
coming to me? This is who you had in your past.
you know what?
This is your caliber.
Yeah, mate.
Interesting.
Yes and no, because some men they still want to fuck.
Some bitches. So bitches can't upgrade.
no, they can't upgrade. I think, you know what it is? The common denominator in the industry is these women are all fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
We know that.
that's number one. Because they're fine, niggas want to sample. And obviously niggas talk. So you might have smashed, I don't know, Miracle Watts. And someone else found Miracle Watts is fine. So who would want to smash Miracle Watts? I get it. But it just seems like nigga, it's like pass the parcel.
yeah. The only person that brings new babes in is Chris Brown.
It's like pass the parcel in the industry.
He brings new ones in, and then once he brings them
he
in,
breaks bitches. Yeah.
then
Like who? What? Drea and Karuchi, that's it.
yeah, no, but then people want to date them. Like he's someone that will go and find someone that's out of the circle,
Yeah.
bring them in. Once they get lost in there, and then he goes and find a new one that's not in the circle.
So
Yeah. But
replenish
I think that can happen in regular life.
It can, but I'm saying in regular life, do guys want to sample this?
Yeah. Let me take that from you.
I'm gonna go with it's the fact that they're fine.
You know,
Primarily.
This is
no,
it.
that's
Let me
the
take
main
that from
thing
you.
that they're fine.
This
of
is it.
course.
That's fine.
Because if there is one stunning girl and she is dropped into the wolf pack,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Everybody knows of her, heard stories, this, that, and the next, right? She is stunning.
Yeah.
And you may hear a wisp that one was talking to her.
Yeah.
But again, she's entertaining you.
Mm.
There's a little jostling now. There's like
Little cop.
100%.
Different though. You're talking Wolfpack certified friends, right?
Yes.
Not no industry, not no, okay, we might have
So-
been in the studio once.
Once,
So
or I saw you at the party.
That-
Atlantic and fucking Sony
That
put a
makes an
track
argument
together.
for P. Diddy to do what he's doing, to be honest. Because
Yeah,
there's
that's-
no
No, not of your
connection.
son. Not of your son.
Yeah, no.
No, we didn't. We might mention the son. We're talking about
No.
the 3 baby mums or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. But this particular instance of one girl being sought after by quite a few guys,
Yeah.
and yes, if you know full well she's giving time to all of them,
Mm.
everybody's looking to basically grab that first. And even if one grabs it first and pretends that or says to
Mm.
you, yeah, got that,
Mm.
and she's still entertaining you,
Mm.
you still want the nut. You still want that achievement because you just gave it to him. I must at least basically have this reward. This,
So I
this
get that.
trophy.
You let
No, I
him
get
hit
it.
it.
I get it.
I get it.
No. And I'm not saying that
Okay.
because everybody in the wolf pack, you understand, they can get. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if he's gotten, I still need that joint first place. At least because none of them 2 niggas are coming to me before saying, yeah, I got it too.
Man's
And
making
you are
sound
there
like a
saying,
proper
I ain't got it
competition,
yet.
Yeah, that sounds a bit too like.
No. I understand what you're talking about.
Mm.
I get it.
That's
So
sick, though.
that goes to the whole Diddy stuff. Once you're a man with power and influence, and
Yeah.
this girl seems to be sought after,
Yeah.
especially
You want
when
what
she
others
has
had.
the roster
Yeah.
that she has, 100%. Let me get caught lips in her
Yeah.
and a flipping.
And she's fine.
Yeah.
she's fine.
And you know, people sucker for fine women.
Because
And is she?
her roster is, from what I know, don't ask me, I know this, but Young Berg, Bow Wow,
you
Hit
know,
Boy.
no,
You know the whole
Hit
roster.
Boy, Hit Boy, Boo's brother, no, Akon's brother,
Mhm.
Boo, and Future and Puff.
Wow.
Shad Moss.
Shad
Shad.
Moss. Bow Weezy.
We still going to Chuck E. Cheese?
Niggas is allergic to tipping. My goodies. My
My
goodies.
goodies.
My goodies.
What you doing over there with Sean Paul? Nah, don't get me started, bro. You know.
No, it's true. I think, well, obviously they're fine. That's the main factor.
Mm.
But I think what you're saying is, I get the whole
The Jocelyn.
the jostling, the competition, the
That's my
whatever.
But
the,
I don't know. I think
the bravado.
yeah,
The bravado. I get the
it's
bravado.
because I think everyone's like looking because your son dated her. But then
You
again,
know, the thing is, because the industry is so warped
yeah,
that I'm sure Justin, well, like we said earlier, Justin might have different feelings about it. But it might have been, they might have had a conversation about it. I'm sure they did.
yeah.
Like that.
But then
go true.
you're saying the Jocelyn still might be between father and son.
Yeah, who knows? Remember, these men have access to so many women, yeah? It's like, to us, we're looking at, and no disrespect to anyone, we're looking at Laurie Harvey and all this stuff. Not me, but people looking at her, them like they're that,
Eh?
the epitome, the upper echelon. But to them, these are just girls, bro.
Yeah,
maybe
These are just girls.
also,
You know what's oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, maybe also they don't want to upgrade bum bitches. You're already in the house.
Yeah.
Let me just bang you. Let me not go and find, like you say, Chris Brown, the replenisher.
Yeah.
Let me not go and find a new thing
No, but
that
they-
can
no,
now
but-
come up off.
No, but they're still fucking all the new things though. There's still fucking girls that we don't know about.
Yeah,
Ones that are not famous. Ones
they're
that are
picking
not
up
on
the
the
ones
gram.
from the club.
All of them, bro.
But you're right. It may be the fear is they don't want to bring someone up into the.
because they will know how to pattern that so paparazzi doesn't get a picture.
Of course,
the normal
yeah.
thing.
I'm sure.
But this one-
I'm sure Puffer slept with more girls than Laurie Harvey and this girl.
Yeah.
But we don't see the anonymous girls who no one knows because they don't want them to be seen. But I'm sure Diddy wants this publicity or wouldn't
Yeah,
mind.
because it looks. Yeah,
It looks good for him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it looks good for him, but
Well, it might be ego thing.
It's
of
the man
like,
ego thing.
Like
I
I can still get, as you said, at least to your point, the
This is
power.
it.
but then do you have that conversation though? So does Puff call Bow Wow and say me and your ex are now
I think they
dating?
understand the code.
Like,
I think they
No, there's a code, but is there
It
still,
depends. It depends on the respect.
Does the alpha male call the ones he doesn't even consider?
we don't do
partners?
alphas and all that bullshit here, bro.
Does the head of the flipping?
To be honest, in that scenario, I don't think he calls.
He's not
Bow
calling
Wow.
him.
Yeah,
Because it depends-
Puffy's not answering to
It depends on the level of respect they have for them.
It depends. The level of respect. Okay, if it was like Pharrell and Pusha T, they're real close friends growing up together. I'm sure there'll be a competition then if that did happen. So
But
I think it depends on.
As you said, men they call that a violation.
No, they do, but some people still play that. This nigga dating his son's ex. Come on. There's some niggas don't play by our code. Some people play by their own code.
Some will have those principles.
Niggas like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some niggas don't have them principles. I'm sure there's niggas that have probably slept with their friends, sisters and cousins, and they ain't told no one.
yeah.
because
It's happened.
there's a lot of men
exes
who
and stuff.
take the
Yeah.
decision. There's man that take
Obviously,
the decision.
I mean,
and be
there's
like,
so many shit. There's so many things behind closed doors. that happen.
Undercover.
Hold that thought. Do you know a man or men
Yeah.
who would possibly entertain sleeping with your ex if nobody knew about it?
Yes,
All right, cool.
I think
I believe based on knowing them and the character. Yeah, I think so.
we all do.
not the closies. No. The ones that maybe,
Oh, what your closies?
maybe you went the same
You already
school.
asked me.
I ain't gonna repeat myself.
And I already gave you the answer.
But it's also on the flip side. Like, you know, like, they always say that for men it's like that, but women are like that too.
How do you mean?
Women would.
Oh yes, they would. They would sleep with their best
friends.
friend's ex
Ex or even
and
man.
just keep
Or
them
man,
out shut.
or
Or man. They'll feel like, oh, well, you're not treating
There's
them.
people right today listen to this podcast who fuck their friend's man or ex before. Yes, I'm talking to you.
And they're
Yes.
morally corrupt. You think?
I think that's a violation. Yeah,
That's
Big time.
Yeah, they will hear the conversation their friends
Yeah.
have.
Yes, you, the one who think, oh shit, yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. But
You done it.
That's part of the ugly side of the game. Everyone wants the beautiful part, the love story, but
Yeah.
that's the ugly part of the game.
The game's ugly. No, it is. But
The
if these,
exciting part of the game.
if these ugliness came to the light, it'll be mayhem.
Yeah,
Serious.
the
Like,
streets.
course.
like your fantastic tweet yesterday.
What?
The one that he put in the group chat. Fantastic.
What was it? Read it.
About I've seen women in the club talk about
Ah,
their
you know what? Perfect.
I know what, yeah. That tweet.
I must say perfect. Brent, you like this one. This is right up your street, mate.
So Jason said, I've seen babes say they don't like bait guys, but I've seen them in the club scurrying like was it field mice in the dancery to greet bait people.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's part and parcel. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, no, girls
That one
girls
line
love
is
it, man.
killing me.
girls love the status, the fame. Obviously, it depends what you're bait for. Being bait can be obviously bait just means popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or well known, whatever. But you could be bait for the wrong reasons, and it is what it is. But yeah, girls, come on, man. We know you, though, man.
Do you think
Stop
question,
pretending.
men are interested in girls that they know are like dangerous and just potential headaches and just crap? Because like what you said, I feel like there are girls who know what that person's about, even though it could potentially be maltreatment. But
Yes.
there's exaggeration.
And
Yes.
there's one common denominator if they're buff enough.
Yeah. Like people will buy.
Men will put up with some serious bullshit if the woman's buff enough.
Yeah,
Yes.
but not even that. He's saying that even though they're buff or not, it's the fact that they have this particular trait
Yeah.
and it excites them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not excited by that kind of thing.
No,
Mm,
he's
that's
saying
what I'm
women are choosing
No,
men.
but they
like
are.
this.
There are
Oh,
some,
women are choosing men like this.
Yeah.
and men are choosing women who they know are a headache.
Yeah.
They can see it.
But to date,
Not to date, because they, you know what it
Yeah,
is?
that's fucked.
There are some men that want to achieve that status thing of, well, I managed to bag her. Despite, as you said, they'll be going to bed with headaches every night. She's giving them drama.
Because they're with a girl that everyone wants. Everyone likes.
Because everybody
everyone
wants
thinks
that
it's
so
buff.
explain this to me fully. So this woman, she's known, right,
Yeah, she's pretty.
as loose.
No, not even loose.
We're not talking about loose,
no,
man.
forget.
So what you talking about?
She could be the
She's a
one of-
headache. She's annoying.
she's one-
When you say she's annoying, how is she annoying?
She could be one of the prettiest women that you've
Yes.
ever seen. She is, an example, you know, like the whole bad B thing.
Bad attitude.
Some men want a bad B, and some of those women may have bad attitudes, are very high in demand in terms of what they need from that said person. But some men, because they want the status of entertaining of those women and want that almost, he's with that girl.
Yeah, like
I'm still need to understand. Is it the entitlement that she displays that is called bad attitude? What's the bad attitude?
No, bad attitude is she's a horrible person.
When you say horrible, what do you mean?
She's rude, disrespectful to nearly everybody. Everybody is there to.
Has bad encounters of her. Just think she's just
like the type of girl you go to a restaurant with a girl, yeah, and she's being rude to the waitress and she's being rude to the people who she believes are beneath her. No, not that type of person, man.
Yeah, they display a bad attitude.
Pompous.
So this fella,
Yeah.
chooses this particular woman
Yes.
just because he wants the status, the men, to rate him for it.
Yes.
Now, it sounds like the men don't rate her, from what I'm hearing.
No. Some men would rate her. It depends.
No, they rate her physically. They don't rate her as a
They
person.
rate her physically. But if you are someone that doesn't entertain women of a good quality regular,
But
do men fancy toxic women?
of course they
I
do.
don't think so.
What? Physically?
Physically, yes, but they don't want to. The men always say the common thing is men want peace, yeah. But sometimes men will sacrifice the peace for some cheeks.
No, there's two different
Yeah,
things. No,
on
two
a
different
one-off.
things. Is it just the
On a
cheek
Friday.
entering that you're talking about? Is it now I am going to actually claim you?
No, that's what I mean. They'll claim that woman because of her status, and she, as you said, she physically.
These sound like weak men. These don't sound like men who would exist in circles that you guys perpetuate or belong to.
But
That's what I feel.
Yeah, but
I'm
whether
with
they're weak
you.
or not, he's still describing.
but the thing is, these
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
this is not the type of men. On the flip side is what it is that we were talking about when we were saying, would the girls choose or be attracted to a particular type of guy, right? That particular type of guy is a guy that everybody knows.
Yeah, but the thing is, we work on different parallels, men and women. So women will want guys with status, well off, like in good positions. Men, that's not our trade-off. Our trade-off is looks, physical, most of the time, in terms of that's our base. So after, that's how we initially start. As you develop, you realize, okay, that's a good base, but I need more. But if you're if you're a guy that generally...
I still tend to see toxic, bad bees with weak-minded men who have cash. It's never the one that they actually want.
Because
they end up cheating on said guy with the toxic guys.
Because he has what they primarily need, and he is getting what he primarily needs because he...
Again, the type of guy you're mentioning doesn't exist in these circles in which it is that we operate in. They're not sought after. Those toxic women are not sought after. When you say that men actually want peace, more times I understand that from certain guys' mindsets, i.e. some of the people in which it is that you chill with. I want to basically do what I want to do. Don't bother me about it. If you don't bother me about it, we're cool. We can still continue. But if it is that you start being rude or just expecting more of me, expecting what you should be expecting of me, a bit too much. Nah. Yes, you're talking too much.
No, but I don't think that's necessarily what I mean by peace. It just means
Just want those types of men.
Okay.
I understand what peace means to me.
Okay. Cool.
I don't want any crazy woman. Don't be crazy.
I don't negotiate with
I think
terrorists.
you should only really
I don't
demand
negotiate
peace
with terrorists.
in a relationship, really, though.
Ever.
100%.
No matter how fine she
You
is.
should only really be demanding peace in a relationship.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be demanding.
We should only.
Demand
Yeah, yeah,
peace in a
yeah.
relationship.
You can't be with a link and be talking about
Peace?
peace.
Yeah,
Like, that doesn't relate to this situation.
It's risk and
Peace
reward.
only relates to relationships. To me.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You see, in those other scenarios, it's risk and reward. Now, I'm not gonna lie.
Know
Sis.
about that.
How? If me and you are just linking and having sex, I need peace. Shouldn't be. We shouldn't. That shouldn't.
That
even be
can't really
transpiring.
come into the equation. It's risk and reward.
Bro.
Huh?
Bro. When you're in a relationship, you can sacrifice and tolerate a bit more. You're an itty bitty link and you want to give me hassle.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Put your ass out.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, but that's what I said.
That's
risk,
what I'm saying.
That's what I said. Risk and reward. Like in some places, men entertain women with the reward of smashing cheeks, but the risk is to entertain someone that realistically they know mentally they're not here for them, and they're gonna give them headache. But that headache may be less, depending on your situation. But when you're in a relationship, that's when you can say, you know what, peace is paramount here. Outside of that, if you get it, cool. Because that peace, if you get it outside of it and everything else is fine, realistically, that's how you transfer over to a relationship. Because you think, she's cool, there's no drama, everything's running smoothly. It's when you're in those particular situations, you may feel like, this is too much hassle. This woman's a terrorist. I need to get out. That's how it works. Risk and reward.
So you can accept this terrorism before she's your girl.
Some people...
For
No, but the thing is,
chase of cheeks.
that level of terrorism determines whether she will be a woman or not. Because if you entertain a woman and you realize, hold on, wait, it's been a month and all I've received is headache. Yeah, the cheeks is wonderful, but it's not worth it. You're gonna move. You're gonna move on to the next one who kind of, as you said, kind of marries up with your mentality, and then you feel okay. You know what? I'm cool, and then you can negotiate for the peace that you need, what you see as peace. Anything before that is risk and reward. Some people navigate the risk and reward very well. Others don't, because sometimes the cheeks blind them. Like as you said, same. I was talking about women before. Sometimes the signs of the women that you dislike that's going to give you a headache are there way before. But all it is the fact that she's buff.
You got an end goal at hand.
She's buff. You got end goal. You're blinded by her beauty. You smash, and you're here.
Has a girl ever told you?
Brent,
I'm a
sorry.
bit.
I need to stop saying that to be fair.
Oh,
Yeah, it's killing me.
Has a girl ever told you that, like, Jason, I'm a lot? That she'd let you know I am a piece of work. But you, like a fool.
I hate when girls tell you that they're a lot.
Bro, it's...
Go away, man.
Go away, get out of
When you
here.
say a lot, what are you talking about?
I'm a lot
I'm
to
trouble?
handle.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
a
lot
lot
to
to
handle. Trouble.
Or it's not going to be easy.
Can you handle me?
I hate them speeches. I'm
Bro!
good, you know.
Bro, I've hung in a couple times I shouldn't have.
I'll hang in there, but don't tell me you're trouble and that I'm hard to handle and you're gonna have a hard time with me. Don't.
So it sounds like you all have heard this quite a few times.
I've heard it before, man. Like, yeah,
But
yeah.
in what context? What is she talking about?
I could be a bit much.
Just
just
the
bear
way
with
she
me.
is as a person,
Yeah, just bear
her
with me.
personality,
There's a lot. I see a bit. Yeah.
her temperament, her her temper. You know what I mean?
And has it come to fruition? Have you all seen evidence?
I've seen one. Yeah, I've seen one. I was like, I can't even blame you. You told me this was happening. Let's go, baby. You told me you're crazy, and you proved it. I'm a fool. Good night.
Literally. Oh,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is my whole thing of like, remember my theory I told you before about like terrorists. Like there might be points on a list where you think I can deal with that.
This is tolerant.
This is low key terrorism.
Yeah.
You know, she might send me a little like mail bomb or something. Like little.
Men and women are so
A little
different, you know?
asbestos.
A man will never say to a woman, you know what? Yeah, I'm hardworking.
I'm a lot to handle.
I'm not to handle. Like, man, like, why would you lead with that speech?
It's not a good speech.
Some men do that.
Do they?
Yeah. They
Yes,
say, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I'm busy doing this, that, and the next. Just understand that this is how I am. So they
Oh, yeah.
putting it right
Yeah,
on the
this is
table.
Yeah, no, I hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I get you.
I hear that, but when someone says I'm a lot to handle, I'm thinking, am I don't know if I'd sign up to be a bomb disposal man or what, because
That's an automatic turn off.
it's 100% turn off.
And this is why I asked, like, what context? Because I've heard it being said, like,
Yeah.
I'm a lot
And the thing is,
spicy, you know.
9 times out of 10, I already know this. You're just confirming it with me.
Yeah.
I already know your whatever you're saying. I know it already. I can already see it. But you just let me know. It's cool.
Because sometimes it's them excusing their bad behaviors. Like, I can be a bit short with people. No, you're rude. You just don't know how to say that you're rude, and no one wants to tell you
Broski.
you don't have manners.
Yeah.
But because you're fine,
Oh, don't get me started on that, man.
because you're fine, the thing is, people get away with stuff because they're fine. You have no manners, but because you're fine,
Also, men get away with stuff because they're fine too.
yeah, it's the way of the world. It's a currency.
It's called pretty privilege.
It's a currency.
But they wouldn't get away with it with you because you have zero tolerance for that, right?
It is what it is. I don't have I'm not, like, life is short.
True. You mentioned something when he mentioned manners. Is there something you want to speak about, Pastor?
Manners. Do you know what? This could be a subtopic into the icks.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We're gonna get onto that, bro.
The icks. There's a long
You
list.
have a docket.
Yeah,
Hey,
Proper docket.
I don't think we even touched on.
We ain't touched on it. It's 2
I'm
hours
excited.
in.
Yeah,
Let's go to them Instagram icks, because obviously you girls are allowed to be chatting on the net
Yeah.
freely and
So-
tarnishing men and these things.
Oh,
This came out. Things men aren't allowed to do. Ideas by jobless bitter women. That's someone put that in brackets. Run for the bus.
Bro, there's some funnies in here. Disclaimer, there's some
men
funnies in
can't
here.
run for the
But
bus.
y'all fucked up.
They can't hug their boys. Apparently, we can't walk. That's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, we must be in a car
we-
all times.
We can't say hey, as in HEY,
Mhm.
to their friends. We can't exist. Fuck off. Men can't hang out with a group of girls. Eat yogurt.
Bro.
Go for
Wow.
cocktails with the man then.
Oh.
Eat dessert.
Wow.
Comment under Shea Bar. I agree with that one.
Now that one I agree.
Oh, come on. Let's be some funny.
No,
What made you think?
I found you in there.
see me, you
You're
found
sick.
me. Listen, sometimes I just leave one word, garbage, and I'm out. I don't need to write no more.
Skate.
Yeah, that one is, no, that's unfair, man.
Can't laugh too much or too loud.
Oh,
Has to be a calm chuckle with a deep voice. No more than 3 hands.
exactly.
I
That
don't know
only.
about-
That only,
About
bro.
5, 6 there. Can't use an umbrella. Piss off, man. Can't wear a rucksack. Piss off. Can't carry a power bank. Fuck off, man. Cook. Fuck off. Wear glasses. Fuck off. Be a nice guy. Girls born after 1991. Hate nice men.
Okay.
Then we've got another one. Eat biscuits. Tie their
shoelaces.
shoelaces. Be ignored by the waiter/waitress. Do candy, the electric slide dance at an event. We can do that and you can piss off. Drink,
Like candy.
drink strawberry lemonade.
Oh, Lord.
Drive with 2 hands. We don't do that around here. It's 1 hand only. Ma'am. Eat bread given before your meal. What?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know the little bread. Would you like
No,
some
but
bread,
sometimes it's buff though.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
no,
and they're
that's-
warm. When them jars come out and they're warm, bro.
No, basically, that tweet was someone's like, I hate when my friends go out. We go to a Turkish restaurant and they eat the bread too quick. That's the whole point. We go to the Turkish
Yeah.
joint,
Yeah.
the warm bread comes out.
Nah,
Boil
bread
on
thing.
that.
And then here's the one this is the last one, but this is the one I've been seeing recently in the last week. Men dancing and twirling on that 360 thing at events. So the 360 camera.
Listen, this toxic masculinity John is annoying, but that 360 thing, I don't want to
think there's
see
wrong with that.
any human
I
on
don't think
it.
there's
I'll
nothing
be
wrong with
honest.
I'm not gonna lie, I went to get one off for the end of the summer. bro.
Yeah.
Now I gotta rethink that
Bro,
joke.
I've looked at it and I was like, this is fun, but then I'm like,
No,
all
the thing
gang
is,
signs and
the thing
you go
is-
to church. Come on.
I think you have to, because you only, like, I don't know how it works.
Mm.
I don't know how many shots you get to do it. So, you know, if you take a picture.
I think it's been around a couple of times, isn't it?
Yeah,
It goes,
but you know, like if you take a picture, you know, like your angles a little
Yeah.
bit, so you're cool.
Yeah.
But 360, you're just there, like,
just get flagrant with it. Just,
Yeah, but I don't know. To be honest, that list here is really gobbish.
of course it's garbage.
Bro.
But are there any that we agree with a little bit? That's
The
a
Shea
little bit.
Barrel one, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
No, but engaging is different still.
what's that?
You're engaging with the Shea Barrel.
No, the Shea Barrel one, I'm not.
No,
gonna lie.
don't comment on the Shade Bar. Don't comment on the Shade Bar or Shade Room
Yeah.
or what's that one that you like to comment on?
Made you think.
Made you think. You know why? Because the man then runs it.
Yeah.
You can get away with that one. Brent, which of these do you agree with?
Can you do it quicker? So I would say yeah.
Run for the bus.
Keep going.
No, but you got.
Nah, I would only mention when it ends. It's
Okay, run for the bus. Hug the boys. Walk. Say hey. Exist.
And don't go so fast.
Huh? You said fast.
What you want, nigga?
Alright, cool. Sorry. Continue.
Exist. Hang out.
I kind of believe with hey, so I'm a chime in as well. Hey, drop that out, bro.
Hang out with a group of girls. Eat yogurt. Go for cocktails with the man them. Eat dessert.
Drop that out.
Comment Shea Barra. Skate.
Drop that out still.
Can't laugh too much or too loud. Can't use an umbrella. Can't wear a rucksack. Can't
use the umbrella is stupid.
Can't carry a power
Can't
bank.
use a rucksack. It's stupid.
Yeah. Cook. Wear glasses.
Survive.
And they want us
Be
to
a
take
nice
some of
guy.
the pressure off.
Eat biscuits. Tie their shoelaces.
Man can't enjoy a little
Being
tea and
ignored
biscuits.
by the waiter and waitress.
Yes, kind
Do
of.
candy dance.
That you too would be like, nigga, speak up.
yeah.
Assert
I
yourself,
endorse
bro.
that a
How
bit.
many times
Assert
have you
yourself.
been down? You were like, excuse me. Oh, shit. Excuse me.
Can you see me?
You gotta tell the girl, nah,
This happened.
He's
But-
ordering table
but
5 already, bro.
This happened to you in most cases in a restaurant scenario. Doesn't the girl always take the lead though?
Depends on the woman.
This meal was cold. Like you always like, babes, this meal was cold, man.
you know what?
That's
When I take the
Girls always
lead,
take the lead.
when I take the lead, it's because I am enforcing and endorsing bullshit stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to look like no chump when you're out on especially a nice place with a date and you're looking like you're overwhelmed by the menu. So I'm actually like, let's start.
Yeah.
I'll get but really I don't know what I want yet. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
I want to look prepped.
No, I mean, if there's a problem
There's
with
a
your
problem.
meal.
Like, if there's a problem meal, no, depending on the type of woman, they might, excuse me, and you just say, like, yeah, okay.
What I normally do is I normally get up and go. Like rather than sitting there and waiting for eye contact or waiting for someone to see you, I just get up and go.
Yeah, because sometimes they might not even.
Yeah, I just get
They
up.
might not even see you
find
properly,
someone,
or they
yeah,
might not. Like you do that, and he said, "Hey," and they just walk that
Yeah,
way.
it's long. I get up, I go to the front desk or whoever. I like, this is the problem. Wait, sit in your seat doing this, doing the fucking 360 dance in your chair, bro. It's long, bro. You just get up and ask. What did I get up to? Tie your shoelaces, being normal by the waitress. Drink strawberry lemonade. Drive with 2 hands. Eat bread given to you before your meal, and
That one
the
is
360
ridiculous.
camera. That's it.
Was there anything on there about nails?
No. But
Alright, cool.
you think men shouldn't paint their nails?
No, they shouldn't have those long fingernails.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting. That's
Fuck
egregious.
y'all niggas. What y'all talking about?
Oh my
We in this
God.
bitch. You heard me?
Yo,
Wow.
sick, man.
You heard me?
You are
The other one, I'm about to double up. You feel
Oh
me?
my
Zooming on
God.
them Johns.
Sick man.
You're sick. Nah, I don't even like you, bro.
I said I don't even like you.
Listen, women, just for you know, Syd, you know when men grow their baby fingernail, he has 2 long ones.
Yeah.
What are they for?
That's gonna be a clip.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was ever on holiday with you and you're sleeping, I'm cutting them off. And you ain't gonna notice me.
Don't come near
That
me.
one there.
You ain't gonna notice
wrong
me.
with
You ain't gonna notice me. I'm coming next to you. No, I'm coming next to you. I'm gonna lay next to you, nigga. I'm gonna lay next to you with the nail clipper.
Nah,
I'll cut
allow
your shit.
me.
Yo, you're gonna wake up with your pillow, bro.
At least they're clean as fuck. Look at that, bro. Nice.
Sick
Can I
guy,
ask
bro.
why?
Can you answer that? I don't know. It's just like, how long can I actually go? It's one of them
But
ones.
just this.
Man said, I'm doing it for sport.
Sports.
Sport. Listen, how long can I go it for before it falls off? But nigga, cut the shit now. All right. Some guy tweeted, I'll be done with the icks thing.
Yeah.
Ain't anyone got no icks?
For the mandem.
Yeah.
Um,
You know me, I'm not with this flag fallacy.
mandem,
bullshit.
don't double text me, bruv. Wait for me to reply, bruv.
No, girls.
Oh, girl icks.
Yeah.
I don't have big things. But if you're nosy, I'm not on it. It's a big thing for me.
I'm sure I have a bunch if I sat down and really thought.
Well, I really thought, but I don't.
No,
As you said, I don't think
ain't
of
coming.
all these things.
You said lack of critical thinking,
But that's
self-awareness, gone.
that. But I'm more.
Jason
like,
has the proper serious ones, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I have, but I don't think
Like, he
about
don't tolerate foolishness. Like,
Yeah.
everyone having fun. Like, so a lot of that list.
What's your accounting like? You got your budget done this week?
No, everyone on that list. It seems like a lot of things that people are just having fun.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm not looking. If I meet, you're not gonna think, okay, let me stop her having fun. You're your own individual.
Oh, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. I can
That's
get,
a big-
I can get down
Yeah,
with that one. still.
reduce it.
Spitting.
I don't come across women that spit, you know.
I've never-
So I don't know, but most probably. But I haven't seen women don't really go and spit in front of me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. You see them dolly shoes. Yeah, them
Bro,
dolly
that's
shoes.
I've got a few. I don't have many.
But they're not many. I don't really view women like that in general.
Mm,
Who you are, who you are. If I like you, I like you. If
I
don't.
hear that, but there's a few ones. I've wrote down all 27 of them. So
Let's go, baby.
Listen, I don't want to insult any women because this is summer. I've been seeing a lot of engagements.
Yeah.
A lot of soirees, a
Yeah.
lot of weddings.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing women shocking out in convulsions on their wedding day, bro.
Oh,
That shit scares me, bro. Bro, I don't want to see it. I'll be honest. If my wife did that to me down the, we're getting annoyed. The next day, I'm out of there. You can't. Or I'm hugging you, kissing you, bare tackling you because you can't do it.
So hold on. When everyone dances at the end, you don't want it to be shocking out.
Bro, we can bust it down. Me
Yeah.
and my wife are gonna bust it
Together.
down on my wedding day.
Or not
Yeah,
over
or
girls.
slow dance. But no, yeah, the little side step, this and
Yeah.
that. But if you're horizontal, I hate horizontal warriors, man and woman. I hate them.
You know what? You just made me think of one that really I can't take.
Imagine the camera footage comes out later on. It's on the gram and your woman's just by herself to do the solo performance. Just do the
Bro, it's
horizontal,
crazy. Did you see the
shocking
one
out.
this week? The woman, she bucked down, bro. She put her
Yeah.
fucking head back on the towels.
Yeah,
I said,
For
how'd you
me,
do that, bro?
that's not ick for me.
it's not made for me.
It's not ick for me. Like,
Whoa,
It's
you,
not.
you man are stronger man than me.
I
bro.
don't think it's. I want you to enjoy yourself, live life.
she's just dancing.
Enjoy
Yeah, this is
yourself,
life.
but don't let the devil take over.
The one
Because these
thing-
bitches, the devil's taking
the one
over.
thing is a very prominent.
Because
Keep your shoes on.
Because you're
okay, I hear
you're
the
basically
shoes.
saying that women ain't allowed to dance.
Yeah,
Bro, I've got another one. This is
Can I
controversial.
just say,
Women,
the shoes one. At no point should the shoes you leave your house
Yeah.
should be the shoes you come back with unless you've got sandals in the car.
yeah,
Do not walk barefoot on the roads.
that's banned.
You are not a vagabond.
But you know what?
Socks or no socks? So are socks allowed?
Socks, but you can't have your bare foot.
Yeah, but that's
You're not
that's-
barefoot. No.
You're not Wilma. This is not Fred Flintstones. We're not doing that.
Can we all agree we've seen women do this before, but a particular creed of women?
Fuck off, bro.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Huh? Carry on with your list.
When you say creed,
Listen, you ain't gonna get me with the okay.
wait.
Huh?
Wait. You talking about white women?
What's next on your list?
Pourquoi?
Oh boy.
Ooh, I hate. This is the one. Any girl that says to me, "Don't reward fish for swimming," get away from me,
Don't reward fish for swimming.
Bro.
Oh yeah, them kind of, you know, when they've got them typical
Yeah,
Twitter
bro.
sayings and
Bro,
yeah.
I
I
hate
haven't heard that
it.
before in my
But
life.
basically, like they co-parent, and
Yeah.
he said, "I've got my child this afternoon,"
Oh,
and then she types, "We don't reward fish for swimming."
Don't
So-
reward
so don't
birds
reward-
for flying.
don't reward you what you're meant to be doing.
yeah,
basically.
get away
So
from
why
me.
don't you like that?
I just feel like you're just controlled by Twitter, bro.
Do you think men should get credit for things that?
You mean if she uses that term or
Or
she
uses
It's the
phrases.
terms and yeah,
So
it's
just-
the terms.
just
Oh,
the
okay,
term.
don't like
just
it.
the buzzwords.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Twitter
I hate the
phrases.
buzz. I don't
If
like
she's doing
buzzwords.
catchphrase, yeah,
Bro, them
I'm
kids-
not gonna lie to you. The
Okay,
catchphrase one
okay.
is not the one for me.
Bro. iPhone 5Cs, bro. Listen, bro. I've spoke to Jones literally
for the
everything.
iPhone 5C.
It was good, bro.
And then-
She whipped. I said, "What's your number, darling?" She whipped out the phone. I saw the turquoise back. I said, "Yo, Henry, we got to go."
Why?
Bro.
What about the 5C that irritates you?
Immaturity?
It's the color back.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the.
No, I think it's-
you know what it is? You know when you had the BlackBerry jars back there, you had
Yeah.
the 8520.
Yeah.
If you had the money, or if you had a decent sense, you would have the bold. But if you had the curve just to have a BlackBerry,
Yeah.
get
No, I
away
get
from
what you're saying. It's not an ick, but I get it because that phone comes across a little bit like a
Childish.
Bro.
like a kid's phone, isn't it?
It's like the starter pack, bro.
Yeah.
Last one. Girls don't know me still. I went to check a girl. It was a calm, random, just buck up in a car park, just chill. Play some nice lo-fi music, have a nice conversation.
What's
Those,
a lo-fi?
those driving dates, yeah. So it was parked in the bay. And then I parked up and then I went in her. She said, get in her car. So I got in her car. And then, what's it called? I was like, oh, I ain't even actually seen you drive. Let's see you drive, blah, blah, blah. She's like, don't judge me. The bitch put the navigator on and came out the bay, bro. Where'd you learn to... Who taught you how to drive, bro? Parliament. Who indicates to leave a bay into a school car? It's just weird.
Wait, what do you mean you put the navigation on?
Bro, the tick to left. She put her left on
Oh,
to leave.
indicator, you mean?
Yeah, indicator.
Oh, I thought you meant she put the sat nav on to get out of the bay. I'm thinking, what?
Bro, she put her fucking indicator to leave a bay in an empty car park.
Yeah, she's moving
Bro, it's bro, I was like,
Your test ended 3 years ago.
bitch, what you doing? Bro, it was crazy, man. But
That's not it.
Yeah, it's not really it though.
no, that's
That's
no
not
that
it.
one. No, that one is like
That
that's silliness. Like I've heard one of my friends says, bro, we're on a date. If a guy sneezes, can you leave my household? I was dying.
Wow.
what? If a guy sees it,
Yeah. It's like it shouldn't be an ick. It's so dumb,
That's dumb.
but it's like there's something about this that's not. It's not giving grown up vibes. You're out there sneezing, you got tissues, and you're blowing your nose and that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds mad.
This is sneezing.
There's a lot of
What, a
silliness.
man with allergies?
Like, yeah, so man can't have allergies. That's what she's saying. Wait, did
Men not eating yogurt, yeah. I don't agree with it, but I get where they're coming from.
I get, bro, back there, yeah,
You
you
know
could
what,
always,
man, lick the
you
spoon.
could always, bro,
Licking the lid.
bro, do you ever do it with this? Do you ever do it with this?
Men, hold on, wait. Should men lick the lid of the yogurt? Like,
But I'm doing that in private still. Because that's the best bit.
I'm licking the lid,
That's
man.
the best bit though.
Do for me, bruv.
Because that bit got the little, it looked like it's curdled, but it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the best part,
Man
bro.
said, this shit gone off, or?
This thing got-
I'm still gonna lick this shit.
oh man.
Hey, youngest, bro.
Man shouldn't eat yogurt. I see the vision, but I'm not rolling. But I see the
You
vision.
know what? The biscuit one is a rattler.
Biscuit, come on, biscuits.
But
Come
I've
on,
got-
come on, biscuits.
Yeah, I think it's more so.
Oh, you
The
do it.
crumbs.
No, they
Oh, the
take,
crumb.
yeah, to be honest, partly. But they tend to take the whole packet out of their coat or something. And then they open it. You want some?
And they-
What you, the biscuit man? Man rolling with a pack of a twin pack. You know what I'm
That's the biscuit, man. Who's pulling out biscuits for their coat, man? Fucking pack of,
I've seen it,
pack
though.
of fucking
I've seen- man has-
Maryland cookies back in the school days. Maryland cookies back in the
Man
day.
has whipped out Jaffa cake, so you want some? Nigga, the orange shit.
But that was school days. School days, you don't take out anything from your pockets. You
This
might
is
take out a
it.
Snicker bar.
The inside of the blazer.
Yeah.
It
No,
reminds,
the blazer,
them, it
boom.
reminds them of school days. That's why they say no.
Even these days, I might pull out a young Haribo on you, bro.
Yeah, that's what.
A young pack of Haribo. You want some?
Imagine that backpack that they also said you can't have. You had the bickies in there.
Yep. 100%.
That's
Wow.
nuts, you do.
100%.
Oh my days, man.
Oh my god.
But the backpack taking it off and on, again, I could understand.
It depends how you put it on.
It's a bit tight.
Struggling with the arm is hilarious, bro.
Bro.
So more time you just carry it with the, you know, the string bit there.
Yeah.
Just carry it there, bro.
Serious note, the only one, if we go on a date, if I go and see you, and then I drop you back home, and I go about my business, please message me to ensure that I'm home. That one there for me, that's when we was
Is that
talking
an
manners.
ick or that's like something that just pisses you off?
Okay, it's more of that. That one is it can be a counselor. Like
Yeah.
you don't have
Because she
manners.
doesn't care about you.
You don't care, bruv. I'm risking my life on the A46, and you're in bed in your onesie or messaging Jamal, and I'm getting home. Take me 40 minutes to get home or something like that, and you don't even check. The next conversation has to be started by me,
You got to send a good morning message.
bro.
Or hi.
I got home safe, by
How was your day?
You really sent a message? Bloody hell.
No, I didn't.
Man says, I got home safe, by the way. What emoji do you leave?
Smiley face. The
An
upside
upside
down,
down
you know. Bro, nah, that one. Ladies, please
That
have
gripes
manners. Please check in on,
Suppose she
on
just
your
fell
legs.
asleep. Tired as hell.
No, but the morning you must remember. You must.
But you didn't give any chance.
Man say you must.
Send a message, man.
Remember me.
I'll wait till midday. Literally.
Alright.
You petty.
Bro.
This tweet goes, I could legit point out 30 women that look better than my girl on a daily basis.
That's violence.
But that don't mean I'm gonna leave her. Y'all crazy.
Y'all
Yo,
crazy.
nigga, you crazy.
That is a sick.
Why would you even
Negro.
Obviously, he didn't at the girl, so it's cool, but obviously, you're still gonna find other people attractive. But to say you're seeing 30 women a day, is your woman, like your woman must be, I mean, your woman, to see 30 women, that's a lot of women
No, but if
that are better
maybe-
looking than your woman.
Maybe the industry he's
So
in,
your
bro.
woman must not be at a high caliber if you're seeing
No.
30 women a
but
day.
I swear in the other tweet he said, "Nah, she ugly to me." Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
She's ugly to him.
yeah, but I'm not gonna leave her.
Hold on, she's ugly to him.
Yeah, there's a reply to it. Yeah, he wrote back on it.
Yeah, he said.
So that means his girl finds him ugly.
No, he
You
said
mean that she's ugly to him?
yes.
So
So he basically said she's ugly.
So his girl's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
I
that's
love
why he sees 30 women a day that
Yeah.
are better looking than them.
Yeah.
But his justification for staying was because of.
He didn't say any justification. He just says, I'm never gonna leave her.
Okay. So what's the question? Can you date a woman? Could you be with a woman who you deem ugly? And why would you?
That's a no, and I wouldn't.
That's a lot of women. That's a lot of women a day to be
30 a day. What is this? Where is this man going? Because where are you seeing
He
30
must work
women
in
a day?
entertainment, man. Must.
Because where do you see
He'd be
30
a
women
casting
a day?
director.
Central Line. Central Line. No,
Where's taking a long route home? Nah, that's mad. To be honest, that's one I couldn't even agree with. That's violent.
That is violence.
Like, respect your woman. Because it's like, if a woman said, that, people would be up in arms.
no, you
and-
can't do that. You can't do that,
It's like when women say medium ugly men.
bro.
Well,
That leads, my new chapter. But go on.
Oh yeah. This is random. I remember one time, yeah, I was on a date with a girl in the cinema, yeah.
Mm.
And I looked over, she was texting another man, bro.
Severe pain.
But you know what's funny? This girl was a sister of another girl that I'd moved to already.
Okay.
You know what? Let me just give Jason a little. Because Jason probably knows this person.
That would rattle me.
But that's happened. I've been
And
on a date in the car and the phone rings. I look and the name is not feminine. I've said you can answer it. I don't give a fuck. I'll be hurting inside, but I don't give a fuck. Literally.
Oh.
her little sister.
Seen.
I was
Okay.
Listen,
like,
you got good taste.
this is after that, my interest in the date was gone.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I remember her.
You remember, yeah?
Sorry. So y'all date the same.
No, I didn't.
This guy's
I-
such a
No.
deviant.
Nah, I
No,
need
he
to
just knows. He just knows who the person is.
Okay, cool. Because
Jesus.
when he said I remember her,
Yeah.
I wanted to know if y'all can get the same girls.
It was. I
Oh,
the reason why I
Diddy
said
in
that-
future.
the reason why I
Trying to
said
get
that,
into.
I just remember her because she stood out and she was in a circle of ladies that I know.
Did she give you time?
Hmm?
Did she give you time?
I was talking to one of her.
So
people
she's
in her
waiting until it is that you finished with that one to
circle.
basically
No,
come
I
to
was
you.
talking to someone else in her circle. So
Oh, is it?
yeah. So that
Okay.
Oh, so she couldn't give you time, but she would have given you time.
don't know.
Don't fall for the ropey dog. What's it called? The ropey
No,
dog?
no, no, no,
The rope dog. That's
I
it.
don't know.
No, not at all. Just find it fascinating.
I don't know.
The way you deduced that from
Yeah,
him just knowing who the
just knowing
person
who it
was,
was.
It's because of
is fascinating
his
to me.
intonation in his voice. That's why I asked the question.
Oh yeah, because
I wanted to pry, and then he gave me the information. I was like, cool,
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I know. Yeah,
precisely.
Yeah, it's right because my change in tone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, the reason why I said that because I was okay, cool.
Cool.
Right.
But y'all couldn't get the same girls, can't you?
We can get the same girls.
Hmm.
What do you mean by that?
But what's
As in, we can get the same
I'm
caliber
asking
of
a
girls.
very straight question. Can y'all collect
Is
the
this
same
my
babes?
goal?
What do you think? I'll let you be-
I've asked y'all a question, and you're putting it back to me.
Clearly, I'm out of this.
Do you know? Yeah, this guy was voted the best. Was it the first or second place?
first.
This guy was voted in the whole of Luton University. He was voted the best looking man in Luton
I
University.
could see that his hands. Why are you basically trying to qualify why he's able to stand next to you, though?
I'm just telling you who that is.
No, but you see what you've done here.
Oh,
Listeners,
fuck
can you
off.
hear what Yusuff has
but
done?
the thing is,
Like he's the odd one out. Why aren't you the odd one out?
I
no,
didn't say the other one out.
he can't be the odd one
Based
out.
on what?
Nope.
Oh, he can't.
Nope.
He can't.
Jeez, I'm right.
He can't be the odd one out.
So
This is Yusuff.
you realize that there are levels here.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Look. I've
You
been
see the
out.
levels.
Look, okay, this actually this.
Don't let bread suck you in.
No, let me
I'm immune to this shit. I ain't falling for it.
No, what I was gonna say is
Don't fool for this guy.
kind of goes into our next section of our summer recap.
Beautiful.
Of where we went out.
So you went to Luton University and he was voted the what?
The best looking man.
In the university.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, well done.
To be honest, that was a long time ago.
1, 2, 3, 4. Which part of the Luton experience did the 4 come in? As in, was it 3rd or 2nd? Or was it?
What do you mean?
Oh, talking about the relationships.
Yes, yeah.
Pardon?
When you went to uni in Luton, when it is that you were voted the best looking man in the university,
Yes.
was that
Shout out to Locks,
year 1?
second place.
Year who?
Locks. Shout out Locks.
Locks was number 2.
Sorry, did you all go to the same uni?
Yeah, for a year. For 1 year.
Wait.
Chic Lucha now with you? Styles P?
So the university in which it is, you were present in.
No. We're gonna put context.
Please.
Put context. Yusuff was doing his
I was in the masters.
masters.
So-
he wasn't in the.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I was.
He wasn't in the mix.
Yeah, I wasn't in the mix like that. Yeah. I was in the
But
masters.
I knew Yusuff, so it wasn't
Yeah,
How did you know about the rating thing?
I was there.
because he was there.
But you weren't.
He went in the mix.
PDF?
I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yes, he weren't really.
Basically,
Nines thing.
girls used to think that me saying I was doing my masters was like a chat up line. Like no one believed me. I was like, they'll think I was trying. I'm like, no, I'm doing my master's degree.
Was this in ACS? Where did this?
Yeah, was it a PDF? Because I remember
No,
back then there used to be lists and things.
no.
Yeah, they did.
No. It was actual. It was a ceremony. It was like a thing. It's
like a prom and that.
like an event. Like an event. Yeah.
Yeah, but what community?
Oh,
what society?
who put it on?
Yeah, yeah.
It was an
Might be
ACS.
Might be ACS. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. So
Yeah.
cool. So were you a member of the ACS?
No, I was just there.
Or you were just there for the crowning
I was invited.
by who?
Miles
The king?
was
Yeah,
going.
Miles.
So Miles, I went with Miles.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so congratulations.
I don't take that as anything. These
Oh, you
things-
didn't? You
these-
didn't
no.
collect the crown?
No, these things don't mean anything to me.
Because you hate it all the time.
No, not even that. Life is subjective.
So you didn't believe them.
It is what it is. It's you take it for what it
I
is.
love the humility, to be honest.
You don't take it as anything
Yeah.
because someone will see you and think, to you.
Cool. So you've never basically went after the same girl?
No,
Ever?
no, we know of no.
All right, cool. Phew. Original question I was asking is, when is you in university and you were voted the king of Luton? At what stage in the 4 relationships were you given the crown?
I wasn't in a relationship at the time.
What was that?
I literally just broke up with someone.
Yeah.
Which number?
Third.
Two. Okay.
Third.
Okay.
No, second. Sorry, second. 'Cause I said there's only 3, so yeah, second.
So the second to last.
Yeah.
The last one that you just came out of, that's
Sec-
the one that finished you.
Second to last.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. All right, summer of what?
Huh?
Summer of what? Summer
No,
of
I thought we were
remembrance?
just gonna do this the
No,
summer.
well, you could either do a summer recap or we could do your.
On my theory.
Yeah.
I got a new chapter. You know, I know you like this book, bro.
Oh,
Shit.
what you said.
All right, so let's do summer recap first. So
Okay, let's do this on recap.
you're the ambassador, to be fair.
Yeah, you're Mr. Enjoyment.
This
You're-
nigga was out here every weekend, different motive, different movement.
Trust me.
What do you Brent, don't look at me like that.
No, I'm wondering what this, because you mentioned the term, I don't know.
Oh,
what
so
the term
summer
is
wrap up is all the events that he
Yeah.
has frequented
okay.
this summer.
And then what's
and
happened there?
His stat line was the first night was a great performance, and then after that,
What? No, Brent, don't listen. What had happened was I just got my SIA badge. I was securing the
He
premises.
went out early.
and then
The stats dropped.
a few games after that, numbers dwindled where it was a shit
Bro.
show. It was a shit show.
Listen,
It was an absolute
they
shit show.
needed a volunteer to secure the premises. That was me. So I was going around. That was me.
The thing is, mine was quick. Originals,
Yeah.
Matt's barbecue,
Yeah.
Summer of Love.
That
That's
was
it.
same preview.
Yeah, you went to fucking DLTs, fucking ELTs, SMAs,
BLTs.
DLTs.
Listen. Oh yeah,
Was
I've
it
got
an
some.
age difference as to why it is you attended different things?
Well, DLT is a younger crowd, but no,
Okay.
I don't think that's the reason. He's just out here, innit? More so than
Yeah,
than
he's Minister of Enjoyment.
and he came to his first Summer of Love. Shout out Chisel,
okay.
Summer of Love as well.
Yeah, that
It was
was
sick festival still.
best for summer.
You man, I'm vivid bad. Listen.
And you went to what's that one you went to, man?
Huh?
It was in
got 2 weeks.
Oh, branching vibes.
Yeah, bunch of
Right,
vibes.
right.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
out there.
That
He was
the-
out.
No, do you know what it was?
Do you buy tickets each time?
Yeah.
And you go with your brethren?
Yeah. So we've been locked out for a year and a half, innit? So we just good out to get out, drink, see some. You realize that
Do
you
you buy
can't.
tickets each time?
No. Well, it depends on what event.
That's why I asked the question.
Oh no.
It's different when you basically like just go
For free.
as opposed to purchase tickets
Yeah.
to go.
Out of those 3 I mentioned, I only paid for originals. I didn't pay for Matt's barbecue or Summer of Love.
Yeah. But it also called. What was I gonna say? Yes. Now, I need to talk about I'm a piano because it's been heavy on my heart. I need to talk about.
I'm glad you're doing this when Gina's not here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you were Afro Paradise as well.
This year. Shout out Bev. Bev set the pick. Pick a
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Bus man, me and the man them. So we got through, we skirting real slick, 6:15. Us, man. It's about 6, 6:15. We're there. I was under the illusion that this was a regular party. Because obviously the flyer had Major League, your boys there, Keenan and Kel, whatever. Them man were there. I went to DOT the week before. At normal set, normal brunch vibes, normal DJs, plethora of genres. And then Major Leagues, I'm new to Amapiano, it's not really my thing, but and come and do an hour set to end the night. Epic. Bare bucket hats, bare whistles, bare flags, bare Dr. Martens. You know,
Yeah.
so that's why I convinced my boys, come, you might like this thingy. We went there now, so we're in there. As soon as we got in there, bro, Amapiano. Did you man see my story with that man just like
Yeah.
But the event was an Amapiano event though.
That's the thing. I didn't read. I just
Oh.
thought, Sonny, let me get out of the house.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, Neptizzle did like a set for 30 minutes, bro. I'll be very, very honest with you. Me, as a West African boy,
Mm.
when I go to motives, I'm around West Africans, Caribbeans, maybe some people from the Congo.
Mm.
This motive was garbage. First of all, it was 80% man, which already made me nervous. And then there was girls. I saw flags in the air that I didn't even recognize, bro.
Botswana and that.
Bro, there was girls from Uganda.
And we really know he don't like girls who dance.
I don't, bro, it's tough. There was girls from Botswana.
So you don't like girls who dance?
Oh, for real?
No, don't dance like the devil is controlling you. That's what's scary. And a lot of girls with Amapiano, it's a scary genre. I can't, for 4 or 5 hours, how could you, before.
Hold on, wait
I
one
get
second.
to-
So a girl who dances would actually be a turn off for you. Like if you saw a buff thing in the rave,
Dancing.
but
Yeah,
she's just shocking out, you'd be like, nah, that ain't for me.
You behaving like one of them Twitter babes.
Literally, bro, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do
To be
it.
fair, no, I don't agree with you. But
I
if
get
a girl spent a whole night dancing, you approaching her for, I get it. It's the likelihood is less because
Yeah.
you're just over there.
I think you're talking about the type of dancing, right?
No, he's talking about dancing. Just
The
dancing
type
full
of
stop.
dancing.
No. It's Azontos and you know that dance that Gina does? I call it the chicken head duck.
Yeah.
I hate it, bro.
So, but what is it about them dancing like that turns you off?
it's like
Let's get into this.
it's the non-stop.
But does it tell you more about them?
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
nothing. It's just
It's just
like,
dancing and that's
like allow it. Like stand, sit down, do something else. Go get a drink.
So you just wanted to be look pretty.
No, now you're doing that toxicity bag. I'm just saying, don't overdo it. Like, take a break. Because when you start, when I see girls with tissue dabbing over the body, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what you're getting.
So you wouldn't date a girl that you saw in Carnival just going crazy with the wines?
Now, you know me, I'm a wine connoisseur.
Yeah.
So,
Do I hit that John?
With the Chris Brown joke.
The Christmas. So that was a bit better. Even that one kind of makes me a bit nervous with the whole costume thing and
Yeah.
paint. And what was that
Makes you
movie
nervous?
that happened this summer?
uh,
Bare paint.
Oh,
Dreamland.
Dreamland.
Yeah, that one was a bit scary. I don't know. Bro.
So if you had a missus and she said, Sid, I want to participate in the carnival, I want to be on the float and wear the costume, what are you saying?
no, go and enjoy yourself still.
But
Don't show me no videos.
okay, fair enough.
I don't want to see it.
It's just not your bag. It's not your bag. It's not your
It's
bag.
not my bag. I don't know. I'm all for enjoyment, yeah, but just have some control.
You
I
sound
don't like seeing man do it as well.
I'm not gonna lie. You sound like one of the Twitter babes.
So yeah,
Yeah, you sound like the
we've
Twitter
all
babes.
got our thing, man. You don't like girls who question your love for Liverpool, so
I hear that.
bro, I just can't do it, man. I can't.
you know, girls, don't be dancing around Sid, you know. If you want,
Bro, I'll run away.
if you want Sid to pick you,
Yeah.
you better take off
You
your
gotta
dancing
stand still
shoes.
and drink your cocktail. That's it.
Literally.
All right, so what dances are acceptable for you?
Wines, bro.
Just wines
and Africa and to be honest, every dance is fine. Just don't go into overdrive.
You just don't want to see her sweating.
Yeah, dead. I don't want to see man sweating. You know when man literally the white shirt is ruined.
I know that's
It's like what? Like, didn't you stop? You didn't drink the drink that you bought. Like,
Yeah.
what happened, bro?
I heard that.
Nah, man, no overdrive. That's all it is, literally.
I'm trying to put myself into your headspace with this dancing thing.
I don't think you've encountered it. That's what.
I think I have, but I think because I don't know. I just think people just enjoy themselves. The reality is like
I'm a hater. I must be a hater.
no. The thing is, I'm Caribbean, so for me,
Mhm.
people dancing is just what they do.
Yeah, thing, I get what you mean. If I'm in a dance now and I see a buff thing and she's just going ham on the dance floor, I don't think I'll move to her. Not because she's
exactly it,
not
man.
because she's not buff, because she's just busy going ham on the dance floor. I don't know. I'm like, okay, cool. She's doing her thing. I'm not. If she was still, I think her stillness makes her more approachable. If she's out there dancing all night, it's like I'm just gonna leave you to it.
Yeah.
Not because you're not nice, it's because I'm just gonna leave you to it.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just
in your
like-
zone.
Yeah, so I've got nothing against you, but the act of you dancing all night has made me think I'm not gonna go and talk to you because you're just dancing.
Listen, you're a busybody.
Yeah, you're just no. I don't see.
You might hold
You
a nice wine.
see it more negatively than me. I don't see it more negatively.
How,
but it's
how are you
like,
gonna get a wine?
I'm not gonna approach
If she
you
ain't
because
dancing,
you
how
are
you
just
gonna
busy
win?
dancing.
I'm just saying, if she ain't dancing, how are you gonna win? Because she's standing like a statue. How are you gonna get the wine?
So you haven't collected. Have you? When you ask girls to dance, have you ever asked? "Do you wanna
And by dance, I'm talking about what you're talking about Zonta Warrior, Shocking Out. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
little
Oh,
small
okay.
dance. I'm talking about really, really dancing.
yeah.
I mean, backflips and shit.
Do you like it, Brent? When you see it, I see like, no, you're enjoying yourself, but do it over there. I'm not involved. I can't really do it.
Do you attach the way someone dances to their personality? And maybe you're thinking
They're gonna be too much.
because she dances like this means her personality might be a bit OTT. Because I reckon there is a bit of correlation between dancing and what the person might be like. Like you might assume that someone who's in the corner quiet doing a two-step might just be a cool reserved person.
Yeah,
Whereas a person who's in the middle
I
of the
see what
dance
you're
floor
saying,
in
literally.
front of everyone going hamburger might be a very outgoing, loud, bubbly person, which might rub it up the wrong way.
I think
Yes
there's
or
a
no?
correlation.
You see how I
there's a
see it,
correlation.
right?
Correlation still.
When gigs comes on in the club, and
Yeah.
you're with your man, then what
Yeah.
happens?
What song is it? Is it
Proper get into it, right? Proper, right?
One more.
No question, no question about it, right?
Whip It, nigga?
And that's how I see it with women, right? And they tend to have less inhibition to
Yeah.
enjoy themselves than men.
Yeah,
Because for us, it's all ego.
yeah.
thing,
But remember,
right?
before you go on, we're not talking about whining. He's not talking about whining.
Yeah, yeah.
He's talking about specifically the
It's the excessive
because
nature of the dance.
when Twerkulator or all these songs that women start hey and start shaking their bum, I'm sure you're fine with that.
Yeah, but it stops after 15 seconds, bro.
What do you mean?
I
They
understand what
do
you're saying,
and they
that,
stop.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
do and they stop.
It's
It's duration.
yeah,
So is she shaking her bum for the whole night?
yeah.
It's
like there's
just
no
like-
pause. It's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
energy.
I
Yeah.
think
funny.
it's the excessiveness. He
It's the-
feels
that's
like
it. It's literally
too
the
much of a
Yeah.
personality.
Mm.
And sometimes I get even when I hear women say, oh, if a guy's in the middle and he's dancing, he's sweating, I get it. Because I
I don't
get
think I'm
and then
that
routines and
different, you know.
the routine.
I really
the routine
do.
and that. But then I get that from women, unless he's like a dancer, where you like, if you've ever been to a dancer's party, that's what it's like all the time.
Yeah.
People are just, back in the day, I used to go to them, I'm like, literally, that's everyone's doing that.
As you would say, I look at it like ego man,
Oh, yeah.
like your ego woman.
But
Like,
I
Energy,
I
ego,
get
man.
that,
Energy,
but in
yeah.
other places, just be you. Just do what you want to do. As long as like, if you haven't got all the sweat patches and that, then cool. I don't really. I just think people enjoy themselves.
You know what? That might be. You know what ick about like
Certain-
get away from me. It's a sweat.
that's
It's a
all
sweat.
it is.
The sweat,
Get
sweat
away.
thing,
Yeah.
yes, I get.
Mm.
But everything else, enjoy it. And I think maybe you get like in terms of being Caribbean, I'm used to seeing people dance. Like there is like if you go to a Caribbean thing,
A passa even.
not even that. If you go to the whole party or something,
Yeah.
if they don't dance,
Something's gone wrong.
So I'm thinking about moving to a girl who's just bare sweating out the place. Like it's not happening, bro.
Oh, scary.
I'll be honest. I'm not approaching the girl who's been dancing all night who's sweating buckets.
I don't.
Like, patch, forehead is drenched. Reduce.
Yeah, I don't think she would want you to.
Yeah, I
approach
don't
her
think-
either, because
but-
if you're sweating, you wouldn't want a fine girl to come to you because you
I'm
feel
like,
unprepared.
oh shit,
Yeah,
gotta fix up.
Literally.
Wait me.
yeah. But I've seen some very, very beautiful girls dancing, and it looks so sick. It looks so dope. Only
Yeah, it
because,
is.
as you said, I'm Trinidadian, yes, and it's part of our culture, Trinidadians, to express ourselves with
Yeah.
dance, and when there is motion, when there is flipping music,
Yeah,
you need to to show me that you're alive.
Yeah.
So if it's not mad, because I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I get that.
I get it.
I get what you're saying because I'm thinking you're doing a lot.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Like a lot.
I get that.
And there's
but
also
if,
dance. I
If,
don't need
if
that,
you're
man.
not dancing,
I don't need that, bro.
for me, that's like, what's
Yeah.
why
Because sometimes you need a little rhythm
you
to,
know,
it gives approachability. Like,
I'll
you're like,
tell
right,
you a
she's got-
story.
Go on.
Yeah.
It still haunts me to this day.
Yeah.
I've got a brethren. You met my brethren Lenny. If I ring him and I tell him at the time that I danced with this girl, he will start chuckling. There's a lady
Mm.
who was in a dance. I said, you know what? Let me go and have a dance with her. I got over. I made a mistake. She was dancing to House and Garage. I was dancing to Bashment. I looked over. All my friends were laughing. I was looking at them saying, save me. And you know, normally a DJ mixes songs quite quickly.
Mm.
There's a pause. For some reason this night, the DJ went to let the whole song play.
So
I had,
she
I had
was
to
in
just
freak
dance with
mode.
it. And if I see this girl again, that's the first thing I'll think. But the dance was so bad. I said, oh yeah, I'm just gonna come back. And I went to the toilet.
I don't blame you. Bro.
It
But
was,
you went to a silent disco?
no.
So how were you dancing to one music and she was dancing to the
He's
other?
basically saying she hasn't.
Her rhythm was so bad. Like, cause you like want to follow her rhythm.
Yeah.
But I was like, she hasn't.
Dancing's been ruined for me, man. I feel like I can't really get loose anymore in the motives, bro.
That's,
Here's the politics.
yeah. The thing is,
I feel like I can't really whine because too many eyes.
And
It's cameras.
Eyes and
And
cameras.
cameras,
Definitely
yeah.
have altered the dance.
yeah, no, to be honest, I
Yeah.
think it's actually, but we're losing recipes. We're losing recipes.
How do you mean?
Like, there's a video, I'll send it in the group.
Oh.
There's a reference to that. We're losing good things.
Mm.
Like dancing together and dancing
Yeah,
around
because of social media.
is now kind of getting lost. People go to motives to show their drip and stand still.
It's true.
And there isn't the interaction of. And the thing is,
You dare.
I
I'm
under-
talking about your generation.
It's like at Summer of Love. Someone goes to me, oh, I used to saw you get the wine, but you look bare stiff. Yeah, nigga, I was just standing there on purpose because I didn't want to start getting into my bag and everyone's like pulling their cameras out or watching. I thought, let me just chill back and relax.
chill and relax. But we're missing that. So I don't know. Like, I've been to a couple, maybe like even like some of the soca things, and it's a whole different environment. Everybody's dancing.
Yeah,
So you kind of that you say that you feel like you can't do that.
yeah,
You can get to do that there.
yeah.
Or if you go to like if someone's a house, but you feel
Yeah,
that.
when everyone's doing it and that's the vibe of the whole event. then it's fine.
That's the best one. When everybody's there, there's no
But I think we're losing that.
inhibitions. Yeah,
No, we're losing it,
100%.
especially at certain events, like at Dreamland or Carnival. That's why you're there.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different vibe. If you go Summer of Love or not, so let me not use Summer of
Nah,
Love as an
because
example.
some love was
Summer of Love is a vibe. If you go to like even like a DLT,
Mhm.
the ones that I go to, it's less.
everyone wants to stand
It's more standing.
and just talk all the time. I don't want to go to events to talk to people.
It's not even DLT. I love DLT. Shout out to the man them. Whatever motive you go to these days, that's not themed like a carnival or dreamland. It's still more stand aroundish nowadays.
Yeah,
It's
and,
anything.
and everyone just wants to talk.
There's more meet and greets, definitely.
It's a meet and greet with music in the background.
And your little dance with your sections. I don't feel like the dancing is really integrated like that. Or people are they're like protecting it. They're not really enjoying it. Like
Make
it's-
your mind up, nigga.
No, they're not. No, if you're gonna do it and sit down. Yeah, of course. Because nothing slaps for 5 hours straight, and that's where I was lost in Afro Paradise.
But
Do you
about
understand?
piano is a different. It's a different,
It's different
format,
vibe.
man.
It's definitely a different vibe.
I wasn't ready, bro.
It's definitely different. That kind of music is. It reminds me of like even if you go to like an Ibiza, there's people that
Yeah, it's like a pulse. It's a
That-
live
that-
stream.
that's their
you
thing.
Can't just.
as soon as they get
It's
there,
not a 3-minute thing.
yeah. The same as like if you go to like a certain soca events, it's like
Yeah.
as soon as you get in
Do
there,
you know what it is? I've never been to events catered solely to one genre.
oh, okay.
If I go to R&B straight,
You
it
get a
will
mixture
annoy
of
me.
different-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah,
So
to be honest.
I'm used to sets.
yeah, I heard
So
that.
going there, me thinking like it was gonna be the other motive. You're gonna get your R&B to warm up the dance. You're gonna get your hip hop, your UK rap. You're gonna get your bashment and your Afro beats, and then that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I think certain genres might. Like, I'm gonna go to Taser's R&B thing. He's got R&B session. That might be a vibe because
you know, how everyone just will vibe to R&B.
Yeah, and it depends how much like love you've got that for that particular
genre.
as well.
That's it. That's what it comes down to. But I do a shout out to all the guys that did their events over the summer.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
to
out Chiz because Summer of Love was
all the
dope.
events, man.
Shout out Taser because
Faded.
and I heard the R&B. I saw the R&B sessions. Everyone enjoyed them. So yeah, it just depends really. But
Will there ever be a time when you'll stop going to these dances?
100%.
For sure.
What age?
I'm already tapped out, to be fair.
To be honest, I only go to
I
people that I know.
don't really go. I go out occasionally. Obviously, I go to my own events, but
Yeah, if Yusuff, like, it's generally the people that I know. I go to their event, and I won't be going to everyone, but I will just say I'm coming to their big ones. But generally, I just don't go out that often.
yeah. And to be fair, the events I've been to this summer, because it wasn't really a summer, well, more of an older crowd anyway. Like Originals is more of a 30+ crowd.
Yeah.
Matt's Barbecue is kind of late 20s,
Yeah.
30+ crowd. Summer of Love is kind of a mixture, but
Yeah.
obviously that's my boys' event. So
All right.
I mean-
So the reason for you older gentlemen to go to these events,
yeah,
is it to chill with the man them?
yeah.
Is it to possibly find a nice lady to converse with whilst you're there? Maybe take her back, not just physically, but exchange numbers and strike something up. What is it for? For niggas like yourself?
To be honest, I go because it's my friend's event, and I know it's going to be a good event. It's a good vibe.
So why would you stop doing it then?
No, to be honest, I said I'd only go to their events when they're on, but I only go every I won't. I don't feel the need to go consistently. Like some people, like them that have got luck.
Then what's the reason for you going? I
Yeah.
the type that you go to.
Most guys go to events because they want to chill with the man them, they want to talk to women,
Yeah,
they want to vibe with music, they want to have fun. Women is definitely, I don't know if you're asking about women. Women is, of
No,
course.
I'm asking for you,
no,
elder gentleman.
Oh, okay.
I know why he goes.
Yeah, no, even for elder men, okay, elder men who are single, they still want women,
You know
and
what,
they're going to
nigga?
find women
I
there.
said, I know why you go.
Why do I go?
Who you?
Because you.
Yeah, why? Tell me.
I just told you.
It's a thing of the youth, right? As in, whilst it is that we are alive,
No,
let's
but-
go and enjoy
Go
us.
have fun.
No,
Fun,
but-
fun is the main.
fun never stops.
Yes,
Reason.
Why
but you said that at a certain age you would stop going.
I want to say stop, but I wouldn't. But let me rephrase that. I won't be as frequent because I'll have other life responsibilities.
Okay.
But one thing's like what life has taught me, these things generally don't stop. They just mature into different things. Like I went with my friend to an older people dance. And the same things that happen in
Yeah.
our things happen there. Everyone's just older.
Yeah, I've been to older people events before.
And you like if you
When you say all of you,
What is that sound? What is that about?
like
What
when
is
I say older people events, I'm talking
Like,
like
I've stumbled across a Yardie
Revival?
house. I've stumbled across a Yardie house party before, and everyone is in their 40s, bro.
yeah, I even
And this is not me at this age. This is me when I was younger.
and
This is me when I was
even
in my
older,
20s.
and they were the same kind of settings. Is a similar. Like there was one dude, he had like short hairline,
Yeah,
dressed well.
yeah,
I could tell he was that guy back in the day. Come in, say hello,
yeah.
was like giggling and stuff. I was like, this is still the same. There's guys that were dressed really well in their nice suits. I was like, nothing changes.
Same thing. Everyone's older, isn't it?
But you're just older and responsibility. So when you do get to do it, you got OTT
Yeah,
because
It's different settings. Like, for example, my dad and my mum and dad might still go to parties now, but it's just a different type of. It's a Nigerian party,
yeah.
so we may not look at it like, oh, that's a young thing, whatever. It's still a party. They're still having fun. They're still
Yeah,
That's their function.
they're there with their age mates.
Yeah.
and they're going there to meet their brethren.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
Escape. No
Yeah,
matter.
escape
yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there is that stigma around people to when you should stop having fun.
No, you should have fun until you die.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying we understand. that.
Yeah, but
But there's a
people-
lot of people that have that thing of, but I need to stop doing this. So what happens is people sometimes even stop before they've reached their prime.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember.
then they come back out and they're like, oh yeah, I'm
Jace,
too old to rave.
I prematurely retired from raving at 25 years old.
Jesus.
I was like, I'm done with this. I'm bored. I'm too old for this. I'm tired of this. I didn't rave for about 3 years.
Oh, for
I'm not
real?
gonna lie. I missed out on life still.
Yeah, to be honest, I was doing
I had a girl most of that time, but still, I missed out on life still
How do you know you messed up on life?
because I went raving afterwards. And I thought this was fun. Why did I stop? So I'm not saying I missed any particular
thing.
parties that I
But
thought might
now
be.
you're
But I'm
saying
saying,
that you're tired of it.
yeah,
Yeah, because you
False
because-
dawn, maybe?
No, but I'm older now than I was when I retired.
Yeah.
I was
but it
I was
could be
25.
Still a false dawn, no?
Hey, what's on?
false
a false
dawn.
dawn.
False
I don't think it's false dawn,
False
but
dawn.
you've got other goals. Like you see, sometimes you may do these certain things in spurts, but then your goals in your life will determine how often you can do
Yeah.
certain things. So whereas you may the age, okay, you know what, you want to go and do this with whatever, you go and do that. I always feel like people have their second life. You know, like some people have their children early. They raise a child, they miss out
Yeah.
on some of the stuff. Then when they're in their late 40s, they're back doing the same stuff
Yeah.
because their child can do it. They start going on holidays
Yeah.
with their friends. Oh, I don't need to take care of anybody. But there are a lot of people that have the mindset that they should stop doing certain things. And as they do the premature thing,
Yeah.
then they miss out on they're out. You're fortunate in the sense that of some people you know, etc. So
Yeah.
you can bounce back.
Get
and,
back in, yeah.
yeah, but there's people that don't have that. And but where do I meet people now? Who do I meet? I remember speaking to someone at Matt's barbecue. He's like, I don't meet people often. So what do you do? And then she's like, oh, well, I just want to go out for dinner with my girls. And that's it. I said, where do you expect to meet anyone?
That's
Like,
right. Isn't it?
at a restaurant, where do you expect to meet anyone? Yeah, but I'm too old. But you just said you wanted to meet people. So why are you not doing things that interest you? Doesn't mean you have to rave. There's people that do, shout out boy one who does sip and stroke. That there's different
Yeah.
things. But people tend to stop and think, I can only rave when there's other different types of events.
I think people just want to be around their age mates, isn't it? And so when they don't know where to find people of their age,
Yeah.
that's when they're like, I can't go out anymore. Because they don't know where to go to meet people their age.
Mm.
And the events they do know about are a bit younger than them. Innit?
Young, but follow your passions. People don't follow their interests because I think also you're right, it comes to kind of links to your thing of like,
Yeah.
they can't go out and, okay, I like painting. Nobody else likes painting. Some people are not brave enough to say, I found this painting, let me go. Because that's where you might meet your tribe.
And simply, it's how friendly are you?
Yeah.
You can go to these things, and are you gonna literally just sit next to that boy? Or what's happening, bro? My name is. Are you gonna go to that girl and hi, girl? Blah blah blah. They'll go there. They'll attend. Maybe in that thing, you might be a group exercise, and that's the only person you spoke to in the whole event.
Mm.
So people need to actually. Do you want to be active? Do you want to get to know more people, or are you just gonna complain that I'm 38 now and it's just my partner and our child? Do you know what I'm saying? They're not really trying to change it.
Yeah, because sometimes people get into that habit and then they feel like they're missing something. And that necessarily doesn't mean they miss raving, but they miss doing something outside of their responsibilities. And they've like your partner can be your person, but they can't always be your level of entertainment all the time. And that's where some people go wrong. Men and women do the same thing.
No, you're right. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's get on to your newest chapter.
Now this one is very, very difficult, and I need you men to really understand what I'm saying. This one is called the unfulfilling prophecy. Okay, man. This one, I've written it down because I don't want to stumble on words. So this is the blurb. Unfulfilling prophecy. The awareness that you may not fulfill your partner in the category or categories that you deem most important. The disparity between how you wish to be valued and how they value and their valuation of you. Does being compensated in other areas create fulfillment, or does it still breed insecurity? This study can often be referred to as the purgatory between perfection and settling. The idea of being an overall, but not an end-all, is being chosen enough. What do you think?
That's interesting.
Brent.
I need you to break that down for me,
All right, cool.
because I think I got stuck on the first part where I thought you were saying that what she expected wasn't being delivered.
So
So you said,
basically, right, if you want your partner to adore you or think a certain way about you in a particular aspect, but it's not important to them like that. That might not be the main profound reason why they are with you. Is that something you would rather not know, or is that something that would lead to insecurity?
Again, this is where I get confused.
Right.
So you say, if you want a particular type of love from your partner,
On appreciation, right?
on appreciation,
Mhm.
right? Some sort of adoration for whatever you value, whatever.
Mhm.
And they don't rate that particular thing. So they don't give it to you.
Yeah.
No, it's not that they don't give it to you. So this is a plain example, right? You want your partner to think you're the most sexiest person in the world. But he doesn't care whether you're that sexy. To him, you are beautiful and pretty. He doesn't really care for sexiness like that. So you feel like there's a bit of a void or there's something unfulfilled because perhaps he doesn't look at you like, I want to ravish you like that. But he also thinks he thinks you're a great mother. He thinks you're a great communicator. He thinks you're a loving person. All of these things that are compensating to why he's with you overall. But for that one category, you're still unhappy or insecure.
Yeah. So again, this is the whole love language crap, right? You need a particular thing because you rate a particular thing. And he thinks you're beautiful, but he doesn't think you're mad insatiable. So he doesn't give you that ravaging attention that you desire. Does it now become an insecurity with you? And then you start to resent him? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Or do you understand that you may not possibly be everything
To your partner.
But that doesn't mean that then they are just being content or settling with you. That just means that what they value or appreciate from you is not tying up to what you might want it to be.
I think with that, a lot of people don't actually. Humans are complicated but simple at the same time. So they may say they understand that, okay, you value me for this, blah, blah, blah. But their actual desire to feel a particular way from that person that they're with may lead to the resentment, may lead to some sort of resentment. And that resentment only wavers depending on if all the other aspects are filled. Where if all the what I mean by that is like the relationship could be fine. So they're kind of okay with it, even though inside it might thing. But if all the other parts of the relationship start to not be consistent, that resentment now will probably go up. Because you're not doing the things that, or either one's not doing the things that kept them there generally, so to speak, content. Then if that said person meets someone that sees them in that the way they want to be desired, it all comes down to or fulfills what they need, because it might not be about being desired. It depends on that person. It will depend on that person's morals and the situation, whether they entertain that.
Yeah.
As humans, that's what I think.
So are you emotionally responsible for having to assure your partner that you still love them regardless if they don't feel loved in that area?
Like things about like when you meet your partner, you learn them. Whether you realize it or not, you learn them. So there's this weird thing that sometimes you see on the a man should just know. No, we're not.
Are we mind readers, bitch?
We're not Professor X. We're not
Excuse my
mutants. This is not how life
Literally,
works.
yeah.
In reality, you need to teach people how to treat you and vice versa. So this way it comes down to that person learning you. And okay, you know what? This doesn't like, say, example, your lady who likes gifts. You're not really big on gifts, but you understand this is what I need to do to make her happy. So I'm going to learn, like at first my gifts might be bad. Then I'm going to learn to get better gifts. And that would fulfill her need.
100%.
Yeah.
But if she's the type to say, after she's actually seen him making an effort, to learn her. If she says you're only doing this because you feel as though it's what I need, it's forced. It's not what you actually want to do.
Yeah.
Then I get that then. But in life, just say you're not equally yoked, but I'm trying to, bridge the gap. So me trying to appease you in a way I know you want to be appeased is me not being natural. I get it, but it's still me trying to meet you halfway.
100%.
So
but
then-
can you now understand how that might not be received with thanks and love?
Yeah,
because
I understand, but-
you don't really want to do it.
No,
You're just doing it because I said that I need this.
Yeah, but isn't that still a positive?
It's
you're
a
actually,
catch-22.
Like, you're actually trying.
100%.
Like, you don't want to do it, but you're trying.
And
I appreciate that, babe.
This is why I said it depends on the screw
yeah.
that's is it loose or not.
And it depends on how big that person needs that.
Because then there's no point in complaining about anything then.
Yeah.
Because if you complain about something that you don't get, then if he does it, you're only doing it because I told you, because I complained. Then why are you telling me? Then why even bring it up?
And then that's when the comment that we hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should just know it.
Yeah.
Use your intuition. You should
Yeah.
just know. No.
I don't know. Because
No.
this is not the movies. I don't know. But I'm willing to learn.
Yeah. But I don't want to have to teach you.
No, you need to teach me.
But what if the certain thing is not teachable? It's just a feeling. So
Then
I don't know if you watch Love Island, right?
Yeah.
You see fucking Liberty and Jack.
Because
Jake.
that's her own insecurity.
Exactly. So some people can understand that, you know what, I might be lackluster here to him, or I might be this, but I'm comfortable with knowing that I still fulfill him enough. Because this idea that I don't know, I need to score 80% in every category is unrealistic. So if he's telling you that you're, as he used to say, you're my girlfriend.
Nah, but to be
because
fair,
her problem was, even though that ended a bit differently, but her problem was, when you first met me, you said to the boys, you didn't want to rip my clothes off. You didn't find me that sexy. But he's like, yeah, but you're a smashing girl. You're funny. I love you. You're great. You're all of these other 9 qualities. But this one thing that you think is more important, some girls might even think it's objectifying, but that's a whole other story. You're kind of in your head forever thinking that this is a shit relationship, when he's trying to tell you that it doesn't. So what if I don't think I don't think
Want to rip your clothes off?
exactly.
yeah.
So
But-
it's like, how do you process it as a person?
But that with them two, that's particular situation, it's her need was greater than his ability.
To give.
His ability. He communicated at a year 6 level. Like he was every time she had a point of insecurity, he just said, "But you're my girlfriend." And realistically, at basic level of being a boyfriend, you understand that can't.
Yeah.
If the same conversation happens too consistent, you didn't deal with the first conversation well enough. So in that scenario, that's a bit.
What was he trying to achieve by saying I'm just your boyfriend?
Because that's why I said is being chosen enough. The fact that he's here.
No, it's not
Oh,
enough.
are you basically
not
saying, I'm here, which means...
Yeah, it's not enough. You should have used that moment to basically like ply her with
Yeah,
a whole set of, yeah.
But he was literally just saying, "You're my girlfriend." That's almost like, I've chosen you. That's it. I've chosen you.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone else. But we understand that as the men that we are, that is. If my friend come and told me that,
Yeah.
the big man, you're doing not even basic.
I'm your boyfriend, What's he talking
That
about?
you need to do better.
Yeah, so is a problem, because he did say, I love you for this,
Yeah.
this and this, but he doesn't think she's fucking Laurie Harvey.
Yeah.
But it's not that
Yeah,
important to
yeah.
him.
He don't have to think that, but she wants
Wants
him
him
to
to think
look at
that.
her
So-
that way, innit?
So is this the context here?
This is
the-
part. No,
That's
this is part.
naughty. Yeah,
The
that's naughty.
unfulfilling
Yeah,
prophecy.
Yeah.
that's naughty. He should have basically,
Filled in the gaps.
yeah.
But to be honest,
So is the person who doesn't appreciate that category, is their job.
No, are you saying he doesn't appreciate that category? Because
Yeah,
it sounds as though this scenario is framed within a game that is Love Island.
Mm.
And everybody knows how Love Island works.
Mm.
So if he is saying, look, I love this, and the physical attraction isn't as insatiable as she needs it to be, then you just playing a game then.
Mm.
You're just
No, okay.
looking to
if you
basically...
if you remove the game
Take
aspect-
this out of Love Island then.
yeah,
in real life.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
I just use that because I know that Jason probably seen that episode. Yeah.
So if that's the case, then
So say for example, you and let's flip the genders, and you and your missus, to her, you're a lovely man, a lovely father,
Yeah.
great, everything you represent,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
But she'd be like, the
It's
sex is good.
just security, but not the source.
No, you've got all of that, but let's just say the sex is good.
Yeah.
It's not mind blowing. It's not amazing. But in your head, you're like, rah, man, I want to be Mr. Marcus.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna be like, babe, why don't you like why? But she's like, I don't need my black back blown out. I love the man that is you in all of your
other
in
qualities.
the package.
Yeah.
But not that one category.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Can't run.
Can't run.
So what
you're
you
in a
saying,
place of
Cameron?
insecurity.
What are you saying, Cameron? Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you're insecure about this particular thing that you're not getting, and you would go outside to basically get this woman saying, "Oh my god."
What's wrong with this guy, bro?
No, but is this what you're saying? Is this the
Brent.
no? Is this what you're saying,
Brent.
Kojo? Am I getting it wrong?
Brent.
I want to know if
Stop
I want to know if
renting.
I'm getting it wrong.
Stop renting. Don't make up a whole story of what you think someone else
All right,
is saying.
sorry. Let's
just relax,
let's rewind.
man.
When you
Jesus
said
Christ.
you're gone, what did you mean?
Did I say I'm gone?
That can't run. you
Yeah,
said.
I
that
said I
can't
can't
run.
run. If you want good answers out of me, just don't do that. Don't,
No.
No, I know. I know you're just being you, Brent, and we love you for it. But please, just stop doing that, bro. It's really irritating. Anyway, so what I was saying was,
Yeah.
I would want my woman to like, I want to be everything to her sexually, innit? So I wouldn't want her to think, sex is right, sex is whatever,
okay.
whatever. Yeah,
I think
I
people- a lot
want
of
the
people-
sex to be mind blowing. I don't want her to look at me and think the sex with Yusuff
This
is
is
alright.
this is why I said it, because what he's
No, but I
saying is
know,
that
but
it could
no, but
literally
then
be
you
mind blowing.
Made up a whole story.
No. It
Relax.
could literally be mind blowing
Yeah.
to her, but she can't measure it because
No,
her
but
brain
that
doesn't.
isn't what he's saying about the Jack and thingy thing. What I got from that is he doesn't. You said initially that when he sees her, he doesn't want to rip her clothes off because he doesn't find her that he finds her attractive, but not to the point where when I see her, I just want to ravish her.
Mm.
She wants him to look at her like that. Like when I want my boyfriend to see me, I want him to want to rip my clothes off. But that's not the way he sees her.
Oh,
So like you say,
cool.
Mhm.
So that means that I got it wrong. So the wife saying it's okay is that she actually wants mad sex. It's not that she basically doesn't rate it, as the example you gave in the first place.
It's a nice to have.
No, it's that she doesn't rate sex like that. The example you gave in the
Okay, I
first
see what
place
you're saying.
yeah, that's how I made the
Yeah,
parallel.
Yeah.
Because you're saying that he could be doing exactly what it is another girl would say, oh my goodness, but she doesn't rate sex like that. So she doesn't say, oh, it's amazing.
I don't think that's what he's saying.
But he initially started
think-
with this.
Yeah, that's what he is saying.
I
Though.
know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were saying that he's not giving her the mind-blowing sex.
No.
You're saying she doesn't really rate sex like that anyway.
Yeah, it's not in her in
Okay,
her,
okay,
thing.
okay.
So, but even though you've expressed like, babe, you don't even. She's like, yeah, but you pick up the kids and you pay the bills. That's all. That's okay for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
That makes.
Yeah, but you could not have a high sex drive and still appreciate good sex, though. And still know
no.
that.
But the thing is, she doesn't see the importance of even telling you that it's good sex.
But she don't have to. Okay, that's fine. But can you as a person, as a human being, can you see that it's good?
Yeah, but you don't. She doesn't give you anything from it.
In his scenario,
What do you mean? As in
This
she's
scenario-
silent.
No, she's not silent.
in his original scenario,
No words, no moans. God,
That's what I'm saying. So
golly.
if she's not telling you it was great, but is she at least showing you during the sex that you're doing a good job, or is it that?
again, it's
So that is all of that. Like the guy, he should be saying some nice words to kind of get him over. It's like, yeah, good job, babe. But she, like, sex is not that important to her. So say like my man Sigmund Freud. That guy, is it? Yeah, that's the one. The Madonna whore thing.
to clarify what that means.
So the Madonna whore complex is the idea that the Madonna, which is the woman that represents purity and almost mother-like tendencies, is the one that you naturally. You want your wife to be a representation of purity
Yeah.
more often than the contrary, which is the
Yeah.
whore, right? So you're the girl that you're with, or your wife wants you kind of best of both worlds. She wants you to see as pure and I'm classy, what do you say, freaking and shit and all of that.
Mm.
But for you just have a depiction of you want your wife to be this pure and that's and the third. So there's a bit of a disconnect there. But that is not a reason why, that's not a deterrent for you anyway. you don't need her to be sexy. You appreciate all the other aspects of her, but she wants you to view me as a whore as well. So is that enough to for the woman to feel insecure about?
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
100%. Because if she's like, the thing is with insecurity, if it's never dealt with, it just grows bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I saw that too.
Was that a bee or something?
I need to kill this
Mosquito. Unfortunately, in life, when we couple up with people, depending where we meet them and what their experiences are, you might be that person where the ticking time bomb of their insecurity has got to a certain point. So when you meet them, you then may have
last straw,
you might be the last straw. You might be the savior or the person that, like, because example, we always have this thing of what do people bring in, whatever. But in reality, in some cases, the person you meet may teach you more about yourself than you've ever learned in your life. They may teach you how to love. Because you might not be a person that can love. Like we say it can love, that hasn't been taught how to love. They don't experience it. You might be a person that's a bad communicator. You meet your partner, they're a really good communicator. They help you bridge those gaps. Of you might be like, oh, I've never been able to communicate to my family. And I want to say, you've come in, your partner comes in, they help you express yourself. All of a sudden, they help that insecurity you had. But unfortunately, we as humans, we don't always marry up. So what we see of somebody is not always what they want us to see, if that makes sense. So when they say equally yoked, it goes down to the sub layers of a relationship, of who the person is, and do you see them for who they really are, not just the outer shell. Like, you could find someone attractive, but realistically, as humans, you want your person to see you outside of your shell. And not often than not, we get to that part. And that may be due to the fact that we can't communicate what our insecurity is. It may be the point the person that you're actually interacting with doesn't understand how important this is to the makeup of who you are. Because that insecurity could have been from young. Like, someone there might be a pretty woman. She's got mad talents, but everybody's just seen her as pretty. So when she engages with guys, she just thinks, he only likes me because my bum or whatever, I'm attractive. So she doesn't get to unravel that part of her that needs to be filled to be seen. Everyone wants to be seen. That's what I'm essentially trying to say. But unfortunately, it just depends on your match. So it also goes to the point of things like, I always say to people that, I say to my friends as well, like, when you meet people, yes, you want to be attracted to them. But even after first initial attraction, forget about the attraction. It put in a separate box. Then actually start to see who they are as a person. Are they reliable? Do they have good characteristics?
Precisely.
And if you do kind of match up, then you can, like, and things work out, you can bring back the sexy box or whatever you want to, then you're cool. But it's about kind of putting things in different.
But do you need to balance out every aspect for something successful?
No, I don't think you can't accommodate for every person's needs, because that's what you have friendships for. So, like, your friends may be able to give you some of the things that your partner can't give you. But sometimes people look at that one person and expect them to be a superhero. And that person is literally living their own story. Imagine we're all like characters in Marvel. I'm discovering my powers. I then now meet you and, okay, like, we're cool. You get along and did you realize you can fly? I'll show you can fly, but I'm still figuring out my capabilities. Am I vulnerable to kryptonite? Like, certain things that we don't even take in consideration when we're actually meeting with someone. All we're looking at is, do they fit the role of my story or my movie that I want to live?
Yeah, because most people don't care about what the other person's going through. They just want that person to meet their needs.
Yeah, 100%.
And they negate the fact that this person, just like you, is still trying to learn and find themselves. It's like, okay, this person ticked this box. No, okay, cool.
And that's where we get, he should know. You're a man. Why don't you know?
Selfish being. Yeah.
That why don't you know?
And a lot of times, I think we're not willing to be patient and wait for that person to get to where they need to be able to provide us with what we need. We want it now.
Yeah, because then that's where it comes out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna jump and find somebody else.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for some people, if you are attractive, you feel like, well, there's
plenty around.
There's plenty for me. I'm gonna go out and fish.
Yeah.
And then what happens is that you may miss out on the opportunity. That's why people sometimes spin the block, come back.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it's timing, you know. Well, a lot of times it's timing.
100%.
You may meet the right person, but they're not the right person for you right now.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I always believe that you shouldn't talk bad on exes.
It depends what they've done.
No, it depends on what you've done, but I'm saying
because no matter how old you are, right is right and wrong.
No. I get that, but there's certain things you shouldn't be too quick to speak on your ex.
Yeah, certain things.
Because you don't know. You could spin the block and now everyone's looking at you like, Ralph, what you said this person.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember this one particular ex. Yeah, I had to tell a certain man them. I was like, yo, anything I ever set up with this girl, just forget about it. Yeah.
It'd be hurt.
I told her
I was hurt.
I said, forget. No, it's not even about me being hurt. It's about discussing. So basically, after this girl, I had a rule not to tell anyone anything bad because it was the same thing about spinning the block. Okay, cool. I've rubbished this girl, rightfully so, to be honest with you, to certain people, and now they think ill of her. But now I want to get back with her. So I have to tell them, yo, by the way, everything I said about her in the past, it will happen, but you just forget about it because me and her are trying to reconcile it. So from that day on, I thought, you know what, I'm not telling anyone anything anymore. Yeah. Because in case I do spin the block, I don't have to now keep telling people, you know what, give her a second chance. Just keep it all in house. Is what I'm just trying to say.
Keep it all in house, but just like use some decorum because at the end of the day, if you spin the block, you just want to come back and everything. It's cool.
Yeah.
You want to have to be doing like put your head low.
Yeah. Wait. I swear he told me that she does.
Yeah. You're linking the woman that you want on the low because he told everyone that.
Yeah. The worst is I remember I found out that a girl had cheated on the guy that I know, innit? And then he didn't break up with her. And like he stayed with her, innit? So then I was looking at the relationship. I'm looking at it with weird eyes now. I'm looking at like, this guy's mad. But no one was meant to find out. Yeah. But someone told me, innit?
Yeah.
So it's like, now I'm looking at the relationship. I'm looking at him mad because his girl cheated on him and it was a messy one as well. And then I was like, Rob, my man stayed. You're not. Nah, impossible.
But at this moment, he's still unaware though.
What's that?
He's unaware that I knew. That he got cheated on.
No, he knew.
Oh, he just didn't know that it got out.
Yeah, no, he knew. He knew. And then I was looking at him like,
I moved to Scarborough.
If obviously it would be different if he knew that I knew, and then. But to be fair, some people don't care though.
Yeah,
what other people think they'll do what they'll do them regardless.
Do what you feel.
That's what they say. Men stay if it
but
stays in the house.
It's people who are in close proximity with you. So let's just say I find out that she cheats on him, and then I'm around her. I might have some disdain towards her now because I'm thinking, why is he with this fucking chick, bro? She cheated on him. So now my energy to her is a bit weird now, isn't it? That's why sometimes you got to keep shit in-house to avoid others looking and speaking and acting towards your partner in a certain way.
Yeah, because people be watching you. One thing I've realized in this life.
Yeah.
People be watching you. If you ever realize people watching you, watch your business.
Yeah.
You might break up with someone. New friend request. Hey.
Bro, listen, girls are fucking FBI agents, bro. That's one. And people are fucking nosy, bro.
Man.
Bro, you still got one for you, yeah? Name one of your close friends.
Yeah.
Or everybody think of one of their close friends.
Yeah.
That they knew before Gina.
Right.
Okay, cool. Let's say you set that close friend up with Gina.
Yeah.
And that friend Malcolm, whatever his name is cheating. Who's your loyalty to?
My loyalty.
Or is it shut my mouth? This none of my business.
Nah,
none of my business.
To be honest, you know what I'll do?
Mm-hmm.
If I find out, I'll talk to him.
My loyalty would be, so I've known him for longer, right?
Yeah. He's your boy. You met Gina through how you met Gina.
I know, but Gina is still Gina, isn't it?
Gina is.
And sometimes length doesn't define the relationship. I'm trying to say. So Gina, even though I've known Gina for quite long, but I've known her for longer than some people. but she's still like my day one or whatever. So she's still high up there. So it's hard, you know. I'll speak to him for sure.
Yeah.
Big man, I'm not gonna lie. What you're doing is egregious. You need to stop, or you know what I mean.
This skullduggery.
I'm telling.
This skullduggery.
Tattletale.
So
I don't know. Honestly, the answer to your question is I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very sticky for me. I'll be honest.
I don't. To be honest, I'm gonna speak to the guy. I know that for one thing. I do.
Yeah, I'm
know,
speaking to the guy for
I
sure.
speak to the guy. I'm like,
They're giving
But
him
the
warnings.
thing is, if you're using Gina as a particular example, because I'm that close to Gina, people will keep the fuck away from me.
Mm.
Like they'll ensure that you don't find out what I'm doing because now he's gonna be in a fucked up
His ass
situation.
running away.
Huh?
Why are you creating next scenario to escape?
No, the thing is-
No, I'm not escaping.
Yeah.
I'm not escaping giving the
But
answer.
people
My
will
answer
do
is
that.
I don't know. What I'm saying is, if they know that you're close to the person, they're gonna make sure you don't find
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Like, you're as good as her in terms of people that can't know about this.
yeah. No,
So he's dating you too.
Basically, it's you. You can't know.
no, it's true though because,
Yeah.
but when we hear fuckery,
Yeah.
people keep it away from the people that
Are close.
Kinda
are close
them
and
all
that hold on. Like I know example of one of my friends that did fuckery. Not even like he had a girlfriend,
Yeah.
but he did a mess up with two sets
Yeah.
of girls that were cool.
Yeah.
This guy avoided me for a month.
Yeah.
I said, "Yo, where you been? This is there. Like, you know, I need to talk to you about what God."
That's what I'm saying.
And he just avoided me.
Like, for example, G's ex-partner, yeah, whatever. I'm sure if he was doing anything that he wouldn't want me to see, because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What about you, Brent? This nigga up there that I believe is one of your day ones and the affinity
Oh.
you have for Gina.
Emmanuel. Or Iman.
Oh, and you saw him stepping out of Gina. How difficult is that for you first?
yeah. So it doesn't matter about Gina or anybody else. The fact that he is basically cheating, that's the code that we have that he has broken.
Mm.
Hold on, you have a code amongst each other not to cheat, as you spoke about.
Or not to put each
100%.
other
This is
in.
it's yes and no. We haven't talked about
Okay,
it.
okay.
but
I
it's
thought you had a meeting like, no cheating on free. 1, 2, 3.
No, but I get what you mean though. In terms of like, I think in certain scenarios here, with men in general, like if you bring your woman and say, "This is my girlfriend,"
Yeah.
and you've kind of brought in the circle, she's at the events. You can't then show me
Yeah.
you're doing skullduggery.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because I'm
I'm
looking
not
at you
gonna lie.
like,
Man, them. If I
you're
know
thinking-
if you've introduced me to your girl, don't show
Don't
me
put
that
me in
don't show me you're
precarious
cheating. Huh?
situations.
Hey, what's up? What's up? I can't see nothing. Ray Charles.
Hey, Keisha.
yeah, don't put me in a
don't
position.
put me in an awkward
No,
position.
don't put her in either. Don't
Don't-
cheat. But I'm
don't
saying
cheat.
if you're
Don't
gonna
put-
cheat, don't tell me you're cheating.
Yeah, but
No,
even
but that's not
before,
the only way you find out. Though.
I know, but
But I'm saying I don't want to be part of the.
Don't want to be in a bubble.
No, I don't want to be part.
because now I got to see you and pretend I don't know he's fucking another chick. Like, come on, man, it's awkward.
You're using me as an
That's
alibi.
the
I
goal,
don't want that.
Oh, how many times have you been using that alibi?
Many times.
I don't think I have. Still.
Many times.
Well, probably. But
Probably
I can't
that,
remember. I can't
yeah,
remember.
there's certain things that they're none of my business
Yeah.
because if I don't know her,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're
No,
doing.
we
They
using
could have
Gina
an
as
open
Gina
relationship.
as an example.
They can have an open relationship.
To him and Gina.
Yeah, but if Gina is involved, this particular scenario,
Yeah.
100%. I'm not telling him to stop. I'm not telling him to stop at all
Why?
because stopping suggests I won't tell her if you stop.
Oh, so you say
You've already
nigga,
done it.
Tell me what you're doing. I'm gonna tell her.
But nigga, go and
I'll
broach
go-
this with her.
Go and confess.
Because if you don't, my friend, I am literally telling her.
Oh, you sick bitch.
I don't
you
care.
What the fuck's wrong with
Keep it coming. Keep it
You
coming.
Nah,
I told
I'm
you.
joking.
I
I'm
told you
playing.
already that
I'm
do
messing.
not come to me with this. Don't. If I don't find out, I don't find out.
If you
But
do
now
find out
I
from
know.
Okay,
elsewhere.
hear me out. I got a story.
I'm not involved.
No,
I got a
the
story. I got a story. Tell me if I'm gone. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong on this. I'm not gonna use no names. Tell me if I'm wrong on this. So
Oh shit.
I might have said this before on the pod anyway. Someone saw me and a particular person exchanging words on Twitter, just having a conversation. So he was like, "Oh, so Yusuff knows my man. Cool." This person then calls me on the spot. To be like, "Oh, yo, you know,
Week thing, you know?
you know, so you're chatting to on Twitter, like, you know, I used to fuck his wife." I said, "What?"
Pardon?
I said,
Run that back.
Can we get a rewind?
So person A
Yeah.
saw me talking to someone on Twitter. Yeah. So he used to know my man. Okay, cool. There's a
Oh, so the person is a boy. Okay.
yeah.
So he sees you talking.
These are
to
all
another
guys.
boy.
A guy
Okay,
sees me and another guy having a conversation on Twitter, so he knows that I know him.
Okay,
So now
okay,
he
you know.
calls my phone to tell me, yo, you know such and such and such. I used to sleep with his missus.
While they were together, I'm assuming.
Why they're together?
I didn't.
My first thought, why
Did-
are you volunteering
Is
this
this
information?
the-
That's the
you know,
first thing.
I-
You've called me to just tell me. Oh,
we,
boom,
we need to make
boom, boom.
an announcement.
Cool. So then
No bitch.
So then me and this guy, yeah, let me just give you the context. He's not my best friend. He's not in my circle, but he's someone that I know, someone that I've known for years. So like I would call him my friend for sure. And I'm not trying to justify anything, but I'm just trying to give you context to
Person
who he is.
A or person who you're talking to on
The
Twitter?
one he was
No, the
talking
person
to on Twitter.
person took on Twitter. So then, but I knew his character in it, and I thought, if I tell him this year, then this nigga is dead, bro. Like when I say he's dead, I don't mean figuratively speaking he's dead. I mean he's actually going to die. So I'm like, fuck.
But he's gonna kill the mistress.
Yeah.
Boy. Okay.
So I'm like, this is very like
Oh, he's still with a woman?
chatty patty, yeah, very chatty patty of me. Oh, yo, so and so said this. So I called another boy that I knew. So I called my boy who knows him as well. I was like, yo, Thingy just told me this, you know. He was like,
So you became the nigga that you despise.
Yes. I became the nigga that called me. I called him. Like, yo, because I needed to know whether or not I should tell him.
I said, pass the parcel.
Basically.
Literally.
But I didn't do it trying to pass the buck. I just do it because I needed advice. Like, should I tell this nigga
You
what
got
I
a
was
mama,
told?
nigga. Fuck you
He
talking
said,
about?
hell no, don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
Like,
Don't
you can't
tell him,
you
don't
can't
tell him.
that kind of.
And after this podcast is done, I'm going to tell y'all who the fuck I'm talking about.
nah, you think you
That's
can't
the shit
tell
I
anyone.
like. I need the real skin information.
Yeah. 'Cause y'all know the nigga who called me.
Okay, but
Y'all
all
know
I-
the nigga who called me. But yeah.
Oh,
all I'm
shit.
going.
So hold on. So
That's the Rona.
what? So was I wrong or right for not telling him?
I don't think it has anything to do with
It's
you.
nothing.
You're not
it's
close to
it's
the guy.
It's not your.
You know what? I'm not close to him, but I'm close enough
Yeah.
in my eyes. But I didn't tell him anyway.
So you feel bad, kind of.
You feel a bit like.
I feel a bit.
I don't think
yeah.
you're close enough because if you were close enough,
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. If I was close enough, I'll tell him
Yeah.
for sure.
Would you just say, listen,
You take.
But
him
I
out.
wasn't close enough. To
How
him. You're
would
right.
you
You're right.
would you
You're right, you're right.
take him to a bar and let's have a drink?
I'm not gonna lie. How do you? Okay, that's another conversation.
okay, so-
that's another convo. How do you break the news to
That's
your
what I'm gonna
boy
say.
that someone just told you that he's fucking your missus? How do you break that news to him?
So the option is, bro, listen, I've been in the streets. Somebody fucking your wife. But I can't tell you who. Then run out the bar, bro. I'm good. You ain't finding me changing my number. Shit. Bro, no, because you could do the anonymity thing.
No.
But he's not gonna. That's almost like a
He's
double.
gonna ask you like, who? Tell me who.
I can't tell you because you kill him.
No, my thing is this, yeah. Don't tell me someone said something about me unless you're gonna tell me who
Yeah,
it is.
Precisely.
Just don't tell me. Don't ever come to me, yo, someone said this, but I'm not gonna tell you who. Are you mad?
Yeah,
Mm.
I need to know.
Don't tell me at all
I need
unless
to
you're
know
coming with
details.
names, big man.
I need details. But
Yeah,
you see that? You see when people put you in awkward situations
yeah.
by telling you information
That I
that
didn't
you
ask
didn't
for.
need to. Like, we need to set a rule.
And that's like the guy who told me he slept with the girl,
Mm.
but he never slept with her. He volunteered the information to me. He was like, "Oh,
Guy,
have you seen this thing on Insta before?" Da-da-da.
Yeah,
You know me?
but you know what? I hate that.
Why are you telling me?
I think
Trying to show off or something?
we need to set rules.
Yeah, there's rules and engagement.
There's rules of
No,
engagement.
but you know what? I'll be honest. We abide by these rules, but we somehow find ourselves in situations for no reason.
As in, we're the ones who are violating the rules. You mean?
Yeah. You know what
No,
I'm
I ain't violated these rules.
No. These rules, no. I'm not
Off
going
air.
to speak to someone
Oh, you have.
that I
saying? Nah,
loose
don't be, bro.
that I loosely know
Yeah.
about a random woman and give up information. That,
Oh, loose. Oh, no, that's
no,
impossible.
The thing is, like, men do this sometimes in the weird. Like, I don't know whether it's like a trying to bond, because
I do hear you on that.
because sometimes you could be somewhere
Yeah, it is.
in an event and someone be like, "Hey, you see her? Yeah, I always talk to her, blah blah." But why
No,
do
it
I
is.
care? I don't
Certain
care.
men, they want. What's the word I'm looking for?
pat on the backs.
Oh, what's the word I'm looking
It's
for?
that
Man?
validation, man. Yeah, definitely.
But I
Some men, they
don't
want validation
care.
from other men.
Yeah.
I don't care about your escapades.
Yeah, do you think
Like, 'cause
I'm gonna?
you know what it
You
is?
think I'm gonna give
I'm
you a
not gonna
kudos
lie, man.
right
Them,
now?
here's a PSA. You get no validation from me, bro.
I don't care.
Coming to volunteer, tell me who you slept with, bruv.
Okay, Let's think about this now.
Yeah.
What if she bad?
No, the thing is,
Yeah.
I'm talking about someone who I'm not close with.
because I don't know you.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is, I just
Still
assume
stands.
what of age people are getting women. The caliber
not-
the caliber may vary, but I'm just saying. I just assume that's at the background.
Yeah.
You should be doing other stuff in life. So if you're coming to a random person and say,
Yeah.
I'm getting this, but I thought we was all getting babes. So that's what I would say to you.
This is BAU. Fuck you talking.
Even the
about?
man them don't volunteer information.
Yeah,
It just comes up in conversation.
Oh, what was it
It's still
Tuesday?
voluntary though.
No, voluntary to me is. Yo, what's what you saying? Yo, guess what? That's volunteering.
That's
information to me.
volunteering.
If I'm out in a rave with someone and the girl
And
just
you
walks
see-
by
And
and you go, yo. It's volunteering, but it's for a reason because she's right there.
if there's an interaction,
I'm not saying that happens. But
Yeah.
I'm saying that is more validated to me than just calling me out the blue or see me in person
Yeah.
and being like, so and so.
That type of nigga, it sounds like this nigga.
Who him?
No, never mind.
no, but the thing,
Michael.
No.
but the thing is, you see that thing, yeah, what you just said.
Yeah.
It can like those kind of things only happen. Like if you see someone out, like sometimes you might see your boy
Yeah.
out. There's a woman that interacts with me, like,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh,
Perfect. That's a perfect example. So,
You're like, oh.
so we're out. I see you interact with a young lady, and I could just tell from the hug or whatever that
you know what,
something
there's a
might have
hug.
gone. And then she leaves, and I'm like, so. And then you give me the.
Oh, that joint.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, spare me,
Yeah.
bro. It's all the same family, just cousins, bro.
No,
No,
you know
no.
what I'm saying? That's more acceptable than just coming to tell, yo, hello, yo, guess what? I mean, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
or you like the thing is sometimes man them do it on. You be in the gym, someone be like, people do it in the most random places.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you how you sometimes you can decipher certain things. Like you see when man them hug, like women hug man them.
The-
The hug.
The thing is, go on, break it down because
As Drake, what did Drake say in the Young Blue song? I know the type of hug when I know he used to
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
give
think
you
I know
that.
the hug, but I've been told a lot that I do that I do the hug.
Men do the hug, but women do the hug too.
Yeah, the women,
Like, women do,
with two hands there,
They're
bro.
two hands here, but they lean back. They lean back to almost admire you, look at you.
and then it's in.
Like that's the face from last night.
Yeah, and then that's the telltale hug of like I remember being at a party.
Yeah.
Now, I like basically at the party, this guy was like, "Yeah, me and this girl used to
Yeah.
like passing up information that
Yeah.
he saw this girl."
Yeah.
When she came
Yeah.
and she hugged him, it was a church hug. I was like, "Nah, this nigga's lying."
Good Christian.
But sometimes they're just doing that to be inconspicuous.
No, but
Sometimes.
no.
Sometimes they are.
hiding out in the open. I know the joke.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen girls who I've slept with before that motive, and sometimes we haven't done the whole.
No.
We've done the air kisses sometimes.
But
One handers.
It is what it is, bro.
But this was like,
Yeah.
I'm hugging you just because. But then I saw
Yeah.
her hug.
Yeah, but those are the ones that they still feel for, and
Yeah.
there's still a good relationship there.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
That's
but
the ones that get the good hug. If it's a girl you ain't spoke to in 6 months, but you slept with her 6 months ago, then
it can be frosty.
and you ain't spoken, you might not get the
Nah, but
the
you know,
warm
no, you
No, you
embrace.
can get frosty hugs though.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
the thing is, the
But
way
you can look at that frost and be like, I fucked around in February. I can tell.
Yeah, no.
I can tell.
So something can tell there's some type of animosity.
animosity.
there.
Is there some?
But why is there animosity there?
Yeah, but I'm saying he was talking like he was the guy with this lady.
Yeah,
But when she came, I was looking at her like, this ain't it. This
Yeah.
ain't the.
the type of
Then
energy.
another guy came in. He had the
Yeah.
sauce because he came in and she's like, oh, hugged him. I was like,
but that girl might hate the guy right now.
yeah,
Have you been out before and
Yeah.
seen a girl that you've had dealings with before, but right now she doesn't like you?
yeah, she don't
And
feel.
because she don't like you right now, she gives you the air frosty, but she still called you afterwards to talk about why she don't like you, and then you're up
Yeah, and she might be doing the extra hug just to
Yeah.
make the other guy.
I remember one time I was at Motive, a girl who I knew was frosty with me, she was cold with me all night, but at one point she tapped me on the shoulder, "Can we go outside and talk, please?" So dragged me outside, but for a long ass conversation.
GTA, bruv. Fuck that. I know.
Long ass conversation.
counseling.
You know what I mean? So,
Remember when I was in the corner trending?
which?
Are you doing politics?
The off air. Bro.
Oh,
But yeah, man, the hugs telling. But I just think the PSA should be, don't give up information to people that don't
Yeah.
you don't get validation.
the worst one
But
was.
we're talking about man them that aren't on your boys.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like we can conversate about anything else.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah,
I just assume.
but for example, you and your bedroom,
Mm.
you see your boy go and chirps a thing that you probably was speaking to a few months ago. When he comes back into the band, you be like, oh, shorty, I know.
Or that you're currently speaking to. Because that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. People don't know that.
Yeah.
Because people ain't telling
That's the thing. Girls, because I speak to a lot of girls and they think that guys tell each other all their business.
Nope.
And that's not the case. So you might be out, there might be a girl you're talking to that no one knows you're chatting to her. And then, lo and behold, now one of your brethren is moving to her. Obviously, she's smart, so she's going to not go entertain it because she knows your friends. But do you still tell?
Surprised,
Cool, yeah, true. But do you tell them, yo, me and her are speaking, or do you just leave it?
That happens all the time because literally, that's what I'm saying. Because I think people think man them talk when they really don't.
Yeah,
For example, do you know how many times me and Kenny?
yeah, I've been caught talking to singer.
Yeah, it's on a literal. Oh, you drew at DOT. I drew it 2 months later in
Yeah.
thing. Like, we're not trading info, so you don't know. So you naturally in this small black London, you're naturally gonna bump into the same.
Yeah, no, it happens.
Yeah, and you might have similar tastes. You might have similar. So you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then, but no one speaks. No one really speaks on that level. It's only certain men that speak. The guy that looking for validation that speak.
Yeah.
Really.
What are you gonna do? Holler at your boy after every conquest? No. You know what I mean? It comes up in conversation sometimes, you say, but if not,
Yeah, that's the reality.
Yeah.
I've been told you're allowed one friend. You get the one tail pass. But other than that, you're a chatty patty.
You know what's weird? It's
So say like you chat with a girl and
Yeah.
she's like, she knows that Dammy's your bestie or whoever might be your bestie.
Yeah.
She will expect you to tell Dammy that information. But then if Wolfpack or whatever knows,
Yeah.
then you're like, this nigga talk too much. I can't trust him.
you know it's so
I
weird.
hear that.
Because the flip side is, she might tell the pack her own.
Bro, that's the thing. It's a double standard.
I don't think girls tell everyone. It depends on the
No,
type of
I'm
girl,
not
of course.
saying.
Obviously, girls have that one friend.
Mm.
I remember I validated this to a girl one time. I even asked her. I said, "Are you gonna tell anyone about this?" She goes, "Yeah, I've got one friend I'm definitely gonna tell, but no one else."
But sometimes they say they're not.
What?
Yeah,
It was a long time ago. Relax, bro.
But
No, I'm
sometimes
just saying
you'll know
I don't know why
because
girls do it.
the
Yeah.
girl will give you a look. Her friend will give you a look.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Broski.
Yeah.
I know that high.
And you just
Yeah, no, it's always obvious when the friend knows what's going on.
Yeah.
She is either going to be a warm embrace or it might be a bit frosty, whatever. The energy or how she feels about you will tell.
Yeah.
It's always the African
You know
raised
that
eyebrow joke, the Joe
You
Budden.
know that one. All right, so my song of the week